Who's that? Hello?
Hey there!
Tom Brady!
Yep, it's me, Tom Brady.
What are you doing here, Tom Brady?
Well, me and my son were just driving up to Makeout Point, and then the dang old car broke down. So I was just wondering if I could come in and use your phone to call a tow truck to tow us up to Makeout Point.
Why don't you have a cell phone?
Oh, well, 5G isn't on the TB12 diet.
What?
I don't know, can I come in?
Why can't I just bring you my cell phone? Why do you have to come in?
Listen, Michael Vick's out here with his dog, and it's scary.
Okay, Brady, come on in.
Okay.
Who's at the door, Junior? Tom Brady!
Yeah, it was Tom Brady.
So where's your cell phone? I gotta make a call.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady, hold on, let me get my cell phone. Cody, you know it'd be really cool if you shot Tom Brady with your gun and turned him into a toy.
But, Junior, they already make Tom Brady toys. We don't have to turn him into a toy.
I know, but turning the real Tom Brady into an action figure would be so cool.
Junior, turning into a toy is like dying. There's no coming back from that.
Well, he's already retired. He's basically dead.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, Tom, think fast. Pew!
Whoa! Tom Brady's a toy now!
Dude, that's pretty sick.
Well, Tom Brady's dead forever. He's never coming back.
I mean, he wasn't gonna unretire anyway.
Yeah, his wife left him and cheated on him with his jiu-jitsu instructor. I don't think he was happy being alive. I think he's happier as a toy.
Yeah, he was going outside with his old ass.
Yeah.
You know, Steve Cow and Tom Brady.
Wow, Jerry! Wow, you knocked the toys over. Way to go, Jerry!
Bro, what the hell, Jerry?
Yeah, what the fuck were you gonna say? That was so goddamn important that you knocked the toys over. We gotta set the
Wait,
scene back.
fucking bruh.
It's not important.
Yeah, it wasn't important. Nothing you could say would ever be important. Get out of here. God.
Get a damn hobby.
I fucking
Fucking
hate Jerry.
Jerry, man. Junior, I'm not gonna keep coming over if he's here.
I will get him out. I will get him out of the couch.
Please.
I'll tell him to leave. Guys, I'm sorry.
Jerry.
I know. I don't even know why. Guys. Okay, I'll get Jerry out. I promise. But next time you come over, Jerry will be
Over
gone.
Tom and everything, nigga.
Hey guys, old man.
Oh, hey, Jeffy. We're just shooting things with this gun. See, anything you shoot with this gun, it turns into a toy.
Oh, my mommy must have shot a bunch of wee-wees with that toy and put them in the bedside table. Bunch of big black ones.
A lot of women must have do that.
Oh, okay. Was there anything you want to shoot and turn into a toy?
Well, you can turn me into a toy and then sell it for a limited time, link in the description.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, move all the stuff off the couch. All right, shoot Jeffy with it.
Here it comes, Jeffy. Pew!
Oh, man, Cody, you turned Jeffy and the red couch into a toy.
Yeah, the louder you say pew, the bigger the blast radius of the toy ray.
Oh, now Jeffy's stuck on the couch forever, but he's like a cool little figurine, and he did say we could sell him for a limited time only.
Yeah, he did. So you can click the link in the description to buy your limited time only Jeffy U2s available for 2 weeks. Buy it now! Now! Right now!
Hey guys, it's me, Jeffy, and the Jeffy U2s are now available if you go to the link in the description. So get them now before they sell out.
Alright class, today you're gonna write a 250-word essay on the first person to milk a cow. Like, why would the guy walk up to the cow and grab the cow's udder and whack it off until the white stuff came out and then drink it? And also, what made him leave it out in the sun and let it get all moldy and everything and then eat it as cheese? But anyway, y'all write an essay on that.
Hey, wait a minute. What did make someone go milk a cow and drink the white stuff for the first time?
Must have been my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Yeah, I believe it.
Hey, guys, before we start our essay, you want any peanuts?
Oh, penis? Yeah, sign me up. I want some.
No, peanuts.
Oh, peanuts. No, I don't want any. I'm fine.
Hey, Penelope, you want any peanuts?
No, Junior, you shouldn't eat those in class. They're messy.
Wait, how about some peanuts?
Ooh, that boy savage.
Alright class, while you write your essay, I'm gonna eat my grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I don't get the fried one because they fry it in peanut oil, and I'm definitely allergic to peanuts. And Junior, I see you eating peanuts in class. Don't you let those things get near me.
Don't worry, teacher. I won't let the peanuts get near you. I believe a guy milked a cow for the first time because he bought a wedding ring for his wife, and this cow's udder was the same size as his wife's finger, and he wanted to see if the ring would fit. So he put the ring on the udder and it got stuck, and he started yanking on the ring to get the ring off the udder, and the udder squirted milk in his mouth, and he said, that's yummy.
Grass, get the school nurse! There's a peanut on my sandwich!
Oh my god, the teacher's having an allergic reaction! Nurse!
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 Did somebody call the nurse?
Yeah, it's the nurse!
Are you okay?
A peanut!
He's allergic to peanuts! Oh my god, who put a peanut on
Alright, kid, that's it. You're under arrest for trying to kill your teacher with a peanut.
It wasn't me!
Says the kid with peanuts on his desk. Tell it to the judge, bucko. Come on.
Order. I am the Honorable Judge Boober. Yes. Today we will be hearing the case of Junior, who is being accused of trying to kill his teacher by throwing a peanut onto his teacher's sandwich after his teacher explicitly said he was allergic to peanuts. Is this true, Chew? True, Chew. True, Chew. Is this true, Mr. Chew?
That is correct. He tried to kill me.
I didn't try to kill him, it was someone else!
You had a bag of peanuts on your desk, so you had to be the one that threw it.
It wasn't me!
Ah, yes, the shaggy defense. She got me on the counter. It wasn't me. Well, Mr. Junior, you're not the first kid to try to kill their teacher, and you certainly won't be the last. But if I let you go now, you might try to kill him again. So I have no choice but to find you guilty and sentence you to death by electric chair tonight. Bye. See you later.
Electric chair!
Come on, dead boy. Or soon-to-be dead boy. Get in there, you.
Oh, I don't want to die.
Yeah, it sucks, but you did the crime. Okay, so you do get a last meal, and that can be whatever you want. So I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order. Would you like a drink while you wait, or maybe some breadsticks, Caesar salad?
I'm too sad to eat.
Okay. That's the visitor doorbell. We put a doorbell in so that the death row inmates know when they have visitors. We made it sound like a home doorbell, because death row inmates are never going home, because they're gonna die. I'll get it!
Hey, Junior.
Hey, guys!
Oh, dude, I heard you're dying tonight. That sucks. But say hi to my dad when you get to hell.
How do you know I'm going to hell?
I just have that feeling, dude.
Well, Joseph, Junior's not dying tonight because we're gonna get him out of here.
You're gonna break me out of jail?
No, we're not going to jail for you, but we are gonna prove your innocence.
How do you know I'm innocent?
Well, because if you had actually thrown that peanut, you would have said, hey guys, look what I'm about to do before you did it, because you like to show off.
Yeah, you like to gloat, dude.
You're right. If I would have threw that peanut, I would have told you guys I was gonna do it first.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know who threw that peanut, but me and Joseph are gonna find out. In the meantime, you need to buy time.
How am I gonna buy time, Cody? They're gonna kill me tonight.
But before they execute you, they have to give you your last meal, and that can be whatever you want. So just make sure you ask for something impossible for them to get, like something that could take days or even weeks for them to get, so they have to postpone your execution.
Will that really work?
Yeah, it's your last meal. They have to give you whatever you want.
Okay, I'll ask for something really hard to get.
Okay, come on, Joseph. Let's go find out who threw that peanut.
Okay, I gotta order something really hard.
Hey there, welcome to Applebee's. How can I take your order? I'm sorry. Welcome to Death Row. How can I take your order? Sorry, I haven't been a server since I worked at Applebee's. What do you want?
So I can literally order whatever I want.
Yeah, literally whatever you want and as much as you want too. I mean, we can do crazy stuff. Like John Wayne Gacy, that crazy guy who dressed up like a clown and ate kids. He ordered a dozen deep fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC's original recipe chicken, French fries, a pound of strawberries, and a bottle of Diet Coke. And then this other guy, James Edward Smith, he wanted a lump of dirt. So we can do pretty much anything.
Okay, so I want you to go to the top of Mount Everest.
Okay, Mount Everest.
And I want you to find a bald eagle's nest.
Bald eagle, okay.
And steal an egg and cook it sunny side up.
Sunny side up, good choice, good choice.
I want you to go to Mariana's Trench.
Okay, yeah.
And kidnap a bunch of baby octopuses.
Ooh, okay, baby octopus.
And I want you to get a Papa John's pizza, a pepperoni one, and I want you to take the pepperonis off and put the octopuses on the pizza.
Oh, okay, octopus pizza.
And I want Papa John to say a racial slur at the pizza.
Okay, that shouldn't be hard.
And then I want you to go to the Sahara Desert and find a blue cactus.
Blue cactus, here, good.
I want to eat that.
Okay.
I want 2 Big Macs, but I want the Big Macs from somewhere where they worship cows.
What, like India?
Yeah, get a cow from India, the most worshipped cow in India.
Okay, most worshipped cow in India.
Yeah, I want that how you make the meat from the Big Macs. I want a 2-month expired can of ravioli from Chef Boyardee.
Does it have to be 2 months?
Has to be 2 months expired.
Okay, got it. 2 months old expired ravioli.
What day is it?
Sunday?
Oh, I want Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays.
I still want it.
Okay, you got it. Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Anything to drink with that?
I want you to go to Tatooine and go to McDonald's and get blue milk.
Okay, blue milk from Tatooine.
I want George Lucas to taste test it for me.
Tasted by George Lucas. Got it. And anything for dessert?
The crust of Pop-Tarts.
Just the crust?
I only like the crust.
Oh, me too. Okay, so I'll go get all this stuff, but it might take a little while, so your execution might not be tonight. Sorry about the inconvenience, but I'll get this going, and you just sit tight, okay?
All right, Joseph. Let's look around the classroom and see if we can find any clues that prove Junior's innocent.
Okay, dude. Gotta find some evidence. Let me check Bully's desk. What a silly drawing. Oh, I gotta find some evidence!
Oh my god, Joseph, look!
Oh, what's up, dude?
There's a security camera of the classroom. It shows Bully grabbing a peanut off Junior's desk and throwing it at the teacher. I'll record it with my phone and show it to the cops. Come on, let's go!
Cody, where are you?
Order up!
What, you actually got all the food?
Hell yeah, I did. This is your last meal. Okay, so this is your sunny side up bald eagle egg from the top of Mount Everest. This is your blue milk from the McDonald's on Tatooine. This is your blue cactus from the Sahara Desert. These are your Big Macs from India. This is your 2-month-old expired Chef Boyardee ravioli. This is your Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. And this is your baby octopus pizza that Papa John's himself personally yelled a racial slur at. He even yelled a racial slur at the garlic sauce. I didn't even want him to. He actually wouldn't stop yelling racial slurs. He speaks entirely in racial slurs now. Oh, and also this is your Pop-Tart crust.
How did you get all this?
Oh, it was not easy. Let me tell you the story. So I hopped on a nonstop flight to Nepal, because that's where Mount Everest is, and then I hired a Sherpa to take me up to the top of the mountain. But about halfway up Mount Everest, my Sherpa died, so I had to make the rest of the hike on my own. But when I got to the top of Mount Everest, I saw a bald eagle's nest, and I thought, wow, this is gonna be easy. So I grabbed one of the eggs, and then all of a sudden this eagle swooped down and punched me right in the face. Like, he punched me. Like, he didn't scratch me. He balled up his talons and punched me in the face. So I started throwing haymakers. I started punching him in his face. And then the eagle held me down and started pecking at my eyes, and then he threw me off the top of Mount Everest, and I fell all the way back down to the bottom. But I still had the egg in my hand, so I got that. So then I hopped on another nonstop flight to Guam, and then from there I took a submarine out into the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and I saw a family of octopi. So then I wrote free candy on the side of my submarine, because even octopus kids can't resist free candy. So then when they came up, I kidnapped the baby octopuses, and the octopus mom and dad, they were so upset, they were screaming an octopus. I mean, I don't speak octopus, but they seemed very upset. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight over to Italy, and I went over to Papa John's house so he could cook me up a pizza. So he answered the door, and he called me a racial slur, because I guess that's just how he says hello. So then he cooked up the pizza with the octopi on it, and then he called the pizza a racial slur, and then he called me a racial slur. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight to North Africa, which is where the Sahara Desert is, and then I rented a camel and then wandered out into the middle of the Sahara Desert, and then my camel died of dehydration, so I lost the deposit on the camel. So I just kind of wandered around the Sahara Desert for a while, you know, I was dehydrated, so I was hallucinating, and I was starting to see things, and I saw a mirage, or I thought it was a mirage, but it turned out it was an actual blue cactus. So I took it, and then I blacked out from dehydration. So then I woke up in a pyramid hospital, and I said, well, thank you for saving my life, and then I hopped on another nonstop flight to India. I got a lot of frequent flyer miles on this trip. So then when I got to India, I saw a bunch of people gathered around worshipping a cow, and then I said, hey, I gotta take this cow to the vet, because I think he has mad cow disease. But really, I just took it out back, and I shot it, and I butchered it for the meat, and then I came out with 2 Big Macs. So from there, I hopped on another nonstop flight over to NASA, and then I had them send me on a rocket to Tatooine. But then when I got to Tatooine, I got robbed by some Jawas, and they were all like, Houdini! And then when I was in Mos Eisley, I found the McDonald's there. So I went through the drive-thru, and they were like, Houdini! And then I ordered that blue milk you wanted, and they gave it to me, and they said, Houdini! And so after I came out of the drive-thru, I saw they actually have a Chick-fil-A on Tatooine too, and it's open on Sundays because the days don't work the same there. So I went through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, and they went, Houdini! And I got that chicken. So then from there, I hopped on a rocket, and I went back to my house, and then I went into my pantry, and it turns out I actually already had a 2-month-old expired can of Chef Boyardee ravioli, and I had some Pop-Tarts, so I just took the crust off those. So yeah, you should be grateful that I brought all this food to you. So bon appetit, dig in, eat the cactus. I want to see how that works.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Damn it! You pulled a Lawrence Russell Brewer on me! There was another guy who ordered a bunch of food, and then when we brought it, he said he didn't even want it. Damn it! I knew you were gonna do this! I was halfway up Mount Everest, and I said, I bet that little bastard doesn't even touch his food. Well, you know what? I'm taking this egg. I fought hard for this egg. Okay, let's go to the electric chair.
Actually, I do want to eat.
Oh, okay, we'll eat the cactus.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, let's go! Alright, Simmons, let him fry.
Alright, mate, let me just turn it on.
Wait, he didn't do it, I have proof!
Show me!
Look, right there, it's his other kid named Bully, he threw the peanut!
Oh, man, that's lame. I wanted to fry him. Simmons, let him go.
Alright.
I'll go arrest this bully.
Oh, thank you so much, Cody, for getting proof that it wasn't me.
Yeah, no problem.
Order! Bully! It turns out you were the one who threw the peanut on your teacher's sandwich. Well, normally I would love to give you the electric chair, but we spent too much money on giving the last kid his final meal, and now we can't afford to turn the chair on. So I suppose I have to sentence you to 100 days community service picking up trash on the freeway.
Picking up trash? I wanted the electric chair!
I know, right? I wanted to see someone fry. This is dumb. I hate this stupid job.
do you want to do tonight?
Oh, dude, turn on the TV so we can watch LeBron James.
Oh, doesn't LeBron James play with his son?
Oh, dude, pause. Yes, he plays basketball with his son. You have to say basketball.
But LeBron James is the first player to play with his son.
Why are you saying it like that? You're just repeating it. Say it right.
Okay, hey Cody, you want to watch LeBron now?
Nah, more of an Iman Shumpert kind of guy. What's old Shump doing these days?
He hasn't been in the league in years, dude.
Just out there shumping it up.
Wait, why does Ken have a tiny Cody on his arm?
Oh, well, I caught somebody on a naughty website. So now, instead of looking at other guys, he can just look at me.
He's a doll, dude. He can't get on a website.
He's not at all, Joseph!
What website was he on?
Hasbro. He's looking at Mr. Potato Head ass.
Mr. Potato Head ass?
Yeah, the head, the ass, all of it. And it really upset me because I don't even know which hole he was fantasizing about. The ear holes, the arm holes, the eye holes.
Oh, well, you know, jeebing with your left hand is crazy.
Yeah, he is left-handed.
Okay, well, let's watch some LeBron.
Yes. Oh, dude, no. You turned on Dr. Finkel shit.
Okay, let me change it. I really want to watch LeBron play with his son.
Bro, stop saying that. You're going to make me hate basketball.
Wait, hold on. Let's see if it's a rerun.
Hello, I am Dr. Friedrich Finkelschitz, and today I have invented this machine to detect alien signals from outer space and determine if they are really trying to contact us. I will now input the coordinates. Beep, 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 beep. I think I'm getting a signal.
You digging in me. You digging in a nigga.
Yes, kid! I think I have this pointed at my neighbor's house. Maybe this is better? Maybe?
December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you speak up?
I said December 3rd, 2024. We will kill all humans.
Oh my god! That is today! Everybody run for your lives!
Oh my god!
Oh no, alien invasion before GTA 6?
Guys, it's just a TV show. Oh my god, Ken! Please get some help!
Cody, being serious, there might be an alien invasion today!
Guys, Dr. Finkelschitz is just a TV show. I think Ken might actually be addicted.
Dude, you know you had to Google search Mr. Potato Head's ass and then put it in his hands.
But no, I'm not doing this. Ken just has a problem.
The news!
Breaking news, okay. Aliens have sent a video to Earth threatening to kill all humans today. The Secretary of Defense is holding a press conference, and we'll go to that now.
My fellow Americans, today we received a rather threatening message from an alien saying he was gonna come down here on Earth and open up a can of whoop-ass. Well, I got a message for you, Mr. Alien. We got a can opener. And a bigger can of whoop-ass with even more whoop-ass in it. And it's one of those easy-to-open cans that has a little pull tab on it. But if you can't open that up with your weird little alien hands, we got a can opener so you can open it up and eat all your whoop-ass. Because we got an all-you-can-eat whoop-ass buffet. We got a golden corral of whoop-ass. Breakfast, whoop-ass. Lunch, whoop-ass. Dinner, whoop-ass. Dessert, upside-down whoop-ass cake. And then maybe when you get done eating, you can meet our actress, E. Goldberg. We took the whoop out of her name and put it in a can of ass, and we made whoop-ass. So if you're hungry for whoop-ass, come on down here so we can feed you. And if you're not hungry for whoop-ass, don't even come down, because that's all we have to eat.
Okay, guys, I feel comfortable knowing the military has so much whoop-ass.
Heck yeah, dude. If the aliens touch down here, they're gonna have to deal with LeBron James.
Oh yeah, LeBron James stopped aliens in Space Jam 2.
Heck yeah, dude. He's a part of the space defense.
Actually, there were no aliens in Space Jam 2. It was all just an algorithm, and his name was Algae Rhythm.
Huh?
Aren't there aliens in Space Jam?
Yeah, I could have sworn it was.
Well, I've seen the first one, not the second one.
Yeah, me neither, nigga.
So there's no aliens in Space Jam 2?
No, it's all like computer stuff. Like Algae Rhythm kidnaps LeBron James's son and traps him in the Warner Brothers database.
Wait, LeBron James made a movie with his son playing with his son?
Wait, dude, stop saying it like that. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, no, it's actually not his son. It's an actor playing his son. They got an actor to play his wife, too. It's weird.
Why didn't LeBron James just get his actual son in the movie?
I don't know. It seems like they could have done that. Oh, yeah, and Bugs Bunny dies at the end. But
What?
Then, yeah, like kind of. But then he shows up again later in the real world, and I don't know how the hell that works. And then Batman's there, and Rick and Morty.
This movie's trippy.
Is Rick and Morty playing basketball?
No, they don't play basketball. They just kind of like watch, I guess. And then, it's like everybody that Warner Brother owns the rights to shows up for the big basketball game. And he's like playing against other basketball players, but they're all weird. Like there's a spider lady and a snake lady. And what is that eyebrow guy?
Anthony Davis?
Yeah, him. He's like a bird man, and his name is The Brow. And then there's a guy who can like stop time, and that's a problem.
There's no way LeBron could beat all those people.
Well, he does. He does do it. It's hard, but he does it.
How? Does he have superpowers?
I mean, other than being LeBron James, no.
That's a superpower on its
That's
own.
a power, definitely.
Excuse me, sir?
What is it, Lieutenant Gar?
Our radar has detected a UFO entering Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, that sounds like a hungry alien. He must have seen my commercial for whoop-ass. Poor little fella must have thought we were gonna run out, but we're never gonna run out of whoop-ass. We're overstocked.
Right, so what is it you actually want to do?
Well, does that little alien fuck have Uber Eats or DoorDash?
I don't think so.
Because I personally want to deliver him a can of whoop ass, get a 5-star rating.
Wait, you personally?
Yeah, that's right, boy. Go fuel up a jet. Make sure you pack lots of cans of whoop ass.
Sir, you do realize we don't actually have cans of whoop ass.
I know that, boy. I'm talking about nukes. I'm talking about rockets. Now hurry up. I don't want that whoop ass to get cold.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you pack you...
Oh, I guess the alien was not hungry for whoop ass. Maybe he stopped at McDonald's first. Well, I guess that makes me the Secretary of Defense, and I don't want that to happen to me, so I think the best course of action would be for me to go home and order some Taco Bell. Yeah, chalupa.
Okay, so Al-G Rhythm kidnapped LeBron James's son, but it wasn't really LeBron James.
I don't care anymore. I just want to know if Lola Bunny is hot in this one.
Not as much, but also I'm gay, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Okay, so was Space Jam 2 good?
No.
Okay, well, I think they should have made Space Bam, a football movie with Looney Tunes with Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, and then the other team is nothing but girls, and then if they lose, they have to show their feet so Tom can lick them. Freaky ass.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. Hello?
Greetings, Earthling!
The aliens from Toy Story!
Correct! Which movie?
Oh, shit, they made like 4 of those. They're making a 5th one. Toy Story 1?
Correct!
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Emperor Zurg! He's trying to kill us and probe our asses!
Oh no, well you guys can hide in here.
Thank you! You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
Okay.
Who's at the door, Junior?
Wait, where's Joseph?
Oh, he went to the bathroom. He kept talking about feet, and I think he had to jeeb.
Oh, you spilled some on your shirt.
Oh, did I?
Boo!
God damn it, Junior! What's going on? Who are they?
It's the aliens from Toy Story.
You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
You saved their lives?
Well, they said they needed a place to hide, and I said they could hide here.
We will do anything to show our gratitude.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Junior, I think you should tell them to thank me personally.
But Cody, they each have 1 less eye than you.
Junior, what are you talking about? They have 3 eyes and I have... Oh, fuck you!
Alright, freak!
What are they doing here?
Well, they said they're hiding from Emperor Zurg because he wants to probe their asses.
Well, I think I need to have a little talk with this Emperor Zurg.
Well, he's on the television right now.
Attention, puny humans! I am Emperor Zurg. You will give me those aliens, or I will probe all your asses. You have 120 seconds to decide.
Oh no!
Don't worry, aliens. We're not going to turn you into Emperor Zurg. Junior, can you help me get my pants off? I want to make it easy for Emperor Zurg.
No, Cody, we gotta turn them in. I don't want something in my ass.
Okay, more for me then.
What the hell? What are y'all talking about?
Oh, hey, Joseph. Well, these are the aliens from Toy Story 1.
You saved our lives! We are eternally grateful!
I saved their lives. They're eternally grateful. And Emperor Zurg wants to probe their asses. And until we turn them in, Emperor Zurg's gonna probe our asses.
Guys, don't worry about Emperor Zurg. That's just Buzz Lightyear from the future.
No, Cody, Lightyear sucked. Lightyear's not canon.
Yes, it is, Junior. It says right at the beginning of the movie, that's the movie Andy watched.
Oh, yeah? So Andy watched Lightyear, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. So then why weren't these aliens in the Lightyear movie? Because in the Lightyear movie, there's no fucking aliens, but in Toy Story 1, there's these aliens. So why are they selling merch of aliens if they're not in the movie? Because in the TV show of Buzz Lightyear, these aliens are in the show. Doesn't make any sense. And also, why in Toy Story 1, why was there no cat? The cat that's in the Lightyear movie, I'm sure they would have made merch of that cat in the Lightyear movie. And I'm sure Andy would have wanted the cat to go with his Buzz Lightyear doll.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, no, it's so stupid. It's really dumb. And also, we should probably get Buzz Lightyear's help. Buzz Lightyear, get in here!
I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
Oh, he's not going to be any help at all. He just found out he's a toy.
Yeah, he loaded.
Yeah, like a baked potato.
I like Herbie. Fully loaded.
There's someone at the door. Hold on, guys. If it's Zurg, I won't let him in. Hello.
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I accidentally ordered Taco Bell to your house because I'm over here a lot and I forgot to change the address on the app, so I just want to let you know that so you don't think I'm stealing a package or something.
Oh, okay, what'd you order?
Oh, a chalupa, extra sour cream, of course.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So, you work for the military?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, well, there's 2 aliens on my couch upstairs.
Ah, well, I'm actually off duty right now. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of duty later after I eat this Taco Bell, in the toilet, because it makes me shit.
Oh, well, the alien said that if we don't turn them into Emperor Zurg, we're gonna get our ass probed.
Well, nobody's gonna want to probe my ass from all the duty. I'm gonna have a poopy ass.
Well, do you want to say hi to the aliens?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
So, there are the aliens.
Oh, they're Toy Story aliens. I didn't know that movie was real.
Yeah, so apparently Emperor Zurg wants us to turn them in, or he's gonna probe our asses.
Why is your shirt off?
I was promised a good time.
Puny humans, your time is up.
And there he is. Quick, everybody, run! Come on, Emperor Zurg! Give me all you got, I can take it! Shove it in! Shove it right the fuck in!
You can have the aliens.
Yeah, please take them.
Come here, those tight asses are mine.
Oh no, our tight asses.
No! It should have been me!
Okay, well, the Earth is saved, huh? So I'm just gonna go home and eat my Taco Bell.
I will lock the door behind you.
Sorry, I ordered my food to your house. I'll make sure I check the address next time.
Did you happen to order any extra chalupas?
No, I just ordered enough for me, because it's mine. I don't usually order more food for other people because it's not really my problem.
Please, humans, we're here to kill you.
But kill us? Why? We already solved the problem. Zurg just left.
Well, if you give us our alien kids back, hold on, get your feet out your mouth! If you give us our alien kids back, we won't kill you.
Oh, those were your kids? Well, look, we don't have them. Zurg already took them.
What? Where's Zurg? Where'd he go?
I don't know. Fucking space. Wherever planet he lives. I don't know. I just want to go home and eat my Taco Bell.
What you order?
A chalupa with extra sour cream, of course.
Get back!
Hey, my chalupa!
We'll see you next year. Come on, Bo.
Next year? What do you mean next year? What does he mean next year? Is he coming back next year? What? But my chalupa! God damn it, now I gotta wait till tomorrow to get another one. I don't want it tomorrow, I want it now. It's just been a whole day. I wish he'd killed me.
You would have rather died than getting your chalupa stolen?
Yes, actually, I would. I want to be dead.
You want to be dead?
I want to be dead because I don't have a chalupa. If I had a chalupa, I'd want to be alive, which I don't because I don't have a chalupa.
Are they that good?
They're that good, yes!
Class, today is the last day of school before Christmas break, so we're gonna have a free day today.
We got a free day?
No work?
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
You spelled break wrong.
No, I didn't. That's how you spell break.
It's spelled B-R-E-A-K.
That's how you spell break if you broke something. This is how you spell break if something is stopping, like how a car uses its brakes to stop. This is a Christmas break because we are stopping school for your Christmas vacation.
That's not how that works, but okay.
I'm the teacher, Cody, not you. The teacher is always right.
But you're wrong.
All right, class, that's it. Since Cody want to be a smartass, you're gonna have homework over Christmas break. I'm gonna go prepare a packet.
Good going, Four Eyes!
Yeah, you flippin' nerd!
Sorry, guys. Whenever someone makes a spelling mistake, I have to just keep pushing and pushing until it ruins everyone's day.
I frickin' hate you, Cody, you frickin' fricker. I want to frick your mom. So, Penelope, what do you want to do during Christmas break?
Other than a shit ton of homework?
Sorry.
Well, Junior, I was really hoping we could spend time together on Christmas Day.
Oh, well, do you, want a Christmas gift or something? Because I haven't got you anything.
Yeah, I want a Christmas present. I got you something.
Junior, Christmas is in less than a week.
Well, the stores are still open, so I can go get your gift today. What do you want?
I really want something, but it's really expensive.
What is it?
A Harry Poupon necklace.
Harry Poupon?
What the fuck? You think my nigga rich?
What's a Harry Poupon necklace?
Junior, Harry Poupon is the most name brand show-off expensive necklace there is. All the white girls want one.
Yep.
Well, how expensive is it?
Well, in funky rap terms, shit, about a band or two.
Sounds about right. Lil Wayne did say I'm richer than a bitch without the Harry Poupon.
Yeah, he did say that. Lil Wayne does love Harry Poupon necklaces.
$1,000 to $2,000 for a necklace?
You don't have to get it for me, but I really want it. And think about this, Junior. If you got me something like that, I could never break up with you, because what other boyfriend could get me something like that?
I mean, you could never break up with me if I got it for you? It's like an investment. Ugh, that's so much homework. Thanks, Cody.
Sorry.
I threw my shit away, dude. I'm not doing homework on Christmas. I'm already on Christmas break.
You're right. I'm gonna look at these Harry Poupon necklaces.
Junior, you're not actually gonna buy one of those, are you?
I might get her one of the cheap ones. Look, this one's only $930.
Dude, you can't see that pebble. It's so small. She's not gonna like that.
Well, how about I get her the $2,500 one?
How are you gonna even afford that?
I was thinking I could steal my dad's credit card and buy the necklace, and hopefully he doesn't see the charge until after I give her the necklace. But by that time, she'll be my property.
Junior, you're not gonna own her just because you bought her a necklace.
She said if I buy her this necklace, she'll never leave me.
Dude, she's not an indentured servant.
Yeah, she can say anything. It doesn't mean it's true. She could still leave you.
Well, I'll tell her, look, I'll only give you this necklace if you sign this contract saying I own you.
Okay, well, even if she agreed to do that, it's not legal to own a person.
Well, what stupid idiot would make that rule?
Abraham Lincoln?
Why'd he do that? Oh! I guess he made a good decision.
I guess? What do you mean? I guess we just guessing now?
Look, let's just go back to the hairy poupon. So if I buy her this necklace, it would be stupid because she could just leave me anyway?
Yes.
Okay, so then I should test her loyalty before I spend so much money on a Christmas gift.
What, how are you gonna do that?
I'll hire a really hot guy to ask Penelope for her number, and if she gives her number, she's a cheating bitch and I won't give her the necklace.
Ooh, I like this plan, dude.
I don't know, this doesn't seem fair to Penelope.
Not fair? If she gives her number, she's a cheater. If she says I have a boyfriend, then she's loyal. What's not fair about it?
Well, what if she gives him a fake number?
That's still cheating because you're entertaining it.
Yeah, of course.
If she gives the guy a fake number, the guy might think she made a mistake and said, ooh, she got a number wrong. She really was into me. She saw my wiener imprint in my pants and she liked it.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like cheating to me.
If a girl asked me for my number, I would say, I have a girlfriend, I'm loyal, go away.
Because that's my boy, he loyal. Mm-hmm.
Junior, you would not say that.
Well, that's because we're dogs. You know, we're just trying to get our next bone. Yeah, if a girl asks for our number, we're gonna say yes, especially if it's a 10 out of 10 Coke bottle shaped ass busting out the frames type bitch.
Well, that's why it doesn't seem fair to Penelope, because you're getting a 10 out of 10 guy to ask her.
Well, girls should stay loyal, Cody. So I think I should do this. I'm gonna hire a really hot guy to see if she'll give her number away.
Okay, well, who are you gonna hire?
Oh, dude, I know the perfect guy. My homeboy Stanley. Man, he pulls all the hoes. He has 7 on his roster right now.
Is he hot?
Bro, he fucks. Keeps his dick wet. I'm telling you, smooth as butter. Real player made ass nigga. Look, we went to a party one time, and I had this girl. She was 11 out of 10, bro. She was really feeling me. Hot as hell. But then I walked away to get a drink. Next thing you know, she's upstairs with Stanley getting it on. You can't leave him alone with a girl for longer than 30 seconds, bro. Yeah, he pickpockets pussy. Has sleight of hand, bro. Oh, juggernaut. Bro, he has every perk available.
Wait, why have I never heard of this guy?
Cause he likes vagina, Cody, not penis. Look, I'm gonna go and get her real quick.
Junior, aren't you a little worried about Stanley? He seems a little overqualified for this job. He might actually steal your girlfriend.
Well, that's what I want. I want a guy so hot that she would cheat, so I know not to buy her this necklace.
But I don't think it's just gonna be a job for him.
Here's my man, Stan Lee!
Stan Lee is dead. Oh, you mean Stanley. Hey, Stanley, we've heard so much about you and your penis.
What's up, guys? Where are the women at?
That's my boy. Man, he stay on the prowl. He can't be stopped.
That's him?
Oh, yes, he is him. Himothy, Mr. Metal Detector Dick looking for the hoes.
So, Stanley, I like your shirt.
Thank you. It stands for equality, which means any girl can get it. I like fat Asians, lardy Latinas, obese white women, and big booty black bitches.
All of the above, my boy.
Well, I have a job for you, Stanley.
And it includes women, so don't be nervous.
Okay, what is it?
So I have this girlfriend, and I want to see if she would cheat on me. So I want you to go up to her and ask for her number, and if she gives you her number, then I know to break up with her.
Okay, can I pap?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just want to see if she'll cheat on me.
Oh, I guarantee she'll cheat.
Yeah, my boy guarantees it. It's in the fine print.
Yeah, so where is she?
Okay, so here's the plan. I was going to call her and tell her to come over here and tell her I was hanging out with you. And then I was going to go use the bathroom, and then while you're alone with her on the couch, that's when you ask for her number.
Okay.
All right, so Cody, Joseph, you hide behind the couch.
Okay, I got you, bro.
I'm going to call Penelope. So, Penelope, meet my new friend Stanley.
Sup?
Hi.
Oh, man, my stomach hurts. I got to go use the bathroom. I'm going to leave you two alone. You would never cheat on me, right?
No, Junior.
I'll be right back.
So how's it going?
Good, just hanging out.
All right, I only have a shirt on.
Wait, do you have a mustache?
Yeah, I'm not wearing any underwear.
How old are you?
15, you should totally lift up my shirt.
How do you know Junior?
Today.
What? That doesn't answer my question.
You're really pretty. Can I get your number?
No, I'm not comfortable with that.
She must have put up some sort of dumb bitch force field that prevents me from getting her number.
I can hear you.
Time to go to plan B. Do you like oranges?
Yeah?
My balls are the size of oranges. You should totally squeeze them.
Okay, you need to leave.
Well, I got 7 other women that would totally be happy to squeeze them, and 5 of their hands are on my shirt right now.
Great, well go call them, go!
You know what? I think I might.
Ugh, weirdo!
So, Penelope, when Stanley asked for your number, what'd you say?
I told him no, but Junior, how did you know he was gonna ask for my number?
I didn't. Guys, you can come out now.
Why are your friends hiding behind the couch?
We were playing hide and seek. I just gave up. So, Cody, when Stanley asked Penelope for her number, what'd she say?
Well, she said no.
Did she say she had a boyfriend?
Not exactly.
Did she say she had a boyfriend?
No.
We have to break up.
Junior, he's your friend. He should know I'm your girlfriend.
If a guy asks for your number, you're supposed to say, no, I have a boyfriend, go away.
You invited me over, and before you walked away, you asked if I would ever cheat on you right in front of him, and I said no.
Okay, go to your house. Let me think about it. Guys, did she seem interested when Stanley was talking to her?
No, not at all.
Yeah, something was off about her. She seemed weird. Yeah, it might have been a pH balance or something.
You said Stanley pulls hose.
I mean, he usually does. He has like a 99% return rate on him.
Guys, I think maybe there's just something wrong about Stanley. I mean, it seems like maybe he only likes fat girls.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Well, he only mentioned fat girls, and it seems like that's the only way a guy as weird as him could get that many girls.
I ain't gonna let you talk bad about my homeboy like that.
Yeah, obviously Stanley gets hot girls because Joseph said he stole his 11 out of 10 hot girl.
Yeah, I mean, I did say she was bad, and I meant like 11 out of 10 on the fat scale. That bitch was huge. A brick house. I'm talking about bad cholesterol, goddamn. Look, any day she could eat a Debbie cake and be in the grave. I'm talking about heavy breathing, all that shit. Whew. Yeah, she was fat as hell.
Well, I guess that answers their question, Junior.
I don't think Stanley was a good enough test to see if she would cheat. We need to get a rich guy, because girls will cheat for money. So we have to get a rich guy to come up and offer her money to cheat.
Like a prostitute?
No. Like we need a guy to come up to her and say, you're the type of girl that needs to wake up on a yacht every morning. Then boom, give her $1,000 to see if she cheats.
It doesn't seem fair to use money.
No, if she's going to leave me over money, then I don't want to be with her at all.
Junior, it really seems like you want her to cheat on you.
Yes, I want her to cheat because I can't afford that necklace. So let me go call Richard, our rich friend.
What do you poor kids want?
Well, Richard, you have a lot of money, right?
Yeah, my name's Richard, not Portrait. I'm rich.
Okay, so I have this girlfriend and I want to see if she would cheat on me if you gave her money.
Well, of course she'll cheat on you if I give her money. She's a woman. She loves money.
Okay, so here's what I think you should do. I think you should go up to her and say, hey, baby, I'll give you $1,000 if you make out with me right now.
Or I could do this. I have an even better idea. Cody, pick a number between 1 and 10,000.
Well, I gotta go with my favorite number, 5.
Okay. All right, check your phone.
Okay, well, you just Apple paid me $5. Oh, shit, I mean my favorite number's 5,000, that's what I meant.
Too late.
God damn it, I didn't know money was involved, fuck!
Well, yeah, go up to her and do that.
Well, I'm not gonna just give her free money. If you want me to do it, you can give me the money and I'll do it.
I don't have any money, though.
All right, well then no deal.
Oh, okay, I got an idea. There's this really expensive necklace that she wants, so I can go steal my dad's credit card, buy the necklace, give it to you, and you can give her the necklace to see if she would cheat on me.
Okay.
Okay, let me go get my dad's credit card and buy it.
But Junior...
Okay, I just got back from the Harry Poupon store. This necklace was like $3,000. My dad's gonna beat me up when he sees his credit card statement. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call Penelope over, I'm gonna leave her alone on the couch, and you're gonna walk up to her and say, hey, I just bought you this Harry Poupon necklace. Make out with me and see what she does.
Okay.
All right, Cody, Joseph, you hide behind the couch, and you take this. All right, Penelope, just sit right there.
Junior, what's going on?
I have to use the bathroom, my stomach hurts.
Again?
Hey,
Hi.
I got you this necklace from Harry Poupon.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's all yours.
Oh my god, thank you so much! It's so beautiful!
Yeah, you want to make out?
No.
You don't want to tongue my hairy mustache?
Ew, no! Go away!
Ugh, fine, poor.
Creep.
Okay, Penelope, I'm back. Wait a minute, where'd you get that necklace from?
Oh my god, Junior, this weird kid with a mustache gave me this Harry Poupon necklace, and then he asked to make out with me and I told him to leave.
You accepted a necklace from another man? We're breaking up.
No, Junior, this is great because now you don't have to give me this necklace anymore.
But I got you that necklace.
No, you didn't, Junior. That creepy kid did.
No, I did. Cody, get in here.
Yeah, Junior, I was gonna warn you. If you're gonna get her the necklace, you should just give it to her yourself. Now she thinks another guy gave it to her.
Well, tell her I got it for her.
Yeah, Penelope, he bought you that necklace for the other kid to give you. This was just another test to see if you'd cheat.
What?
Well, I think you're gonna cheat on me, so I hired 2 guys to see if you'd cheat on me, and you didn't.
Well, I didn't, so now what?
Well, now you have the Harry Poupon necklace.
Oh my god, really, Junior? Thank you so much. I'm never, ever gonna break up with you.
So does that mean I own her now?
No, Junior.
Junior, beat your goddamn ass, I'm looking back!
Oh, man, my dad sounds pissed. Santa Claus, all I want for Christmas is my dad not to beat my ass.
Junior! You ran the charges on my credit card! Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass!
No, someone save me! Santa Claus! I asked Santa Claus, the only thing I wanted for Christmas is for you not to beat my ass.
Oh man, I guess I can't do it now.
But I can. $3,000 on a necklace. I'm gonna beat your ass red like my rosy cheeks.
Ah! Beat his ass, Santa! Beat his ass!
Jeffy, I swear if that hits me,
What are you gonna do?
I'll rip up your dumb toy.
Okay. Mommy, can you throw that back to me?
Here you go.
Well, don't give it back to him. Ugh.
It's good! Well, that's just rude.
Jeffy, you're grounded.
Why?
Because you hit me with the stupid toy and... Let me answer the door. Hello?
Hey, Marvin.
Why do you have a cat?
This is my $5 million cat, Mrs. Bigglesworth.
Why is it $5 million?
Because it's a Himalayan Yeti long hair. A Yeti and a cat banged, and this popped out, and I bought it for $5 million.
Well, why'd you bring it here?
Because I need you to watch her for me, Marvin.
Every time I watch your animal, something bad happens.
Oh, come on, Marvin. I have this wicked hot girl coming over, but she's allergic to cats, and I don't want her sneezing on me. Ew! So I just need you to watch her for 10 minutes.
Why only 10 minutes?
Because I don't last long. Plus, the post-nut clarity's gonna kick in, and I'm gonna want her to leave. Actually, it's gonna be 9 minutes because my pants are already down.
Okay, fine. Give me the damn cat.
Alright, thanks, Marvin.
Marvin, why do you have a cat?
Goodman wants me to watch it for 10 minutes.
Oh no, something bad always happens.
Not if we watch it for 10 minutes. Get the cat, get the cat! No. Oh, darn it.
What do we do now, Marvin?
She went under the table. Kitty!
Oh no.
Let me try to get like a toy to get her out.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
All right, baby, I got this like mouse toy.
Okay, and I got this spider on a string toy.
All right, let's try to get her out.
Okay.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. You want the toy?
Here. Come on, kitty.
Let me see what she's doing. Yep, she is under there and she is not trying to come out.
Oh no, what do we do?
Ooh, let's call a cat whisperer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey there, somebody call a cat whisperer.
Yeah, so there's a cat stuck on the...
Shh, quiet. We have to whisper. We don't want the cat to hear us.
Do you speak cat?
Shut the fuck up. Just whisper. Okay, I'm a cat whisperer. Okay, what's going on?
So, I'm supposed to watch this cat for like 10 minutes. Well, actually like 9 minutes. And so the cat got stuck under the table. I need you to grab it.
Oh, that's it? That's all you need?
Yeah, I need you to grab the cat.
Well, we don't have to whisper for that. Usually people just want me to talk to their cat and figure out its felines. Felines? Yeah. Well, people usually just want me to, like, talk to their cat and figure out its favorite color or its favorite food or something. I mean, it's all a scam. I can't talk to cats any more than you can, but that's what I do. I scam people.
Well, can you get the cat from under the table?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. I got the perfect thing right here. Got some catnip. One smell of this and it'll come running. And it'll get high out of its goddamn mind.
Okay, well, let's use the catnip.
Hey, man. You wanna light this shit? Huh? You wanna light this fucking shit, bro? Huh? Oh, man. I am zooted right now. I'm not even me. I am a different puppet completely. This shit is so purple it should be asking where's Ronald. This that shit that killed Tupac. Oh, bro. Peep, Jeffy, look. He is cooked, my guy. He is looking into the eyes of eternity right now. Dude is smelling shapes. He is talking to God. Motherfucker's over there at Avatar 3. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, wait. I'm sorry, wait. I forget. Why am I even here, man?
My cat.
Oh yeah! Kitty! Fuck him. Oh man. Hey, you know igloos? How does that even work? You know? Like, cause they're made of snow and ice, but they're round and ice is slippery. They should just fall over. How's that? Oh, bro. This is gonna be so cool. Bro, how about we get some ice from your fridge and we make an igloo? Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be so cool. Okay. I got the ice. Here comes the igloo. I'm gonna build an igloo. I'm gonna live in it with my little penguin family. Wait. These are not stacking. This is impossible. The world lied. Igloos are impossible. They use bricks. They use bricks and they paint them white. That's what they do. That was a good nap. Wait, why is there a plate of water here? Oh yeah, igloos.
Baby, Goodman could be here any minute. We have to get the cat out.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got the nip right here. You want to go one more time?
No, we have to get the cat.
Okay, lame. Okay, Marvin, where's this cat?
Underneath the table.
Let me take a look. Oh, look at the geeky. Oh, geekies. Okay, yeah, it's under there. Let me try the catnip. Hey, you want some catnip? Some pretty dank nip, huh? Take the nip. Take the catnip, you stupid cat. Maybe we should light some up just to show the cat it's good.
No, we have to hurry up and get the cat out.
Okay, yeah, I got something else. I got a laser pointer. Cats love laser pointers. Hey, you want the laser? Go get it. It's not working. Okay, this is stupid. I'm just gonna go in there. It's a cat. I can grab it.
Yeah, just grab it.
Oh, God! Ow, get off my face! Ow! Oh, God, it's scratching me!
Are you okay?
Marvin, you should do something.
Get off!
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Ow, God, it hurts! It hurts! Oh, God, it scratched my face!
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! It bit my ear and it scratched my eye! God damn it, I hate cats!
Well, but you're a cat whisperer.
No, I'm a dog person! God, I hate cats! I wish they'd all die! I hope you die, cat! You hear me? Okay, alright. I'm getting that cat out of there. This is personal now! Alright, I'm going in.
Well, what is that?
It's a lightsaber. What do you think it is? Get out of here, stupid cat! I have the high ground!
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
What?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the cat out of there. It's a Sith.
That's inhumane.
Yeah, well, it's inhumane what it did to my face.
Don't use a lightsaber.
Yeah, you're right. It's not the Jedi way. Master Yoda would be pissed. Anyway, I have a better idea. I can use this hammer and maybe try to scare it out with loud noises. Get out here, stupid cat! Stupid idiot cat! Get... All right, you know what? Get out here! Get out here!
No, stop it! Use other things other than weapons.
Okay, fine. I will get it out humanely. Alright, I got this dog. His name is Killer.
How is that dog gonna help get the cat out?
Like this. Sick him! Get him! Tear him apart! Fuck him up! Rip his head off!
Humanely?
Yeah, humanely rip his head off!
Get the dog out! Listen, I want the cat alive, I don't want you to kill it.
Killer's not gonna kill anybody. Well, okay, maybe he will. His name is Killer.
I need the cat in one piece.
Really? Oh, God, you're not making this easy for me.
You can't get the cat out?
Hey, do you want to try? You saw what it did to me.
Well, listen, can you do your job or not?
Yes, I can. Okay, but you're sure you need him alive?
I need him alive.
Okay, I got it. Alright, I got this.
What is that?
This is my police issue taser.
A taser? I said don't kill the cat.
I'm not gonna kill the cat. I'm just gonna electrocute it with 100,000 volts.
And that's not gonna kill it?
No, look, it's just gonna knock the cat out so I can drag it out from under the table and then it'll wake up wherever you want it to.
And you promise it's not gonna hurt the cat?
No, I don't know. Who cares? Look, I electrocute bad guys with it all the time and they're fine. They still do bad things, so it can't be that bad. Okay, I'm going in. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, you little bastard. Yeah, take that. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bite down on it. Yeah, put it in your mouth. Yeah, that's right. Oh, come on. Okay, what the hell is that cat made of? I tasted it 3 times and it didn't go down.
It's part Yeti.
What? Part Yeti? You didn't tell me that.
I didn't think that was important.
What? Not important? Of course it's important. I need fire.
What, fire?
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I just got back from the fireworks store.
Fireworks store?
Yeah, I figured I could use some fireworks to scare the cat out because they're loud. Like, see, I got this bottle rocket. That could work. And then, oh, check this out. This is pretty badass. It's a pinball machine that explodes. I mean, I don't know how that'll help with the cat, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then I thought maybe I could throw one of these bombs under there and try to scare the cat out.
Is that gonna hurt the cat?
No, but it's probably just gonna make like a little flash of light, that's all.
Well, it's not gonna have like fire?
No, I mean, not much. No, I think the cat will be fine. It'll probably run out before it even explodes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna light this, alright? And then I'm gonna just toss that under there.
Oh! Is the cat okay?
Yeah, I'm sure the cat's fine. Let me just take a look. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not good.
Well, is the cat okay or not?
Well, remember when you said you needed the cat in one piece?
Yeah.
Well, there are several pieces.
What, several pieces? The cat dead?
No, it's not dead yet. I mean, it's close.
Well, no, fix it!
Okay, look, it'll be fine, okay? I'll just take it to the vet and see if I can put it back together.
You're the vet!
Yeah, I know, I'll just take it to my office. Look, it'll be fine. Just go sit on the couch.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay, nurse, we're gonna do surgery.
What do we got, doctor?
The cat, it was in a fireworks accident.
Oh my god, what happened?
I have no idea. I wasn't there, but, you know, I heard the cat was a real asshole, so, like, no big deal if it doesn't pull through. I'm gonna still do my best to try to put this together. Okay, needle and thread. Thank you. Alright, let's get to sewing. Alright, nurse, cut. Alright, it's all sewed up.
It looks stunning, doctor.
Yeah, I just hope it's my size. I don't know if I got the measurements right.
You're gonna look great.
Yeah, I just didn't want that cat to go to waste.
Waste not, want not.
Alright.
Marvin, do you think the cat's okay?
It better be okay. That was a $5 million cat.
What?
Yeah, it was Goodman's valuable cat.
Marvin, I hate when Goodman leaves his expensive things here for us to watch.
Me too. I also hate it when Brooklyn guy leaves his catnip around Jeffy because he got into it again.
Hey there.
Is the cat okay?
No, it died during surgery.
It died?
Yeah, I'm sorry. On a related note, how you like my coat?
That is a really nice coat.
It's very white.
Go ahead and feel it.
Oh man, that is a soft coat.
Oh, I know.
Feels just like the cat.
Yeah, because it is.
What?
The coat is the cat.
You killed the cat, made a coat?
No, the cat died during surgery and I made a coat out of it afterward. I Cruella de Vil the shit out of that cat, and I'm starting to see why she wanted 101 of those Dalmatians.
That's sick!
Thank you, I think the coat is pretty sick.
No, as in you're sick in the head!
No, it only would have been sick if I killed the cat to make the coat. I killed the cat out of anger and then made the coat after it was already dead.
That's wrong!
What, you want all that fur to go to waste and cremate it? No, this is much better. I'm gonna be warm in the winter and hot in the summer. Damn.
Oh my god, Goodman's gonna kill me.
Who's that?
The owner of the cat!
Oh, well I did him a favor, because that cat was one mean lima bean.
Oh no, that's probably Goodman. I don't want to answer the door.
I'll answer it. Anything to show off my new coat. Hello?
Hey Marvin, here's the $100,000 I was gonna give you for watching my cat. Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm not Marvin. Marvin's upstairs.
Oh, okay. But damn, I love your coat.
Oh, thank you. I made it myself.
Yeah, I'll give you $100,000 for your coat.
Damn, okay, yeah, sure.
Great. Hey Marvin.
Oh, hey Goodman.
I was gonna pay you $100,000 for watching my cat, but the guy who answered your door was wearing this amazing coat, and I thought it would look stunning on you. So instead of giving you $100,000, I bought this coat for you.
You bought this coat?
I sure did. Now, all you gotta do is just give me my cat back, and I'll be on my way. No, Marvin, this coat's for you. Just give me my cat back, and you can keep the coat.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're doing this, Marvin. I just want my cat back, so just give me the cat back and stop playing these games.
I gave you your cat back. That's your cat. Your cat's the coat.
What the fuck?
The cow goes moo, and the pig goes oink, and the dog goes woof, and the snake goes, and the snake goes, Marvin, the snake goes, and the sheep goes,
Jeffy, what are you doing?
I'm practicing my bat swing so I can play baseball and get paid $100 million. And if I'm really good and I eat my food with chopsticks and I'm good at math and have a tiny wiener, then I'll get paid $700 million.
Practice somewhere else.
Marvin, will you pass me the frog?
Yeah, I'll get you the frog.
Get up, bitch!
Oh my god, Marvin, are you okay?
Mommy, I think I killed Daddy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go get a doctor!
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yes, Jeffy hit Marvin in the face.
Ooh, a puzzle. Oh, I love these things. The frog goes... Well, that actually depends on the species of frog. You know, every frog sounds different. This looks like it could be Rhoniclamatans. Although, now that I'm really looking at it, I think it's Lithobates catusbianus. Yep, that's what it is. The Lithobates catusbianus goes...
The shit that's in my diaper goes...
You're missing a chicken.
Yes, I know, but can you please help Marvin? Jeffy hit him in the face with a baseball bat.
There's always something going on around here.
Is Marvin gonna be okay?
Well, he might have a concussion.
Is that bad?
Nah, the Miami Dolphins quarterback gets him all the time. He seems to love it.
I want a brother!
Jeffy, you can't have a brother.
Oh, really? Not letting me have black friends in 2024? What's wrong with you?
What?
Martin Luther King had a dream.
That's not what he's talking about.
Oh, you mean like a brother? I thought you meant like a brother, you know, like a homie. Well, listen, kid, that's not gonna happen either. Not unless your mom starts giving it up, which, according to Marvin's texts, she's not.
Excuse me?
All I'm saying is maybe give the man some poo-poo every now and then.
Can you please just help Marvin out?
That's what I'm trying to do. He's starving for some poo-poo.
With the concussion.
I don't know, try giving him some poo-poo.
I want your poo-poo.
Well, listen, I think we're all getting distracted. The best way you could possibly get something like a brother is making friends, but who has time for that? So I think the only thing logical to do would be to clone yourself, which I don't usually do, because that involves a toaster oven, and that's not my machine. But I do have something that might help. Let me get it. Eureka, the clone gun!
What's it do?
Well, you see, scientists all over the world have been trying to make a clone machine so they can clone organs for organ transplants or to clone food to end world hunger, but I think that's stupid. I think it'd be cool if you had like a really hot nurse and you wanted to have a threesome with her, so you cloned her and you had a threesome with her and the clone. And then it wouldn't be weird like if they were twins, because then it would be incest and that would be gross. But if it's just her and her clone, then there's nothing wrong with that. But see, the problem is whenever I've done it, the clone doesn't want to do it, because she's always like, well, I'm not gay for myself. So then whenever I clone the girl, I tell her, try to think about being gay for yourself. myself. I'll explain why in a second. But then every time I do it, the clone still doesn't want to have the threesome, and I'm starting to think the girl I'm cloning doesn't want to do the threesome either. Anyway, what I was saying is, the flaw with this machine is whatever you're thinking about when I clone you, that's how your clone's going to act. So if you're thinking about funny jokes, then your clone's going to tell funny jokes, or maybe just that one joke over and over again. And if you think about scary stuff, then your clone's going to be scary. So what you should do is think about however you want your brother to be, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Pew!
Help me, stepbrother. I'm stuck. Stick in my pooper.
What were you thinking about?
The hub.
Oh, well see, the cool thing about this clone gun is if you turn it this way, you can beat the clone to death and start over. Okay, now, what you should do is think about how you really want your brother to act. You got it?
Okay.
Okay. Pew!
Hello.
Hi, Jeffy, what were you thinking about?
World domination!
I'm going to go take over the world!
Okay, so let's try again, and this time don't think about that, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Pew! Oh, damn it, I'm all out of cologne.
What's the cologne for?
Well, the clone machine runs on cologne.
What kind of cologne?
Axe body spray. Does anybody have any Axe body spray? No? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're not in a middle school boys' locker room. Well, I guess that's it. You have an evil clone on the loose, and Marvin should be awake by now. I'm getting a little worried about that. We probably should have addressed that first. And I will send my bill in the mail.
Oh my god, look, the news!
Breaking news, MK! An evil doctor scientist that is now for sale on smlmerch.com, link in the description, is threatening to poison the world's water supply. We have an exclusive video of that now.
I've done it! I've finally done it! With this, I can finally poison the world's water supply with nuclear piss. And the best part is, no one can stop me!
Whoa, somebody should really stop him.
Wait, aren't you a cop?
No, I'm a doctor. What the hell? How did that happen?
Go stop him!
Okay, fine. You know, I really thought this job was gonna be me handing out speeding tickets and abusing my power. But now I gotta do responsibilities. Ugh.
Now, how am I going to poison the whole world's water supply? I could either dump all the nuclear piss into the river, or I could rob a bank and then use all the stolen money from the bank at a gas station to buy all their bottles of water. Then I'll use the nuclear piss to poison the water bottles and hand them out to hurricane relief victims. It's perfect!
Hello, welcome to the bank. How may I help you?
Yes, I would like to withdraw $20 million from my bank account, please.
From checkings or savings?
Move out of my way! You're gonna give me all the money in this bank or die!
Sir, please, I'm gonna need you to take a number and wait your turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Take a number and wait your turn.
I am holding a firearm in front of your face. You do know that, right?
This is bulletproof glass.
Oh, we'll see about that! Well, I will, go sit in the lobby and wait my turn.
Thank you.
I can't believe I have to wait! I don't have time for this! I'm trying to take over the world!
Yeah, tell me about it. I hate the bank.
Number 53?
Number 53? But that's bullshit! I'm number 49! Number 49 comes before number 53!
Sorry, man.
Hello, sir. How may I help you today?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about opening up a money market account.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, first we'll...
Just kidding, give me all your money!
This is bulletproof glass.
Oh, sorry. Actually, can you just come down here for a second?
Sorry, what was that?
Give me the money!
Oh my god, you take it!
Yeah, that's right. You see this face? This is the face of the man that's robbing you. Never forget this face!
Come on! I was gonna do that!
Sorry, man.
Next, number 49. Yes, 911, someone just robbed the bank!
Give me the rest of the money in the bank!
Sir, please, I'm on the phone.
Oh, sorry. Take your time.
Sorry, 911, that was just a rude customer. Yes, someone just robbed the bank! Thank you! How may I help you?
Give me the rest of the money in the bank! Give it to me!
We don't have any money! He stole it all!
How much money is in my account?
You don't have an account with us, sir.
Don't have an account. I would like to open an account!
All right, we're offering a $20 sign-up bonus if you're military.
No.
Well, is anyone in your family military?
No.
Would you like to still open an account?
Sure.
All right, you need $5 deposit to start a checking.
Oh, come on! I don't have $5! Why do you think I'm robbing a bank? Yes, a gas station. There has to be money here.
Give me all the money in the register.
Don't shoot! Come on, man. Didn't you get enough money from the bank?
Yeah, you're right. You can have this one.
Thank you. Give me all the money in the register.
Is that a Nerf gun?
Hey, man, can I borrow your real gun?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you. Give me all the money in the register!
Okay, please don't shoot. I have a family.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Okay, here you go.
What is this?
Well, business at the gas station has been slow lately.
All right, well, I'm gonna go shopping, and you stay right there.
Okay.
Can I have my gun back?
Oh, sure. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna buy cases of water so I can poison them. Let's see, how much money do I have? 20, 30, $45. Hey, how much is a case of water?
$7.99.
Damn! $7.99? For that price, you're robbing me! Let's see, $7.99 a case. I have $45. That means I can get 5 cases. Yeah! Hold on, I have 4 more.
That's okay, take your time. That's a lot of water.
Damn, this is heavy. I'm very thirsty.
Yeah, I can see that.
You guys don't want to help, huh?
Nope.
Okay, how much?
Oh, let me see. That'll be $39.95.
Here.
All right, thank you.
Now give me the money that he just gave you.
Oh, darn it, there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I could have done that the whole time. I could have bought so much more water.
Have a nice day.
Finally, my plan to take over the world is almost complete. Now all I have to do is finish poisoning all these water bottles and then hand them out to hurricane relief victims. And some for you. And some for you. And some for you.
Who the fuck is he talking to?
Yes. And
Hey, stop it.
oh no, the police! Well, you're too late. I've already started poisoning the world's water supply.
Okay, 5 cases of water is not the world's water supply.
Yeah, well, it's going to be once I save up more money and buy more water.
Why don't you just steal the water? You know, you being evil and all.
Stealing water? Well, I mean, that's just plain wrong.
You're trying to poison people. That seems pretty mean.
So?
How do you even know if that piss is poisonous?
Oh, you don't believe that this is poison. Well, allow me to prove it to you. Is that enough poison for you, huh? Is it
Wow, that was really easy. Well, I did it. I killed him.
Wow, you're really good at your job.
Thank you. You know, not enough people tell me that.
Oh, what is going on?
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. You missed the whole video.
Really? What happened?
Oh, nothing much. Just Jeffy got cloned. His clone turned out to be evil, and he tried to take over the world by poisoning the world's water supply.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but don't worry. His clone is,
Dead?
No, he's for sale on SMLmerch.com. Link in the description. Yeah. The Lithobates Catus Bienus goes...
Hey, Danny, look, I'm a helicopter.
Jeffy, watch where you swing those beads. You might hit me in the face. Jeffy, hit me in the face, Jeffy.
Ooh, can I have them?
Yeah, take them.
Yay!
Hey, Danny, one time I was on the internet and I saw this girl and she pulled beads out of her butt.
But, Jeffy, you shouldn't be watching videos like that.
But they were way bigger than this, Danny. They were like the size of baseballs. And when she pulled them out of her butt, they went like she was pulling bubble wrap out of her ass.
I don't want to hear it, Jeffy. Shut up.
But Danny, why would she do that?
What? I don't know, Jeffy. I don't know why she would do that.
Pull beads out of her butt.
I don't know, Jeffy. Let's watch the news. Just stop talking about that.
Breaking news, okay? Happy
celebrating Mardi Gras. Since it's Fat Tuesday, the annual Fat Tuesday competition where contestants will try to get as fat as they can today on Tuesday will be held. And if you're a fat enough piece of shit, you could win $1 million. So come on down and join the competition. I know I'm gonna join.
$1 million just to be the fattest person in town by the end of the day?
Well, when you say it all together like that, it kind of sounds stupid.
Marvin, how come our town is always randomly giving out large amounts of money for the stupidest things? Where's all this money coming from? Who's funding this?
Baby, don't question a free handout.
I don't think you can get that fat by tonight. There are people who are fat professionally. They're fat every day of the year. They love it.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna out-fat a naturally fat person. But it is Fat Tuesday. We have to try.
Daddy, why is it called Fat Tuesday? Is there a chubby Monday or a lard-ass Wednesday or damn bitch, you fat as fuck Thursday?
I don't know why it's called Fat Tuesday, but it is Mardi Gras and you get beads today, so...
Oh, is this the day that girls pull these beads out of their butt?
No, they don't do that today. They don't do that.
Well, they did in the video, and I don't know if I watched it on a Tuesday, or maybe she did it on a Tuesday. Either way, I nut it.
Jeffy, stop. Oh, listen, we're gonna order McDonald's, and what do you want from McDonald's, baby?
I don't know, Marvin, but you know I like to eat.
Sticky wee-wee cream.
Jeffy, please just stop saying random shit like that.
Hey, Danny, guess what my sock calls me?
What?
The Creaminator. Because of the crab.
Okay, that is it. I'm gonna order as much McDonald's. We're all gonna get fat, because if one of us gets fat, we all get $1 million.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, guys, all the food is here. I got a triple Big Mac stack of chicken nugget shish kebabs and a sextuple pounder.
Pounder? I hardly know her.
Sex! Tuple is what you said.
Yes, Jeffy, sextuple means 6 of something, like single, double, triple, quadruple.
Sex.
Tuple, Jeffy, you have to say tuple afterwards. And I got you a meat mountain from Arby's.
Oh, meat mountain dick with sticky wee-wee cream all over it.
Stop saying that word, Jeffy. It's called meat mountain because there's a lot of beef. It's like monster beef.
Yeah, that's why I typed it in the search bar. Monster beef. Girl can't handle this monster beef. But when I watched the video, she looked like she sure could handle that monster
Jeffy,
beef.
shut up and stop talking.
Daddy, the cheese on this sandwich looks like the cheese on the tip of my Peter.
Peter? I hardly know her.
Everyone stop talking. Everyone's literally shut up. We have to eat all this food. You have to eat every little bite.
Marvin, we can't eat all this. It's gonna make us sick.
Listen, I don't care. It's worth $1 million. If you eat all this food, we could possibly get $1 million. So everyone, I want you to clean your plate. I want to see nothing left on the plate.
That's what they said in the Bukkake video.
Shut up, Jeffy! Oh, man, I'm so fat.
I don't know if I'm 4 or if I'm pregnant from all the sticky wee-wee cream.
Oh, guys, we gotta keep eating. There's still food left on our plates.
Marvin, I can't eat anymore. I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, Daddy. The only way food's gonna get inside me without any resistance is if I shove it in my ass.
What? Listen, I need some more milkshake.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna suck it like a nipple.
I can't reach it. Okay, look, we have to go to the fat competition. So everyone get up.
Marvin, I can't get up.
I can't move. I won't be able to walk. I'm so fat.
I can't get up either, Marvin. It's impossible.
I'm gonna call a doctor. Maybe he can get some wheelchairs and take us to the competition.
Suck it.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor. Fat. Bunch of fatties, bunch of fat fuckers.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What kind of world is this where the bullying isn't working? They like being called fat.
Well, we want to be fat.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Oh, is this about that stupid fat competition?
Yeah, we want that $1 million.
Okay, well, I gotta warn you, you definitely don't have a chance of winning. My fat ex-wife has got that shit in the bag. As soon as she shows up, they just hand her the money because she's so fat. I mean, I think she's a trillionaire from winning so many fat competitions. Actually, you know what? You might have a chance because I think they banned her from competing because she's so fat, it's just not fair to the other contestants. It's like a landslide, both literally and figuratively. You know why they call it Fat Tuesday? It's because my ex-wife is so fat, she got kicked out of a Ruby Tuesday for eating the entire salad bar. And I said, hey, let her do it. It's the first time she's had a salad in her entire life. But no, she was just dumping all the bacon bits and ham and cheese into her mouth. So that bitch has never touched a vegetable in her life, unless it's lettuce on a cheeseburger. You know, after she dies, there's still gonna be fat left over, because there's no way all of that fat could possibly decompose before the sun explodes. So like those companies that harvest like whale blubber for like makeup and lipstick and shit, after my ex-wife dies, they don't need whales anymore. They could just harvest her blubber because she's so goddamn fat. See, on her driver's license, she's not an organ donor. She's a fat donor. Because after she dies, they're gonna take her fat and give it to anorexic people, like reverse liposuction. Just put the fat right back in them. Anyway, what'd you guys eat?
Well, my daddy made me eat sticky wee-wee cream off his meat mountain.
Should I put on my cop outfit? I really don't like how you said he made you.
Well, no, listen, he did eat the meat mountain, but it had horsey sauce on it.
What the fuck does horsey sauce? There's a horse involved? What's happening?
No, there's a meat mountain from Arby's, the big meat, the beef meter.
Oh, from Arby's, because they have the meats. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, like, what do you need from me?
Oh, well, we're so fat we can't really move, and I was wondering if you could help us try to move like wheelchairs or something.
Oh, a wheelchair. Yeah, my fat ex-wife needed wheelchairs to get around too. You know, she's like those people in my 600-pound life that are so fat they just sit in bed because they can't do anything else. They just sit there all day. And how do they shit? They just shit right there in the bed. They just shit and they make like a little world of shit in the bed in their fat rolls. It's like Osmosis Jones of shit. There's a whole little community going on in there in the shit. Can you imagine what that room smells like? It's all just piss and shit and old food. Ew, I don't want to think about it anymore. It's so fucked up. Ew.
Yeah, can you get us our wheelchairs?
Yeah, wheelchairs. You said that. Yes, I can do that.
He talks a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Whoa!
Whoa, don't tip over. You might cause an earthquake, you fat fuck.
Whee! This is fun!
Careful, don't break that wheelchair. It's not covered by your insurance. Nothing is these days. All right, just roll yourselves down to the... Where do they have the fat competition? Like the convention center? Sure as hell isn't the gym, I know that. Like McDonald's, Golden Corral, that sounds right.
Okay, can you give me a push?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa! Baby, have you seen my car keys?
Marvin, you're too fat to drive. You won't even fit in the car.
We have to drive. It would take hours to roll to the convention center.
Ooh, donkey! 8 layers of creamy cream Sara Lee cheesecake! Come here, you! Yummy! Oh, I can't wait to lick in between every single one of your little cracks. And I don't care if you wipe, because I didn't wipe. Am I in heaven? No, I must be in Pisa, because of the Leaning Tower of Cheesecake.
Shrek?
Oh, what do you want, donkey? And why are you fat as holy hell?
Well, there's a fat competition and the fattest person gets $1 million.
So you're telling me I could get $1 million just for being sexy?
Well, you have to be really fat, and you're definitely fatter than me and Rose combined, so please don't join, because you definitely probably would win.
That's super rude, donkey! I want to join, so I'm going to eat all of this cheesecake, and then I'm going to join your little fat competition.
Well, have you seen my car keys?
Oh, they're right there, donkey. Donkey, are you trying to blow ass? Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, God.
Oh, get a whiff of that right ass, donkey.
Oh, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, God.
Wafting, come here, you.
Hello and welcome to Fat Tuesday's fattest fat ass competition on this Fat Tuesday. All the fattest fatzos in town have rolled out tonight to see what they're made of, which is mostly fat. So if you walked in here tonight, you're automatically disqualified, because there are fatter fuckers than you that can't even carry their own big fat weight around. Now it's time to put your money where your food is, in your big fat fucking belly. Now let's get this competition started and start the judging. That's a big fucker right there. Oh, he's really fat. How does he even tie his shoes? I bet he can't even fit in the shower. I bet he doesn't even try to shower. He's probably stinky being all fat like that. Big fat motherfucker. All right, now it's time for the judging.
Oh, no way, baby, they have pizza.
Marvin, there's no way you have any more room left to eat.
Maybe just 2 or 3 slices.
Low rider.
What, Goodman, what are you doing here?
I only joined for the $1 million. Plus, I can afford Ozempic. And also, Quinceañera gave me a fat, sweaty blumpkin earlier, and she fingered my belly button hole the whole time.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, it's time to start the official judging. Starting with you. Whoa, fat bitch alert, we got a fat bitch here.
Thank you.
Oh, do me.
Oh no, Tubby tumble. What's the matter, Tubby? You can't get up, you're too fat. You're like a big tubby turtle trapped on his back.
What about me?
Holy heart disease, you're already on your deathbed.
Or do me.
What? My God, that's the fattest fucker I've ever seen. I have no choice but to name you today's Fat Tuesday fattest fat ass. What's that? Could it be an even fatter fat ass? Holy fat Van Boogerball!
Now wait just a cheesecake second. If anyone's fat here, it's me.
My God, you've got to be the fattest fat ass here. You win.
Wait, I'm fatter than he is.
Ooh, you are pretty goddamn fat. Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a fat off. It's gone into overweight. I mean overtime. Looks like I'm gonna have to break out the tape measure and head over there, because you sure as hell can't come to me. All right, you fat sacks of shit. Let's see which one of you is fatter. I gotta be careful not to get pulled into your gravitational pull. Oh, wow, you're pretty fucking fat. Now let's try you. Oh, wow, you're really fat too. But Lord Ass here's just a little bit fatter. Congratulations, Lord Ass, you win.
Yay! $1 million for me. Chives, get in here and carry me.
What? Sir, I really can't.
Chives, I shit my pants.
You shit your pants, sir?
Yeah, where else was I supposed to go?
The bathroom?
I can't. I'm big.
Oh, very well, sir. I'll try my best. Oh, my back!
Damn it, Chives, you weren't even trying.
There you go.
Thanks for the Ozempic, doctor. I feel skinnier already.
Me too.
Yeah, my ex-wife is terrified of this stuff. I spray it at her to scare her away when she's visiting our daughter, because she's terrified of being skinny. She really wants to stay fat. She's like a bear hibernating for the winter, but like permanently. She's just like eating all the food she can to like store it up in case the world runs out of food, which it's going to because she's eating it all. Anyway, how'd the competition go? I take it you didn't win because you don't have $1 million?
No, somebody who didn't deserve it won.
Yeah, that is how these tend to go. I mean, we can't have you getting $1 million because then you don't have any problems and there's nothing to make videos about, is there?
No.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna wash this off and go reuse it on my other patients like I always do.
Hey, Daddy, I learned a new magic trick. You want to see it?
Show us, Jeffy.
Sure, show us.
All right, I just need $20 to do the trick.
I'm not gonna pull out $20.
Come on, Marvin, pull out the $20.
Here.
All right, I'm gonna make this $20 disappear.
Oh no, you're just gonna grab it and run away.
No, I'm not, Daddy. It's a magic trick. Oh, magic trick dick. Disappears and shit.
Well, you're just gonna tell me to close my eyes and then you're gonna grab it and run away.
No, I'm not, Daddy. Keep your eye on the $20.
Oh, I am.
All right, I'm gonna make the $20 disappear. Abracadabra!
Ow! Hey, Jeffy, get back here!
Wait, where did the $20 go?
Jeffy took it. I knew he was gonna do that.
But where did the $20 go?
In Jeffy's pocket, because he ran away.
Where is it?
I hate you so much. There's someone at the door. Hello?
Marvin, help!
Wait, why are you in handcuffs?
Well, Goodman here got caught trying to evade his taxes, and then he tried to bribe an IRS agent.
You tried to bribe an IRS agent?
Yes, they only make $61,000 a year, and I was gonna offer them $70,000, which is more money than they make in a year in a single day.
And he's admitting to it.
Well, all right. Well, how about I give you the $70,000 and you just don't arrest me?
Now you're trying to bribe a police officer, so that's another charge.
I'm not trying to bribe. I'm trying to help the poor.
Wait, why did you come here, Goodman?
Because I was gonna give you the $70,000 so you could bail me out of jail.
Why don't you get Chives to do it?
Well, because he's got to go to court with me to plead my case and tell him how much of a good person I am.
I'm not going to try very hard.
So, Marvin, I need you here. Take it. If I'm in there longer than 30 seconds, I'm going to bite your balls off.
$70,000.
Who was at the door, Marvin? Where did you get all that money?
Okay, so look, Goodman got arrested for not paying his taxes, so he gave me $70,000 to bail him out of jail. But I was thinking we don't bail Goodman out of jail and we keep this money for us.
Wait, how long is he going to be in jail for?
Probably years. Not paying your taxes is a serious crime.
Yeah, I don't know, Marvin. He might get really mad if you don't bail him out.
You're right, but think about all the nice things we could do with this money.
Yeah, Jeffy could make it disappear.
No more magic tricks. But think about it. I mean, if I bail Goodman out of jail, he might not ask me for any more house payments. But if Goodman's in jail, then I don't have to give him a house payment because he's in jail. I don't know what to do with this money. Do I do the right thing? Or do I do the wrong thing?
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boomer, and today I am trying out a new hairstyle. What does everybody think?
I like it. You look like George Washington.
I hate it! Okay, today we will be hearing the case of Mr. Goodman, who is being accused of not paying his taxes, as well as bribing an IRS agent to continue to not pay his taxes. Mr. Goodman, what have you to say about this?
It was all Chives' idea. He's a sad old man, so he came up with the idea all by himself.
But that's not true, Your Honor.
Well, I have already spoken with this IRS agent, and I find you guilty. And if Chives is your mastermind, then I find him guilty as well. You see, I am paid through taxpayer money. That means you're fucking with my money. So I sentence you to 24 hours in prison and to pay $100 million to the IRS. Or me, if you want. I prefer me.
$100 million? I'd rather you put me in the electric chair.
Come on, you two.
But why me? Why me? I didn't do anything.
All right, get in there, you two.
Ew, brick walls? Where's the marble tile, and the granite countertops, and the quartz flooring. Ew, poor!
This is jail? We don't have any of that.
Please, sir, don't lock me in here. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm just the butler. I'm innocent.
Alright, zip it, you two. You guys did the crime and you were found guilty, so you have to spend the full 24 hours in jail.
Look, Chives, a hook! Do you have a bed sheet? Because I'm gonna Aaron Hernandez myself, or maybe Jeffrey Epstein.
Alright, that's it. You're on unalive watch. I'm gonna be back every 15 minutes to check on you.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it in here, Chives. I need to lie down. Ew, poor! What is this bed? And Frank slept on something better than this. This bed looks like it came from North Korea, and it's covered in bed bugs and lice and Ebola. Chives, I need you to lay on this mattress so I can lay on top of you so I don't have to touch it.
Sir, I don't believe I have to listen to you in here. Oh.
Chives, I'm gonna make you my jail yard bitch, and for dinner you're gonna have a mouthful of Goodman balls if you don't lay your ass on this bed.
Very well, sir.
I love my Chives mattress. I wonder if it came with the vibrate feature. Vibrate, Chives. Oh, it did! I love the lower lumbar support. Oh, Chives, I have to shit. Mouth.
No, sir! There's a toilet right over there!
Well, this time you got lucky, Chives, but come over here. You need to wipe me.
Very well, sir.
Ew, Chives, what is this toilet? It looks like it has herpes and syphilis all over it. I'm gonna need you to lick it clean so I don't get herpes on my ass cheeks.
But sir, isn't that what toilet paper is for?
Well, do you see any toilet paper in here? Because I sure as fuck don't.
Well, maybe we could ask a guard for some toilet paper.
Chives, we don't have time for that. I have to shit now. Lick!
But,
Chives, clockwise! Come on!
It's on my tongue. I think
Lick!
it's sick.
Up, Chives! Lick! Alright, Chives, I have to shit. Pull my pants down. It's velcroed in the front and back.
Okay, sir.
Hurry, Chives, because if I shit in these pants, you're gonna have to lick them clean.
Oh, you should be good now, sir.
Chives, you know I can't shit until you say it.
Very well, sir. All aboard the poop train. Do.
Chives, I need toilet paper, and there isn't any, so give me your shirt.
But sir, this is cashmere.
Well, it's about to be ashmere, so give it to me.
Please, sir, can we just ask the guard for some toilet paper?
No, Chives, and also, there's no bidet, so I'm gonna need you to spit on my asshole. Spit, Chives, spit.
No, please, sir, no.
Spit, damn it.
Oh.
More spit. It's starting to dry.
Oh, God.
Come on.
I should probably go check on him.
Come on, Chives, a loogie.
But sir, my mouth is very dry.
What the hell is going on in there?
Dear God, officer, please give us some toilet paper.
Chives, when did I say stop spitting? Where's my loogie?
Oh dear God, if you needed toilet paper, all you had to do was ask. Here.
Slam dunk!
No! Why would you do that? We needed that!
No, we didn't, because you spit shined my asshole pretty good, Chives. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay, you two just knock it off. Next time you need something, just ask.
Yes, I need something. If you're taking dinner orders, I'll have the filet mignon, medium rare, peppercorn with blue cheese crumbles, a side of asparagus, caviar, and a baked potato. And also, I'll have a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. No, 2017. And for Chives, he'll have the fancy feast, because he's a fancy little fucker. Meow, Chives.
Meow.
Good boy.
This is prison, so we don't have any of that stuff.
So no fancy feast? I'm sorry, Chives.
Well, no, all we have are fish sandwiches.
Oh, well, cats like fish, so go ahead, Chives.
Well, it's better than what you normally feed me.
So when should I expect my filet mignon?
Actually, everybody gets a fish sandwich.
Ew, jailfish? Where do you even get that from?
Well, it just comes in a truck.
So it doesn't come from Nobu? So it's not mahi or yellowfin tuna?
I don't know, man, it's just fish.
Ew, poor! I'm going on a hunger strike.
For 24 hours?
Yep.
Okay, if you want to.
Wait, I didn't say no to the fish sandwich.
No, Chives, I'm not gonna let you eat that shitty food. Now come on, I have to lie down.
Oh.
Don't you start complaining, because complaining gives me the runs.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you sit on me.
All right, Chives, down, down. Oh. So what the hell are you supposed to do in this shithole anyway? There's no golf course or yacht with bitches or Lamborghinis? Chives, you know I hate it when you moan. Bubble, open your mouth when you talk. What the fuck? Chives, breathe! Breathe! What were you saying?
Sir, I was saying maybe we could play tic-tac-toe.
Well, I don't see a pen or fucking paper in here, do you? Unless you smuggled some in your ass.
No.
All right then, down.
But sir, what if we ask the god for a pen and paper?
Okay. Call the fucking guard, Chives. I'm not gonna waste my words.
But sir, you just said so many more words.
Chives, don't make me shit.
Guard! Guard!
Hey, knock it off, you two. Now you guys are gonna get a third cellmate. See, there was a brutal assault in another cell and there was shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know who did it, but I know it wasn't Bubbles because he's way too friendly. So he's gonna be in your cell for a little while. Come on, Bubbles, get in there.
Oh, Chives, protect me!
What's up, cute little hoes?
Oh, hello, sir.
You a beautiful little butterfly, ain't you?
Oh, sir, did you hear that? He called me a beautiful little butterfly.
I got some soap for your ass cheeks.
Oh, perfect! Grab it, Chives, and start spitting.
Very well, sir.
Yeah, you don't want to drop this soap. We only got one. Hold on pretty tight, okay?
Okay.
Oops. Pick that shit up.
Sir, I believe I've dropped the soap.
Yeah, you did. Pick that shit up.
Pick it up, Chives.
We don't waste soap here, nigga.
But, sir, I feel like if I pick it up, something bad will happen.
Wasting time.
I feel
Pick
like...
up the damn soap.
Just pick it up, Chives.
But something bad's gonna happen, sir.
Nothing bad gonna happen out here, baby. This Bubbles' house. Pick up that damn soap, nigga.
Okay. What's that?
Hey, don't be scared, nigga. I'll be gentle, I promise. You ain't gonna just walk up in my cell all double cheeked up and shit and not gonna throw it back on daddy. That ass for me.
Good news, Goodman, you made bail. Oh, God.
Just me or Chives too?
I thought he was with you.
No, he does everything for me.
Please don't let me stay here.
Alright, mustache, it's your turn now.
Chives, fetch.
But, sir, it's your turn. No, it's your turn now.
I'm ready to go now, please.
Okay, come on.
That's mine, nigga.
Thanks for finally bailing me out of jail, dickhead. What took so long? Chives had to spit shine my ass.
Well, you see, the 70,000 was heavy. I had multiple trips to the car. And
You thought about spinning it, didn't you?
Oh, no.
Don't you lie to me. I have cameras in this house, and I heard you and Porky Pig thinking about spinning it.
Wait, who's Porky Pig?
You little piggy.
Oh.
Well, look, I did the right thing. I bailed you out. So, what's my reward?
You get a thumbs up. Good job, bud. You did good.
Well, you see, I bailed you out of jail. And
I gave you the money to bail me out of jail. All you had to do was drive down to the jailhouse and then pay the bail. That's way more work than you do sitting on your ass all day.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, but I left Chives in the jail cell. He's getting railed. But I'll leave him in there for a few weeks until he learns his lesson about tax fraud. Old fuck. Anyway, tomorrow, house payment. Give it to me.
I should have spent the money.
I heard that!
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. How about we play Call of Duty Zombies?
Oh, I love Call of Duty Zombies. We make it around 100.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Get the rate. Oh, Cody, you have something you want to do today?
I have an idea, yeah.
What?
Well, I have a cake, and I have a hat, and that usually means something.
You want to eat cake wearing a hat?
Well, yes, I do, but there's a reason for that.
Because you're hungry?
No, it's the day I came out.
As gay! Oh, it's his gay day!
Oh, happy gay day, my wiener-loving friend.
Yeah, happy like wiener day or sucking that
No,
day.
it's not my gay day. It's the day I came out of my mom's cooch.
Ugh.
I thought you were gay.
What? No, it's my birthday!
Oh, why didn't you just say that, Cody?
Well, I thought maybe the cake and the hat spoke for themselves.
Cakes and hats can't speak, Cody. They don't have mouths or vocal cords. They're not,
Inanimate objects, dude.
yeah, they're not alive, Cody. Stop talking like that.
Junior, I swear to God.
Okay, don't swear to God. He already doesn't like you for being gay.
Oh my God, Junior, you're pissing me off so much.
Are you mad because your candles are different sizes? The one's bigger than the 7?
I am a little bit mad about that. Yeah, I'm pretty peeved. The store didn't have candles that were the same size, and this goddamn hat won't stay out of my eyes. Fucking bullshit.
Wait, dude, isn't your birthday February 29th?
Yeah, today's March 1st. Today's not your birthday.
God damn it, guys. We have been through this so many times. I was born on a leap year, okay? So my birthday is February 29th. But that only happens every 4 years. So, because February is so short, my birthday's on March 1st.
Okay, so today's not your birthday. We could throw the cake away.
No, it is my birthday, goddammit!
Okay, listen. Why does February have to be so short? Like, why can't it be like 31 days like everyone else?
Exactly. That's Black History Month, and we need to switch the month. It's too damn short.
Yeah, why is Black History Month the shortest month? That's racist.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, wait. Isn't Gay History Month in June?
It's Gay Pride Month, and yes, it is.
Wait, and June has 31 days, so why do gay people get a longer month than black people?
I've been saying that for the longest.
Yeah, they need to change that. Ooh, Donald Trump. We could write a letter to Donald Trump and tell him to make Black History Month in June so that black people have a longer month, and then we can make Gay History Month in February.
Wait, why can't we just get a month with 31 days? Why does it still have to be the shortest month?
Okay, what month would you like, Cody?
I don't know, like May?
May rhymes with gay. Okay, Gay Pride Month could be in May.
It could work, but I think the Mexicans got May, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, the Mexicans already got May. All right, Cody, it looks like you're going to get February, the shortest month.
Why can't we just get a different month with 31 days?
No, February's perfect because there's Mardi Gras and that's us dancing and parades.
It's not a gay holiday.
Yeah,
You
but
love bees, though, nigga.
yeah, beads.
I do really like bees.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so like you have your gay parades on Mardi Gras, like share it with them, and the Super Bowl's in February, so you can watch a bunch of men grab each other and tackle each other.
I do like that too.
Oh, Valentine's Day's in February.
You don't lose in this month.
Yeah, Valentine's Day's pretty gay. I mean, straight people do it too, but February's perfect for gay people. So I'm gonna write a letter to Donald Trump making June the new Black History Month because Juneteenth is in June.
Right.
Yeah, so black people get June, gay people get February, and Mexicans get May. All right, I'm writing the letter. All right, guys, I just wrote the letter and sent it off to Donald Trump.
You didn't want to show us it?
Oh no, I wrote the whole thing, put it in an envelope, licked it, put it in the mailbox, and I just didn't think that was worth showing.
I believe you, bro.
Yeah, thanks. So what'd you want for your birthday?
The news!
Breaking news, MK! President Donald Trump is live now, signing an executive order that moves Black History Month to June and no longer recognizes gay rights. Let's go to that live footage now.
Hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, Donald J. Trump, and today I'll be signing an executive order that's going to be so important for our country. It's going to be so huge and so bigly and so massive, unlike any other bigly huge things that I've ever done. And it's going to be more important for our country than when we renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Here you go, Mr. President. Here's the executive order getting rid of Gay Pride Month and changing Black History Month to June.
Alright, I just signed the executive order that's going to remove Gay Pride Month, change June to Black History Month, and also make February White President's Month. It is going to be the most bigliest massive change, and I don't understand why the gay people need an entire month. Put them back in the closet. They don't need it. The black people have gone through more than the gay people, so they deserve it. And as for White President's Month, I mean, it only really excludes one other president, Obama. But he got June, so it's okay. So we're good now. America will be great again.
Woo! We did it, Joseph! Yeah! Black History Month is June!
Yeah, we back, baby. We deserve it.
Sorry, Cody, that you lost your month.
That's fine.
At least y'all got Bruce Jenner, though.
Yeah, greatest birthday ever.
Okay, at least you're generous. Ellen DeGeneres is gay.
Can we just please light my candles now?
The lighter's over here. I'll hand it to you.
Oh, thank you. That's so generous. That's great.
Oh, you can't see.
No, I can't.
Up. No, down. No, down. No, don't touch your cake. Up. Down. Right there.
Okay.
Right. My right. My right.
What
My
do you mean
right.
you're right?
Well, where the fuck are you going? Oh, that is my right.
What? Stupid fucking hat! Light my own goddamn candles, my own birthday, my own friends, and you remember it's my goddamn birthday because they're stupid. It's fucking leap year. Why do I have to be born on a goddamn leap year? It's fucking,
At least you got a cake.
fucking
Yeah.
candles won't light. The cheap ass fucking candles at Walmart. Bullshit. Aren't you guys gonna sing?
Oh, we just didn't know what to
bad,
tell.
we
Yeah, you were scaring us.
Waiting on you.
Yeah, you're blowing up, getting mad.
Then sing!
Oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Put effort into it.
Cody. Happy birthday to Cody's birthday.
Happy gay day.
Happy like it day.
Yeah, happy fucking birthday to me.
Oh, sorry, Cody. Sorry, we're not an a cappella group. We're not Pen and Tonics.
What pennant? Okay, you know what? I wish all you guys were gay.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
It's Cody's cake day.
And he has all that icing on his cake.
Oh.
You icing slut, you.
Oh, he has a sprinkle for every time he's been pegged.
Well, not quite.
Freak.
Oh my God, Cody! Oh, I love the colors on your hat.
Oh, and all that cake. Oh, can I touch your cakes?
Oh yeah, I want some of his cake.
Guys, you don't have to make fun of me just because I wish you'd be gay.
Oh, What's he talking about?
Right, you silly Billy?
You silly goose. You quack goose.
Oh, let me ruffle your feathers, you silly goose.
Guys, just stop it.
I think he needs some birthday spankings.
Birthday spankings? Oh my god, let me get the paddle.
Oh, he's so naughty.
Bring that ass over here.
You guys are serious about birthday spankings?
Yeah, get over here.
I'm not gonna say no.
Tighten that ass up. Happy birthday, you silly, dirty slut, you.
I'll do it with my hand. It's
What's
so
going
firm.
on?
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 17. I mean, I'm 1,000 years old.
Oh my god.
1,000?
Yeah.
Our old king.
Whoa.
Dirty.
Yes. Yeah, you
yeah.
keep spanking that
Best
ass.
birthday ever. Okay, I know you guys are just screwing around, but you guys are doing a really good job.
Screwing around. I'd like to screw him around.
Oh yeah, let me be the Phillips head.
Oh my god, let's take him to the bathroom and give him a blumpkin.
Oh, let me get a twist. Ooh, we could Eiffel Tower his ass too.
Oh my god, the birthday boy, let's get him in his birthday suit.
Yeah, get naked right now.
Guys, you don't have to do this just because it's
Let's
my
go to
birthday.
the bathroom and birthday suit time.
Dirty, dirty boy.
Whoa, what is that? Where's that going? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, damn! Oh, yeah! Whoa! I didn't know you guys were into this. Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, boy. Guys, I just want you guys to know this has been the best birthday of my life. Thank you so much, but you guys might want to shower.
Wow, I can't believe Junior and Joseph actually did that to me just to cheer me up on my birthday. They are true friends. I mean, Junior did kind of owe me for getting rid of Gay Pride Month, but still, I don't see why Joseph did it. Unless, maybe my wish for everyone to be gay actually came true. Maybe everyone in the whole world is gay. I'm gonna go check Chef Pee-Pee. Hey, Chef Pee-Pee.
Oh my god, is that my favorite four-eye king? Oh, you look so scrumptious today. Oh my god, you're such a bottom. The things I would do to you.
I'd be a bottom for you, Chef Pee-Pee. But I'm kind of like a two-headed dragon that also has two penises.
You're so nasty. Jesus. Oh, we're in the kitchen. Stop it. Look, I'm making you a super gay salad. Don't you want it? Don't you like it? It looks so scrumptious.
It does look really gay.
Oh, have anybody given you your damn spankings today? I'll need to give you your birthday spankings.
They have not. Here's the paddle.
Let me be the first to give it to you. Oh, you nasty, naughty boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love this.
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee, do you want to accompany me to the bathroom? I have to shit.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, let's go. It's blumpkin time.
Whoa! Oh, where's that going? Whoa! How you doing that? Whoa! God damn! Whoa! Damn!
Oh, Chef Pee-Pee. I see why that's your name. Oh, fuck. So my wish did come true. Everybody in the world is gay. Junior's dead.
Oh my god, I can't wait to watch Charlie and Friends. This is my favorite show ever. Ooh, Vogue, sachet. Oh, hi guys. I'm Charlie. Hey guys. Today, I'm gonna be painting my nails. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. Which color should I paint my nail first? Blue? Light blue? Yellow? No, let's go with pink. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful. Let's get the first nail. I like this better. Oh my god, Charlie. Oh, I thought you were gonna paint your actual fingernails, not nails. Oh, you sexy little asshole, you.
Hey, Junior's dad.
Oh, hey, you sexy twink. What are you doing in my room? You trying to watch Charlie and Friends naked?
Well, actually, it's my birthday. So you know what that means.
Oh, you looking for some spankings, huh?
Damn right.
Oh, I'm the guy for it. Happy birthday, you little bastard.
So, I don't know if you want to come to the bathroom with me.
Let's go, right now.
Whoa! Hey there! Whoa! How you doing that? How are you doing that? Stop it. Never mind, keep going. Whoa, goddamn. Whoa.
I will be calling you Junior's daddy from now on. Okay, Cody, I think you've had enough for your birthday. Hey there, I got a noise complaint. Apparently somebody's been making a lot of ruckus in here.
Whoa, wait, what is that? No, actually, what is that? Whoa, oh, damn, oh, shit, okay, I don't know what it is, but I like it, goddamn, whoa.
That is police brutality. I should probably get that out of there. Well, looks like it's midnight. My birthday's officially over, but it was a good one.
Hey, Cody.
What's up, dude?
Oh, hey guys, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty straight.
Wait, are you?
Dude, what happened to your birthday? What? Like, I don't really remember anything.
Yeah, you wished for everyone to be gay, and then I just remember blacking out. Like, did we fall asleep? Like,
Yeah, that's what happened. I've done terrible things.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
We should build this robotic smart machine. You can build up to 8 different kinds of robots. Like, we could build a bug, or a gorilla, or a dinosaur, or or playtime. Playtime's cool too.
So, Sally, how was school today?
Oh, it was okay. I got a C on my I got a C on my Spanish test.
Oh, no bien.
Really? A C? I can't believe you. How are you gonna communicate with your future stepdad? You should probably ask him for help for your homework. He speaks really good Spanish.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
Mom, I have no idea what he's saying.
You know, I think our school should teach our kids English. You know, the language our country speaks, not that made-up Mexican bullshit.
Damn it, Junior, why are you smoking in the kitchen? You know I have asthma.
Well, why are you bringing Mexicans to the dinner table? You know I have asthma against Mexicans at my dinner table that you're banging.
Well, Dad, smoking is really bad for you.
You know what else is bad for you? Being in a country that you don't have legal papers to be a fucking citizen in.
You know what else is bad for you? Not being able to provide for your damn family because you're a drunk hillbilly.
You know what else is bad for you? Banging a Mexican and bringing him to my dinner table when he's not supposed to be in this country.
Why do you keep on bringing up his damn race?
I'm just bringing up that he's Mexican.
That's his race.
Yeah, Dad, you do say that a lot.
Every time.
Well, I'm just glad that I voted for someone that's gonna clean up this country and stop people from banging my wife that are Mexican.
You know what? You need to just worry about getting a damn job.
Well, I'm sitting by the phone waiting for the many job applications that I applied to call me back.
No one's gonna call you because you're a freaking drunk racist.
I'm only drunk and racist.
See?
Well, listen. The phone is ringing. I'm gonna answer this because it's a job, and everyone shut up. I'm get this job.
Yeah, right.
Hello?
Hello, is this Junior?
Oh my God, it's immigration! Run, guys! Run!
No, really, Junior?
No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it, Junior! I don't know if he has his papers.
He doesn't. Yeah, this is Junior.
Hello, we are calling in regards to the job application you submitted earlier today. We are wanting to possibly interview you for tonight.
Oh, I can do it tonight.
Perfect. What time are best for you? Maybe right now?
Oh, I can do right now anything to get me away from my ugly ass family.
Perfect.
All right, see you soon.
So who was that? One of your hookers?
I wish, but no. It was actually a job that wants to interview me tonight. And they want my qualifications because it's a very prestigious job and they want my skills.
I didn't know ass wiping was an actual job.
Okay, I'll be back with a high paying job, guys.
Yeah, right.
Hello, thank you for coming to Fresh Mart. How far may I be of help to you today?
My name's Junior. I'm here for a job interview.
Okay, perfect. For the interview, I do need to ask you some preliminary question, okay?
You need to ask me Illuminati questions.
No, some preliminary question?
Okay.
Like question for the interview, can you answer?
Yes.
Okay, first question. Do you know how far to count the money?
Yes, I know how to count money. I used to work in a big corporate job and we handled millions of dollars, so I know how to do that stuff.
Okay, very good. Next question. Do you have your driver license?
No, I do not have a diver's license, but I don't know why I would need a diver's license to work at a grocery store, unless you have to dive to get the inventory in the back.
No. Listen, very good. Listen, your driver license.
Bitch, I heard you the first time. I don't have a diver's license, but why would I need a diver's license to work at a grocery store? Do you have a diver's license?
Yes, I do have driver license, okay?
Oh my God, you go diving all the time? Like, how deep have you been?
No, listen. How far you get to this interview today?
I sure as fuck didn't dive to get here. I drove my car.
Okay, do you have license for your car?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you have driver license.
No, do not have a diver's license, but I have a driver's license for my car.
Yes, perfect. Now, last question. Do you have any reference for the job?
Oh, I used to work at Papa Murphy's Pizza, so yeah. I mean, we ended that job mutually because I was such a good person at my job that he wanted to see me succeed.
Okay, perfect. Very good. I would give him a call very quick. Stay right here.
No, I wouldn't call Papa Murphy. He got in a car accident and died last week and lost his voice.
Hello, I am Farhood from Freshmart. I am calling in regards to an applicant who has used you as a reference on his application.
Okay. Well, who is it?
His name is Junior.
What? Who the fuck, Junior? Oh, that broke big nose suck ass hand motherfucker! He trying to use me as a reference? Oh, hell no! That nigga owe me money! He can't use me as fucking shit until he pay me back! He better run the goddamn pockets every single time he get paid! So you should be putting my damn name on that damn paycheck every single time! Papa Murphy! P-A-P-A Murphy, bitch!
Okay, perfect. We will do that. Thank you said that we could hire you, okay?
He said that?
Yes.
What? He must have actually gotten a car accident and bumped his head because there's no way in hell. Okay, well, if he said he could hire me, did I get the job?
Yes, of course you have the job.
Well, when can I start?
You can start right now, okay? Come here.
Oh, hell yeah. I got a job. I can start making money, provide for my family, kick the Mexican out of my house.
Hey man, just these pastos.
Okay.
You gotta crank it by hand.
Yeah, that's cheap Indian shit. Okay, that'll be $3, I guess.
All I have is 90.
I said it was $3.
I know, but I only have 90.
Well, I see there's 3 10s and 3 20s. You can just give me 1 10.
No, I can't. They're all glued together. See, I had glue in my pocket and all the bills got glued together.
Well, we can't accept money that's been glued together.
But that's legal tender. You have to take that.
Listen, I don't even have 87 ones.
Well, how am I going to get my pastos?
Well, I guess you're not going to get your pastos unless you have a credit card.
Well, I don't have a credit card. I just have glued cash. Wait, aren't you the garbage man I punched in the face who cried like a little bitch?
Wait, aren't you the guy that's not about to get his can of pastos?
Whatever, man. I don't even need my pastos. I'll just take my glued money elsewhere.
Yeah, well, you're not welcome here. Your kind's not welcome here.
Junior, did you just tell a customer he's kind or not welcome here?
Yeah, because he walked in here talking about some bullshit saying Indians are stinky, so I was just defending you.
Oh, thank you so much then. You know what? You are so for deserving a raise in 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, I am deserving of a raise. I'm doing a really good job over here, but I would say the register is low on money. There's only a few ones in there.
Okay, you just need to have more customers for more money in the register, okay?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense because if we don't have any change to give back, then we'll lose a lot of customers.
Yes, but if you have more customers, they give you more money to put in the register, okay? You just need more customers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good luck.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, Corbin, I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to get arrested.
Oh, come on, Sally. It's just an Indian lady that works here. She's not gonna ID us. Plus, if she does, I'll just sing.
Oh, you're right. That always works. Excuse me, ma'am. We'd like to buy these beers. Oh, shit, it's my dad.
Sally, you're trying to buy beer and Corbin Blue.
We're 21. We don't have our IDs because they're in our car. Don't ask for them. We park very far.
Get out of here, you guys can't buy beer, not 21. I know you're not 21. And Sally, if you're gonna steal those beers, put them in my fridge. This job is so boring. We barely have any customers. Ooh, I didn't know we sold scratch-offs. Might as well do it while I'm on the job. Get me out of this shithole.
Junior, I coming for tell you that I have mailed out your first paycheck, okay? I just want to make sure that I got the name on the check correct, okay?
Okay.
I put P.A. Murphy, okay?
Wait, no, that's not my name. That's Papa Murphy. Why would you write the check to Papa Murphy?
Because when I do the call for the reference, he tell me you owe him very much many money, okay? So
What, you don't give him my money? I don't owe that motherfucker money. Wait a minute, what's that? Fart Hoot! I just want $1 million!
Farhood, and did you pay for that?
You take it out of my paycheck! I just want $1 million!
Okay.
Oh, delicioso. Tres leches.
Hey, cerveza. How about that one, Step Pops?
You think we have time for a microwave quickie like haple, sin papilla?
Oh my God, you making my chalupa moist, baby.
Ring, 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 ring. Oh, who's calling? Oh shit, it's the Monopoly Man. I just passed go, beep.
Oh my God, Junior, where did you get all that damn money?
Let's just say Uncle Sam said he picked me to cash his checks, beep.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying I'm glad I live in a country where I can win the lottery, beep.
There's no way in hell you won the lottery, Junior. You can't even afford a ticket.
I was at this Indian grocery store and I said, give me one of them tickets. I'm feeling lucky. I scratched it and God said, you're my favorite, beep.
Oh my God. We're rich. We're really, really rich.
We're rich.
We're rich.
Okay, what's with all this weird? No, there is no we. There is no we're. There's only me. I'm rich. I'm the one with the paper. I'm the one with the money. I'm not picking any of you guys to have my money.
Stop being selfish, Junior. We are rich. We are a family. Yes, we won the lottery. You got to spend it with us.
Well, actually, the only person I have to take care of is Sally, so there's your cut. And no, I'm not dealing with you. You banged a Mexican in my house.
I only banged that Mexican to motivate you. You actually got a job because I banged that Mexican. If I didn't slide on his penis, you wouldn't actually be working right now. You wouldn't be rich.
Yeah.
You should be thanking God that I slid on his penis.
Okay, well, yeah, you know what? You did motivate me. You motivated me to win the lottery and have millions and to leave your fucking ass. Your cheating, stupid fucking ass. I might keep the Mexican to clean my toilets, but no. You know what? You and Frito-Lay are gone.
No, you're supposed to be in love with me because I love you forever.
You don't love me forever. You didn't love me when you were sliding on his Taco Bell chalupa.
I did. I was still thinking of you even though I was on top of him.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense. You're just a fucking slut. You know what? There's gonna be a lot of changes around here. A lot of single, hot, sexy women just jumping on me. They'll jump on my chalupa.
No!
Then, you know what? I'm gonna go outside because I think I rubbed a lamp. And there's a guinea outside. Beep! What? Okay, Genie, I'm ready for my 3 wishes.
Oh my god, you're so hot. And rich.
Yeah, I'm definitely the last one. So, this is a 4-seater car. So tell me why there's so many Benjamin Franklins!
Whoop, whoop.
It's the sound of the balloon!
Sir, are you drinking and driving?
No, this car is parked. I am drinking, but me and these girls are about to have a human centipede, and I was gonna be in the middle. And the one in the back's not gonna be very happy because I don't wipe so well. When you're wiping with hundreds!
Sir, I'm gonna need you to get out of the vehicle.
Oh, you wanna join this centipede?
No, especially after what I just heard.
Oh, no, you don't have to be in the back. You can be in the front. I mean, well, how do you wipe? Do you use money too?
No.
What, do you use wet wipes? If you use wet wipes, you can be in front of me.
You know what? I'm gonna perform a sobriety test. Say your ABCs.
Oh, if you do the human centipede and you're in front of me, you'll feel the ABCs. A, B, C.
Please stop it.
Oh, listen, baby. How much money for you to strip search yourself?
No, you're under arrest.
For what?
For driving drunk.
I was not driving. The car was in park. Ladies, did this car ever move?
No, this car never moved.
Oh, I mean, it's about to move. It's about to go
Get
back
out
and
of the
forth.
car. You're getting a DUI.
What? Oh, you want a DEI? Trump banned DEI.
No, a DUI.
Oh, a DUI. You want my D? You want my D? A D for you? For my?
No.
A DUI?
DWI.
DUI. Driving while insanely rich?
Get up against the car. You're under arrest.
Oh, shit. I like where this is going. Turn your body cam on. This is police sexuality, brutality. Baby, yeah, keep going.
Junior, stop it. You're being weird.
No, seriously. For the playtime, you should totally do it. You should go crazy.
No, Junior, we're done. You made it weird. I'm leaving.
I made it weird now. Oh, wow, Penelope. Way to ruin playtime. Oh, well, you guys are leaving too. Oh, well, you're the one who made it weird. It was not weird until you made it weird. God darn it. Well, I'm going to be rich in the next one.
Aw, where's a good kitty?
Baby, get the cat off the dinner table.
But Marvin!
Go on, get out of here, cat. Go on, get off the dinner table. No cats allowed on the dinner table, baby. Jeffy, dinner's ready.
Father? What the heck? You know I don't like green beans.
Jeffy, I made them different. I put something special in them.
What'd you do? Get a hamster and take a poop in them?
No, Jeffy, those are raisins. You're eating green beans and raisins, and me and Rose are eating macaroni and cheese and raisins.
Why don't I get macaroni and cheese and raisins?
Because you're a growing boy, Jeffy, and you need to eat your green beans.
Well, Father, I just got one question for you. Who's your dealer?
What do you mean, who's my dealer?
Whoever you buy your drugs from, because you're so high, I want to puff on whatever you're puffing.
I'm not puffing on anything, Jeffy. I eat your green beans.
Can I go eat them by the toilet?
No, because you're going to flush another toilet.
Can I eat them by the trash can?
No, because you're going to throw away the trash can.
Well, can I eat them in my room?
No!
Marvin, come on. Let him eat it in his room. Where's he gonna put it anyway?
In his, in his pillowcase or under his mattress.
No, that's where I keep my crusty socks, and it's full down there.
Oh, all right, Jeffy, you can eat in your room, but I'm going to come check on you in 5 minutes, and you better eat this. You better not hide it anywhere.
Okay, here I go. To my room to eat my green beans.
Yeah, you better eat every single one of them. Better not find one on the ground. Oh, baby, I'm so full.
Me too, Marvin.
What? You didn't eat your raisins?
Because raisins are disgusting, Marvin.
They're grapes.
They are sad grapes, and you know it.
I'm gonna go check on Jeffy and make sure he ate his green beans. All right, Jeffy, I'm coming to check to make sure you ate your green beans. Wait a minute. What? The front door's open. Oh no. Rose, the front door's wide open. Your cat might have escaped.
What?
The front door's wide open, and I don't know if your cat got out.
Oh no, Pumpkin! Did you see him anywhere?
I haven't seen him.
Well, we gotta go look for him. Kitty, kitty, kitty!
Kitty, kitty, kitty!
Kitty, kitty, kitty! Oh no, Marvin, what if he got outside and got eaten by a coyote? My poor kitty!
Oh, baby, hold on. Before you start assuming stuff, and before we go outside, let me go check Jeffy's room. Maybe he's with Jeffy.
Okay.
Jeffy?
Yeah, Daddy?
Have you seen Pumpkin anywhere?
It's not Halloween yet, Daddy.
I'm not talking about an actual pumpkin. I'm talking about that orange cat.
Nope.
Because the front door was left wide open. Did you leave the front door open?
Nope.
Because if Rose's cat got out, she's going to be upset.
Nope.
Jeffy, did you eat your green beans?
Yep.
Then where's the fork?
Daddy, it was so good. I swallowed the fork too, but I choked on it like Squidward, like. But you wouldn't get it unless you seen SpongeBob.
All right, Jeffy, be honest with me. The front door was left wide open. If you tell me right now, I won't be mad.
Oh, fork dick has 4 tips. Pees out of all of them.
Jeffy, I'm being serious.
Me too. If you had a fork dick, that's what it would do.
All right, listen, if you've seen Pumpkin anywhere, you let us know because the front door was left wide open.
Oh, butter knife dick. Cuts butter and shit.
All right, Jeffy, you're not taking this seriously. If you see that orange cat anywhere, you let me know.
Got it, Daddy.
Okay, Marvin, I printed out missing pumpkin flyers for us to put around the neighborhood.
Baby, you didn't put a picture of the cat.
I know, but I put his name, Pumpkin.
Yeah, but we know his name's Pumpkin, but other people don't know his name, so they're gonna think you're talking about a missing pumpkin.
I am talking about a missing pumpkin.
No, I'm talking about like they're gonna think it's a pumpkin from like Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, so go add a picture of Pumpkin.
But Marvin, I already printed out so many.
It's okay, you can print more. Go.
Okay. All right, Marvin, I fixed the flyers.
Baby, why didn't you use colored ink?
Because we ran out of the colored ink when I printed the last flyers.
Okay, I guess these will work. Let's go put them around the neighborhood.
Marvin, we should put them on stop signs.
Baby, that's dangerous. People are not gonna see the stop sign. They're gonna get in a wreck.
Yeah, but they'll see the poster of our missing cat.
Okay, we'll do a few stop signs. Come on.
Okay. All right, Marvin, we finished putting up the flyers around the neighborhood.
Let's just hope someone calls.
Hey there.
What? The cops? What are you doing here?
Did you find our missing cat?
No, but now I know you guys are the ones who've been putting these posters up on stop signs.
We thought that was the best place for people to see them.
Oh, I saw the poster. Don't worry about that. What I didn't see is the stop sign, so I T-boned a family of 6 in a minivan. Yeah, the van rolled like 15 times because I was going pretty fast, and 2 of them have been declared dead on the scene. The rest of them had to get life-flighted to the hospital. Oh, except for the one who's still trapped under the car. They gotta use the jaws of life to get him out, but still, he's gonna be pretty mangled. I didn't get hurt because I'm drunk, but I mean, hey, I'm sure as hell sober now. Yeah, that woke me the heck up.
Wait, so you didn't find our missing cat?
No, but if I see a gray cat, I will be sure to let you know.
Pumpkin's not gray.
I know pumpkins aren't gray. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not stupid.
No, the cat Pumpkin isn't gray. He's orange.
That cat is gray. I'm looking right at him.
No, the printer ran out of ink. He's orange.
I cannot imagine that cat being orange. He is gray in my mind.
But why would we name a gray cat Pumpkin?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Listen, he's orange. Just imagine him orange.
Okay, you should really put his name on the poster.
Well, see, that's what I thought, but Marvin didn't like it.
Oh, I like that way better.
But there's no picture of the cat on here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess I only really know he's a cat because I already saw the other poster. You should really put these 2 posters together.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just don't put them on stop signs. Put them on yield signs. Yeah, fuck yielding. I never yield. Anyway, how'd your cat get loose anyway?
I don't know. I was walking by the front door and it was wide open, and then I think he ran out when the door was open, and I asked my son if he left the door open, and he told me no.
Is he a liar?
What?
Is your son a liar? Is he prone to fabrication? Are his pants on fire?
I mean, he lies sometimes.
Well, I have a lie detector in my car.
In your car, you have a lie detector?
Yeah, I mean, I made it. I was on my way to the police station to interrogate someone with it, but I could use it on your son to see if he opened the door.
Yeah, go grab it. I want to see if Jeffy's lying about leaving the door open, if it was him or not.
Okay. All right, here it is, Marvin, the Truth Teller 5000.
Wow.
This is really a time machine?
No, it's a lie detector. You weren't listening.
Oh yeah, a time machine. Does it work?
It's not a time machine, Marvin. It's a fucking lie detector.
Oh, does it work?
Yeah, it works really well. See, whenever you tell a lie, it lights up red, and whenever you tell the truth, it lights up green. And if you tell a super lie, a horn goes off that says, liar, in my voice. Here, try it out. Put it on your head. There you go, Marvin. Are you bald?
No.
See?
Oh no, I have hair on the sides of my head.
See, Marvin, it works.
Okay, well, Rose, can you put it on? I have some questions for you.
No, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I have questions.
No, believe me, buddy, sometimes it's better to not know. Check it out. Okay, Marvin, ask me if I have a big wiener.
Do you have a big wiener?
No! Call Jeffy in here.
Jeffy, get in here!
Yeah, Daddy?
We have questions to ask you, Jeffy.
Oh, roly-poly dick. Curls up in a ball when it gets scared and shit.
Yeah, mine does that too.
Listen, Jeffy, this is a time machine.
Marvin, I swear to God, let me do the talking. This is not a time machine.
Oh, time machine dick. Goes back in time and shit.
No, it's not a time machine, it's a lie detector.
Oh, lie detector dick. Detects lies and shit.
Yes, Jeffy, it's gonna detect lies. And did you leave that front door open?
No.
Well, we're gonna ask you with the time machine.
It's not a time machine, Marvin, god damn it!
Oh, we're gonna ask the lie detector.
Okay, I will put the helmet on his head. Jesus, come here. Alright, Jeffy, it's all set up. So if you're lying, the red light will light up, and if you're telling the truth, the green light will light up.
Oh, red light, green light dick. Stops and goes and shit.
Jeffy, if you do one more shit dick thing, you're grounded.
Oh, shit dick. Covered in shit and smells like shit and shit.
You're grounded, Jeffy!
Marvin, just ask your questions.
Alright, Jeffy, did you leave the front door open?
Yes.
You said earlier you didn't.
I know I lied.
Oh, okay, so now that we have a time machine, you're gonna start telling the truth?
Yeah, because you're gonna find out the truth anyway.
Oh, wow! Oh, wow, so there's no point in having the time machine then.
Marvin, it's not a time machine.
There's no point in having a lie detector then if you're gonna start telling the truth now.
Well, just ask more questions.
Alright, Jeffy, do you know where Pumpkin is?
No, I do not know where he is.
Okay, you're telling the truth with that. Did you leave the front door open on purpose?
Yes.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I'm a fuck.
Oh, are you stupid like this all the time or are you faking it?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know, that's new to me.
Alright, Jeffy, is there anything else you want to admit to?
Oh, Pinocchio dick. Gets longer as I lie and shit.
No, Jeffy, there was this one time that Pumpkin was covered in poop. Why was he covered in poop?
Well, because I wiped my ass with him after I took a shit.
What? You said he rolled around the litter box.
Well, he did that too. Fuck.
What? Jeffy, that is it. You're gonna go to your room and you're grounded. You're not gonna leave the room the whole weekend.
Alright, I'm going to my room and I'm totally gonna stay there all weekend. I'm going to take this off.
Well, Marvin, you got the truth.
Yeah, but we still don't know where Pumpkin is.
Yeah, this can't really help with that. But hey, I'll leave it here so you can play with it. But I'm not entirely sure it's accurate because I haven't really calibrated it. But that little wiener thing was definitely true. Yeah, wait, fuck. I said that backwards. I meant, see, it's not accurate. I haven't calibrated it. So, I have a big wiener, Marvin, and I'm going to leave this here for... I think there's something wrong with it. Maybe you shouldn't believe this machine. I have a big wiener, and I'm gonna just ignore that, and then I'm gonna head out. But if I see a gray cat, I'm gonna let you know.
It's orange. Okay, let's see if this thing is truly accurate. I, Marvin, have a big wiener. Okay, but it's not small, though. It's not the smallest penis in the world. How would you possibly even know that information? Oh, okay, well, if I was in a room with 10 guys, I'd be in the top 3 biggest. Oh, come on!
Hey, Marvin, I'm back from the bathroom. Did you finish your test?
Oh, yeah, turns out Jeffy's the one who left the door open.
Oh, well, Marvin, you know he's still just a kid.
He's 19 years old, baby.
Well, accidents happen.
No, he did it on purpose.
Oh, well, Marvin, we really should go look for Pumpkin.
Who's at the door? Oh, it's probably my package for big penis, like, reversal pills, because mine's so big.
Liar!
I don't know why it's screaming liar. This thing must be broken. It lies all the it's not calibrated right, is what he told me. Hello? Pumpkin, you found him!
Where's my reward?
What?
The paper said I'd get a reward.
Oh, well, bring him inside. We'll discuss that.
Alright, I'm coming.
Oh, Pumpkin, you're back! Where did you find him?
He ran out in front of my Lamborghini and I almost hit him. The only reason I didn't is because I didn't want to damage my Lamborghini.
Oh, well, thank you for bringing him back.
Now, where's my reward?
What?
The paper said that there'd be a reward, so give me money.
Baby, where's the money you're gonna give him?
I don't have any money.
So then why the fuck would you put reward on the paper if there wasn't gonna be a reward?
Well, I was hoping someone would bring him back because he's our pet.
Damn, I should have just hit him.
Well, listen, Pumpkin's back, everyone's happy. What were you doing coming here anyway?
Well, I wanted to come get your house payment, but I'm assuming you don't have that?
No, I have the house payment. Of course I have the house payment. I
already put this on.
Well, you don't even know what this thing is. It's a time machine.
Do you have your house payment this month?
Of course I do.
Liar!
Oh, listen, I have half of it.
Liar!
Okay, listen, I have most of it.
Liar!
If you just give me till tomorrow, I'll have it.
Liar!
Next week, I'll have it.
Liar!
Next month, I'll pay double.
Liar!
Okay, listen, this thing doesn't even know what it's doing. It's supposed to take you back in time or something.
Marvin, do you even have your house payment ever? Do you even try to pay your house payment?
I try to pay it every month. But baby, don't every day we sit on the couch and I go, man, I'm gonna pay my house payment this month. I'm really gonna try to pay it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Marvin, give me that.
What?
I'm going to cut off your balls and put them in a jar and pickle them. I'm gonna have pickled balls, and then I'm gonna play pickleball with it. And I'm gonna cut your balls off with the scissors that are in my ass. So I'm gonna give you a 5-second head start, Marvin, because I can't really run that well with scissors up my ass. That's why they tell you not to run with scissors. So, get running.
All right, all our bags are packed.
Oh, Marvin, I'm so excited to go to St. Louis, Missouri.
If we're going to Missouri, why are you dressed like you're going to the beach?
Because we are going to the beach, Marvin.
There's no beach in St. Louis.
Marvin, prepare to be wrong. Check this out. What's that right next to the arch? That's right, it's a beach. Can you imagine floating in a pool floaty and looking up at the arch? I think that's heaven, Marvin.
Well, that looks like a river.
Yeah, the Mississippi.
I can't wait to go snorkeling and eat Mexican food.
Oh, Marvin, they have the best Mexican food. I swear, it's like they hop the border and come straight to St. Louis.
So you've been to St. Louis before?
Yeah, we go every summer.
Boyney says it's the cheapest beach you can go to.
Yeah, it's amazing, Marvin. See in the picture? There's nobody else there. It's like having your own private beach just for you, and also that barge.
Okay, well, why don't we go somewhere more tropical, like Oklahoma?
Marvin, everybody's gonna be swimming in the beaches of Oklahoma this time of year. You know where they're not gonna be? St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, well, let's not miss our flight. Grab your bags.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up. We have a Southwest flight, and it's like riding a bus. There's no assigned seating. It's just first come, first serve. So we might not actually even be sitting together. I swear, if I get seated next to a crying baby, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Well, if you punch, it's gonna cry more.
Not if I punch it hard enough, Marvin. Just kidding, but maybe I'm not. Come on, let's go!
How lucky of us that we all get to sit together in one row.
I know, isn't it great, Marvin?
Danny, what would happen if the plane crashed into a building?
Jeffy, don't say stuff like that.
Well, it happened 3 times, almost 4.
Jeffy, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Jeffy, it's not gonna happen, so shut up.
All right, one more question. How do we know that the pilot didn't catch his wife cheating on him and he's about to crash the plane on purpose to get back at life?
Oh, I'm starting to freak out, Jeffy!
Calm down. That's not gonna happen. They screen the pilots every day, I think.
I hate sitting in the middle seat. And I'm sitting next to a baby.
Fungus, sit down.
What the fuck? You named your baby Fungus? Well, would you like to sit next to Fungus?
No, she likes the window seat.
Okay, well, do you want to switch seats with me so I can sit on the end and you can sit with Fungus?
No, I like the aisle seat.
Oh yeah, that makes fucking sense.
Mama! 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 Mama!
I think it wants your attention.
Mama!
That's okay. She's self-soothing. She'll calm down in 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, that is just fucking perfect. Hey, you think you could cry louder? I don't think my eardrums have ruptured yet. Where? How do you like it? Where?
Can I get y'all anything before takeoff?
Yeah, I'd like a bomb so I can blow this plane up.
Sir, you can't say bomb on an airplane.
Oh, sorry. Well, can I at least get some earplugs then?
Oh, shoot, I just gave away my last pair.
Oh, were those people also sitting next to a screaming baby?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm sure they needed it way more than I do. Oh, one more thing. Hypothetically, if I were to punch this baby, would I still be able to go to St. Louis?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I really want to see that arch. Okay, that's it. Shut up! Shut up, baby! Shut up! Shut up! Give you something to cry about.
That baby sounds like it's getting murdered.
Hey.
What? Go back to your seat.
I just punched a baby over there, and now the flight attendant is saying I have to switch seats.
Would any of y'all mind switching seats with him?
Rose, you want to switch seats with him?
Sure, I'll sit by a baby.
Wait, really? I get a window seat? I gotta start punching babies more often. Oh, Marvin, this is the perfect way to start a vacation to St. Louis, Missouri. I'm on a Southwest flight right next to my best buddy. Hey, Marvin, what do you think the odds are that the flight attendant will suck me off in the bathroom?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. That wouldn't happen. It's crazy. But maybe, right? No, I wouldn't let it get that far. I wouldn't do that.
This is your captain speaking. I just want everyone to know that last night I caught my wife cheating on me with 3 black guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Marvin, it sounds like the captain's having a rough day. But don't worry, he'll cheer right up as soon as we land in St. Louis, Missouri. Happiest place on earth. Bumpy takeoff.
Whoa, it's really bumpy.
Really bumpy takeoff.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna crash it.
What? It's gonna be full!
Wait a minute. What happened? Wait, I thought I punched you.
Can I get y'all anything before takeoff?
You already asked us that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
This is your captain speaking. I just want everyone to know that last night I caught my wife cheating on me with 3 black guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Wait a minute. That means this plane's gonna crash. I need to get off this plane. Wait, come on. Marvin, Rose, Jeffy. Marvin, Jeffy, Rose. I just had a vision that this plane is gonna crash.
What, it's gonna crash?
Yeah, I had a That's So Raven moment. We need to get off this plane.
Okay, what about your wife?
Oh, yeah. Karen, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Oh, hey, look at that. I left my bag. See, isn't it good that we got off that plane?
Why'd you make us get off the plane? We missed our flight.
Yeah, what the hell is going on, Boiny?
Yeah, what the hell is going on, Boiny?
Well, I had a vision that the plane was gonna crash.
You daydreamed the plane crashing until you made us all miss our vacation?
No, it wasn't a daydream. It was really realistic. Like, I punched this baby in the face, and then I came and sat with Marvin, and then the pilot said he was sad, and then he crashed the plane.
It sounds like you fell asleep in your seat and had a bad dream.
No, trust me, I could not have fallen asleep with that baby screaming at me.
Boiny, you ruined our summer vacation.
Yeah!
Okay, well, you guys are gonna thank me when that plane crashes.
I don't think that plane's gonna crash. Planes don't crash anymore. Planes are very safe.
Look, the news!
Breaking news, MK! A plane, during takeoff, drove off the runway and crashed into a building, killing all 180 passengers on board.
Oh my god!
How horrible! Those poor people!
Yes, I was right! Yes, face! Oh yeah, you guys didn't believe me, but then I whipped out the dick of truth and I was like, all over you guys. Oh yeah, I was like, the plane's gonna crash, and you were like, no, and then you know what happened? It blew up, it crashed, and yes, I know I'm being a little insensitive because 180 people died, but I know 5 motherfuckers who didn't! Right, Marvin? Right? We are alive! Yes, because of me! Because of how right I was! I'm totally gonna use this at parties. I'm gonna be like, hey, you know that plane that crashed? I was on it until I got off because I had a bad feeling. I like making stuff about me. You know, like whenever I see a car accident on the news, and I'm like, I drive on that street all the time. That totally could have been me, but it wasn't. But I'm still gonna make a Facebook post about how it could have been. Yummy the lights. Oh God, I love being right so much. Okay, Karen, come on. Let's go home and you make me dinner to celebrate how right I am.
I cannot believe we just escaped death.
All right, Boiny, your taquitos will be ready in about 20 minutes.
Yummy, taquitos. I like those.
I know you do, Boiny. Oh, Boiny, whose $1.01 is this on the counter?
It's mine, Karen. Don't touch it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move it out of my way. Oh, no! Boiny! I dropped your penny down the garbage disposal!
Well, you better get it, goddammit. That's a 1997 penny. I like that year.
Okay, Boiny. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, deep!
Oh my God, that's so hot. Oh, that's so hot. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Damn, Karen, what's all that screaming about? If you burnt the taquitos, we can always just get Uber Eats. Karen? Oh God, you definitely burned the taquitos. It smells like a burning body. Well, Karen, I'm gonna go over to Marvin's house. Definitely not a strip club. It's definitely gonna be Marvin's house. No strip clubs for me. Just Marvin. Okay.
Marvin, it's just so sad those people died today. We could have died.
I know, but we didn't. We got off the plane, so just be grateful we're alive.
Oh, hey, Dad. Look how high I'm jumping.
Jeffy, no jumping on the trampoline in the living room.
Oh, trampoline dick. Bounce up and down and shit.
Seriously, Jeffy, people lost their lives. There's no mood to jump on a trampoline right now.
But jumping on your trampoline makes me feel better. Dang, how high do you think I can jump?
What happened, Marvin? I didn't see!
Oh, Jeffy was jumping on the trampoline. He got decapitated for the silly fan.
Oh my God, Jeffy!
Yeah, that, more of that.
Oh, no!
Oh, what do we do?
I'm gonna go take a bath!
What, a bath?
Yes, I'm gonna take a bath because I'm sad!
But you don't take a bath and you see someone die?
Marvin, it's my sad bath time!
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta call 911. Why do I call 911? He's already dead. There's no saving him. He's dead. His head's completely off. What do I do?
Oh, this bath is making me feel so much better. Oh, I'm gonna watch TikTok on my phone.
Hey, buddy, I think my wife burned dinner. You want to come to the strip club with me?
I just saw my son get decapitated by a ceiling fan!
Well, that's why we don't put trampolines under ceiling fans. There you go, buddy. What did we learn?
You don't care that my son is dead?
Well, listen, you're not the only one dealing with the dead body, okay? I'm pretty sure my wife fell into an oven and got cooked to death.
You saw that happen to her?
Well, I didn't see it, but I heard it. I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to be traumatized. But I'm also kind of freaking out because I saw this movie called Final Destination where some people avoid dying in a plane crash and then they start dying in freak accidents. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happening to us because my wife is dead, your son is dead, and I don't see your wife, so I'm assuming she's dead too.
My wife might be dead?
Yeah, probably. So I figure if we're gonna die anyway, we might as well die at the strip club, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen there? A stripper's ass is too fat and it engulfs my head and I suffocate? Or I'm sucking on titties and they're too fat and I suffocate? That sounds like a pretty good death to me, Marvin.
Yeah, I guess the best place to die is a strip club.
Yeah, exactly. So, how are we gonna get there?
Well, we can take my car.
No cars. There's a car accident in Final Destination 2 and it's horrible. A log goes through a windshield. No, I don't want to deal with that.
Okay,
Do you have a bike? No, because then if the chain breaks, it might slit our throat, and I don't want to do that either.
Why don't we just walk?
No, because we could get hit by a car, or lightning, or another plane. No, it's no good.
We can just call an Uber, right?
Yes, that's a good idea. I don't think death would kill an innocent Uber driver just to get to us. Good idea.
Okay, let me call the Uber.
Let me get my bowling ball.
Wait, why are you bringing a bowling ball to a strip club?
Because there's a bowling alley at the strip club, Marvin. It's called Tens and Pins, because you can look at tens while you're knocking down pins. It's great.
Oh, okay. The Uber's almost here.
Oh, last one there is a rotten egg.
Oh, no, I'm going down there.
Oh, no fair. I gotta roll my ball.
I'm gonna make it to the Uber first. I'm not gonna be a rotten egg.
I'm gonna catch you, Marvin. Oh, shit. Shit. Watch out. Ouch. Oh, yeah, that would happen. Yeah, I am definitely in a Final Destination movie. I really gotta get to the strip club. Oh man, I am ready to die. Yes, I am.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
I'm Brooklyn Guy.
Great, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just looking for something to kill me.
Oh my god, are you depressed?
No, I'm in a pretty good mood. I just know I'm gonna die soon.
Oh, is it like cancer?
No, it's gonna be a freak accident.
Are you a psychic?
Well, maybe. I did have a vision earlier that helped me avoid a plane crash.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Hey, can I give you money to do stuff to me?
Sure, but I have to tell you, I have HIV.
Oh, there it is. That's how it's gonna get me. I'm looking death in the face. Yep, I can't cheat death twice. You know what? I don't even think I want to. This is how I die.
Hey, no touching the lettuce!
Oh, no, I paid. Oh, no! Fuck! No, not like this! Oh, come on! No, it was supposed to be hot! I was supposed to die in the titties! It's not fair! Curse you, cruel death!
Oh, Tyrone, our bills are past due. If we don't pay them soon, we're gonna get evicted.
Well, baby, you know what you gotta do. Get out there and sling some lead.
But Tyrone, there's only so many hours in the day and so much lead I can sling. And I've been with every man in town, so they're starting to use the punch cards.
Damn, I forgot about the punch cards. We was down bad last week. We should have never did that damn promotion.
Yeah, and the buy one, get one free deal. And the thing where if they refer a friend, his first time is free. And the unlimited cream pie card. And I'm getting sore.
God, we was just too generous last week. Oh, I don't want to lose this big-ass house, baby. I guess we gotta sell some stuff around the house. Like them plates, and give me that damn sponge, boy. Oh, wait, it got a face on it?
Oh yeah, that's a scrub daddy. See, they also come in yellow and pink and orange, but the pink one's a scrub mommy.
Wait, where's the black one?
Oh, I don't think there is a black one.
So you telling me they made a scrub cracker, a scrub Mexican, and a scrub Asian, but not a black one?
I don't think so.
Wow, we getting more racist and more racist by the day. Who lives in segregation under the sea is Scrub Daddy! You know what? I'm going to the damn patent office. I'm about to invent some shit.
Okay. Well, Cody, looks like we're gonna have to start selling silverware. You know, they're really made of silver, and pirates love silver.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Tyrone. We finally got an answer for the patent on your product.
Oh, really? Oh, man, I'm so nervous. Look, what they say, tell me, but don't tell me.
Well, here you go. I think you're gonna like what you see.
Hell yes! Yeah! This is what I'm talking about. Wait, what did it say?
Well,
it's red, so does that mean no?
No, you've been approved.
Oh, hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Look, thank you, Jesus. I knew you were gonna look out for a boy.
So you can finally start selling your scrub buddy.
What the hell? Scrub buddy? Oh, did you get us approved for the wrong damn product?
No, it's this. You know, the scrub pal.
There's not a pal on that damn box. What are you talking about?
You know, the scrub Scrub best friend.
I don't have no best friends, bro. Look, can you say my product name? Because it look like you don't know my product.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It's the Scrub fellow.
How you gonna market it to the investors if you don't even know how to say my product name?
That's the Scrub. Scrub.
Scrub what?
Scrub and.
Scrub nigga.
Yeah.
So look, we can say it together. Scrub nigga.
Scrub
nigga.
You know the scrub thing.
Say it, damn it.
Okay, it's scrub nigga. I feel like you kind of trapped me there.
Don't you ever in your life say that word again. What the hell is wrong with you? You think we stuck in the 1800s? Am I 3/5 of you? Just say that.
No, it's just I don't know how to sell the product if I can't say the name.
You just don't say nigga. But I know it's hard for you because you stuck in your ways and you old as hell. I can see it on your face. But look, we are in a different time. We had a black president already.
But I don't really know what to say.
Not nigga! It's not that hard. But you want to throw racial slurs around like you Lil Wayne or Busta Rhymes or Kendrick Lamar. What the hell is wrong with you? Nigga this, nigga that. Hey, pick this up, nigga. Do you hear me, nigga?
You know, I don't usually get frustrated.
Yeah, but working with a black man frustrates you. I understand. I don't want to work with your racist ass either. But hey, I know you know how to sell a product. So let's make this commercial, Papa John.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
Can I interest either of you guys in buying some silverware? I have spoons that come in different sizes. $5 for small mouth, $10 for medium mouth, and $20 for big mouth. But now about the spoons. But seriously, I will exchange money for sex acts.
Well, Cody, why are you trying to sell spoons?
Oh, and the forks. Don't forget about the forks. They also come in various sizes.
Why are you trying to sell spoons and forks, Cody?
Well, you see, my parents haven't been paying the bills for like a long time now, so we don't have any money and we're about to be homeless. So my mom told me I should start selling silverware because she thinks it's made of actual silver, so she thinks we can get a couple $100 each. But I told her that's stupid, and then she said I should try selling them to pirates, and then I said those don't exist anymore, and then she said Johnny Depp is one. So I think you can see why we're about to be homeless. It's because my parents are stupid.
Oh, so you're struggling financially?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, your mom's a whale, and to feed a whale every single day has to cost thousands of dollars. They're just shoveling food in her mouth. And that's why that's why you're selling the spoons. They're just not big enough for your mom's big whale mouth. You probably upgraded to shovels, and now the only way you can feed her is using those things that push dirt.
A bulldozer?
Yeah, a bulldozer. Just bulldozing food in her fat-ass mouth.
Yeah, I told you guys about my family's financial struggles, and you just called my mom fat, so it's very helpful, thank you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Cody. Okay, seriously, here's a way your mom can make money. When the fair comes around, they can charge her 25 cents to see the world's biggest woman behind a curtain. People would pay a lot of money to see that.
Oh yeah, she could earn millions with a fat ass.
Yeah, but she'd probably take up a lot of space at the fair, so the rent space would probably cost a lot of money.
Yeah, well, that's in October, and I'm trying to eat tonight.
Okay, but seriously though, I went to the fair one time, and I paid 25 cents to see this woman with a snake body, and she said hi to me. Her head was actually attached to a snake.
No way.
Junior, that was just a normal woman with a rubber snake behind her.
No, she was real. Like, she literally was in a cage. Like, is that her whole life, is to sit there because she was born with a snake body?
No, Junior, it's a normal woman who just sticks her head through a hole, and they put a rubber snake behind her to look like her body.
They can't lie like that.
Yeah, they charge me 25 cents. They can't lie. That's false advertising.
Yeah.
You can't go to a car dealership and say, hey, we'll sell you this car for a quarter, and I give them a quarter. They give me no car.
Well, they're not going to sell you a car for a quarter. They're not going to sell you anything for a quarter. Maybe some gum.
Okay, fine. Let's say they're selling gum for a quarter, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy a piece of gum, and they give me something that looks like gum and tastes like gum, but how do I know it's not gum?
You just chew it, nigga.
I know, but I said it tastes like gum, so how would I know it's fake? If it's,
you should
I paid 25 cents for the gum.
My family is starving, and we're gonna be homeless if we don't get some money.
Okay, fine. How much is the small spoon?
$5.
Damn, nigga, for a spoon? Bro, that's like 5 ring pops.
Oh, you got a ring pop? What flavor is that?
It's blueberry raz.
Why is it called blueberry raz? Raspberries are red.
Can we just watch TV so I don't have to think about this?
Yes, we'll watch TV. Can you move your silverware?
Please. Expensive ass silverware.
Meet Scrub Nigga. He's the perfect YN for all of your scrubbing needs. Trying to get that stubborn stain off your plate? Scrub Nigga. Old dry food on your spoon? No way. Scrub Nigga. Now introducing Scrub Brother. Apparently, you can't say the N-word on televised broadcasts.
Hi, I'm Steve, and I made the unfortunate mistake of saying the old name of the product.
But that was the past. Steve ain't gonna say it no more. He learned from his mistakes. See, Scrub Brother is solving racism. So if you wanna wash your dishes the right way and not the white way, get you a Scrub Brother.
Scrub Brother. It's the one you can say.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were poor.
What is this, dude?
Yeah, your dad's on a commercial selling a product he invented. He's probably loaded.
Mm-hmm. Poor people don't get on TV unless they're trying to feed the children.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna be poor once he gets sued by Scrub Daddy.
Why would he get sued?
Thanks.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No, Coke, no, Coke.
Nah, you owe me a Coke.
That was his line. Keep going.
Okay, what did you ask?
Oh, why would he get sued?
Well, because he didn't invent that.
Yeah, he did. He's on the TV.
Yeah.
What?
So come back in here. We're not done.
He didn't. That's a scrub daddy.
No, it's a scrub brother.
Okay, that's what he's calling it, but it's a scrub daddy.
Okay, listen, your dad's an inventor. He's rich. He invented like stuff like Inspector Gadget did.
Okay, well, first of all, Inspector Gadget's he's not an inventor, he's an inspector.
But he's a gadget.
Well, he is a gadget.
He has gadgets. He inspected and invented the gadgets.
He didn't invent them, he's an inspector.
Okay, your dad's an inventor like Flubber.
Okay, the guy from Flubber was not... The guy from Flubber's name isn't Flubber, okay? The Flubber is what he invented.
Okay, what's the guy's name who invented Flubber?
Nobody fucking cares, Junior. Nobody's favorite movie is Flubber. Except now that I've said that, that's all the comments are gonna be, people saying that Flubber is their favorite movie. But I promise you, nobody in the goddamn world knows the name of the guy who invented Flubber. Except for the people in the comments who say they're gonna know. But they're lying because nobody's seen the movie Flubber in the last 5 goddamn years because there's no reason to.
Oh. Well, anyway, your dad's rich, he's loaded, he's on TV, you're not actually broke. I don't know why you were selling silverware. Unless you're stealing from your rich parents.
No,
just
they
make
told
extra
me
money.
to sell it. Guys, that's just a scrub daddy that's brown, okay? He's just trying to sell a scrub daddy. He's gonna get sued.
Okay, well, if he gets sued, he's so loaded. I mean, unless you're selling silverware to pay for the lawsuit.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start selling this silverware door to door.
You don't have to. Your dad's rich.
Yeah.
What was the point in him even coming over if he was just gonna lie to us?
Just to waste our damn time.
Oh, Tyrone, my sexy inventor.
Hell yeah, baby. I feel like the dude that made the electric cars.
You're even smarter than him.
Mm-hmm, damn Skippy.
But Tyrone, why did you change the name of your product? It was so fun to say.
See, the world ain't ready for Scrub, nigga, baby. So we had to glide him into it with Scrub Brother. You know, like how I introduced you to my homeboys, and then you worked your way up to the big dog.
Oh, Tyrone, you're so smart.
Hell yeah, baby. How about you pull on this smart crank and see what ideas get to flowing?
Ooh.
God damn it! I'm trying to invent shit! Don't you see me inventing? Hello?
Hey, is this your product?
Oh yes, that is my product, Scrub Brother, formerly known as Scrub Nigga.
Right, well, this is my product.
Oh, you Mr. Racist! Well, hello, Mr. Racist. You forgot to include me in your product.
What are you talking about?
You made a scrub cracker, scrub Mexican, scrub Guatemalan, and a scrub Indian, but not a scrub brother!
This isn't a race. This is just yellow because that's the color sponges are.
Oh, okay. How it's supposed to be in a perfect world. I guess you wanted the Little Mermaid to be white and red-headed again, not like the little black girl that made a good-ass movie. And you probably wanted Spider-Man not to be Miles Morales, but guess what? That motherfucker gonna be in the next movie. I guarantee it. Huh? And you mad. You quivering in your shoes. I bet you racist as hell. You voted for Mitt Romney. Anything to keep a black man down. Obama is the best president!
Okay, I'm just here to file a lawsuit against you.
Oh, you suing me? I know damn well you're not gonna sue me. Why? You don't own me. You don't own this product. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You own this? You own brothers? You own all black people? You own us as slaves?
No. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay, I know how we solve this problem. I'm gonna countersue. Forget you. You gonna learn not to be racist, motherfucker.
We can talk about this.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, damn. Why'd you grab it to throw it again? Why do you keep still throwing it?
We saw it the first time. Well, damn.
Bitches?
How'd you get all this money, Cody?
Well, I'll tell you how I didn't get it. I didn't sell it to Johnny Depp. Let's just say I had a very productive conversation with his security team who politely asked me to leave.
Oh, so then how did you get the money?
Well, let's just say my dad got sued by the creator of Scrub Daddy for copyright infringement, but then he countersued him for being racist, and the guy settled out of court, so I got a shitload of money, Junior.
Oh, shit. You got like $40,000.
Dude, you could get a ton of ring pop.
Oh, or he could go to the fair and buy a bunch of tickets to see the girl with the snake body.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Really? That's the best you guys could come up with? Ring pops and fake snake people?
I mean, you could invest it in the stock market.
Invest it in the stock market? Oh yeah, that sounds like real fucking exciting content, Junior. What happened to us, man? Like, we used to buy, like, swimming pools and fill them with pizza and buy, like, big gumball machines, like, inflate a bouncy castle in the fucking house and shit. That was cool, right? Like, remember when we didn't move our mouths? We just shook. We just talked like this and everybody knew what was going on. Those were the good times. What the fuck is this? You guys just want to buy ring pops and shit? What? Invest? Come on. Comments are right. We're all washed up.
No, Cody, we're not washed up. It's just that, you know, I'm just trying to think we can't do the same thing we did last time we had a lot of money because people say we're just copying the same idea.
Nah, you guys lost it.
No.
Take the money.
We've done cool Cody before. I mean, you've been cool before. I saw rich. I mean, what would we do differently?
Nah, I don't know, man. This shit's just This is fucking lame. You guys are lame.
No, guys, we just hit 10 minutes, so like the video, like we make
fucking lazy.
We make 3 a week.
Come on.
The Squid Game series was cool.
It was. Maybe we need to get some pizza and throw it in your pool.
No, you're right, Joseph. We need to be better. We'll be better, Cody.
Okay. Guys, give him back!
Cody in the middle! Cody in the middle!
Admit he's a doll, dude, and we'll give him to you.
He's not a doll, he's an action figure human man!
Well, then you're not gonna get him back.
Guys, where'd he go?
I don't know, I don't see where he went.
What if he's broken?
Well, then God has answered my prayers. I've been praying for years for that bitch to die.
Ken, are you back there? Are you up there, buddy? Ken, speak to me. Ken, no, is he in here? No, where could he be? Chef PP?
Not right now, white ass boy. I'm about to turn this bitch into Pompeii. Oh, watch this.
What are you?
Oh, Cody, I'm about to. Oh, I'm a nasty nigga. Oh, I'm a messy nigga. Look at me. This science, nigga. You ever seen science before? I'm basically Bill Nye in this bitch.
I mean, it looks like a mess to me.
Yeah, Isaac Newton made messes and shit. And look at him now. All dead, but he a scientist and shit. Man.
Okay, well, have you seen Ken?
No, why would I see Ken when I'm over here trying to make science experiments?
Okay, fine. Damn, where could he be? Maybe he's behind the fridge. Ken, hold on, buddy. Are you back there? Ken, there you are. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, fuck me. Well, I guess we can't really do that behind the fridge, no, can we? But I'm no quitter. I'm still coming. Oh shit, it is tight. I'm almost there. Oh shit. Ken, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I have a really nice view of your gooch, though. But I can't move. Oh no. Help! Somebody help me! Help, I'm stuck behind the fridge. Help, please. Oh no, this is bad. Help!
Oh, boo! God, boo, little bitch! Oh, fuck Thomas Edison! I'm gonna turn this bitch to Hiroshima! Yeah, nobody alive after that shit.
Oh, that sounds so fucking cool.
Is Cody still looking for Ken?
I guess so, dude. Or maybe he found him and is making out with him on some Brokeback Mountain shit.
Oh, okay, let's just take Ken and throw him in the deep end of the pool to make Cody have to go swim for it.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Let's do it.
Cody, did you find Ken? We think you and Ken should go swimming.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, Josie, you sound like Patrick. Clear your throat. Oh my God, Joseph, look at this mess. When I was throwing Ken, I must have knocked over a glass of soda. We have to get out of here before Chef PP notices.
Junior!
Oh, I'm sorry, Chef PP. It was all Joseph's fault. We were throwing Ken. I threw him in the kitchen and knocked over the soda. I'm sorry.
What the hell are you talking about?
The soda.
Oh, that's just leftover Hiroshima. They ain't want to sign no treaty. You know how that shit go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I invented, or excuse me, discovered this crazy ass chemistry experiment. Look, all you need is Mentos and a Diet Coke, and then you put them together, and then kaboom! That shit go crazy.
What, it goes kaboom?
Yes, kaboom.
Like a bomb?
Like a fucking bomb. Better. You know what? A fountain of soda. A soda fountain, if you will. I invented the fucking soda fountain. I'm a genius.
What, you invented a soda fountain?
Yeah, the self-serve soda fountain. All you gotta do is drop Mentos in that hole.
Well, I mean, I've put Mentos in Diet Coke before.
No one's ever invented this. Don't try to take my credit. I know this shit ain't allowed on any airplanes or even at any damn marathons. Boston, to be specific.
well, have you seen Cody?
Yeah, I actually did. He came here talking about some stuff, but I was busy making chemistry experiments.
Yeah, Cody does talk about stuff all the time.
All the damn time.
It just gets old. I don't even listen half the time.
I don't like that shit.
Well, anyway, can we do this science experiment with you?
Yeah. Get some Mentos.
Help! How can you not fucking hear me? I'm just right behind the fridge. Help! Guys, help me!
You ready to end the world, nigga?
Yes, do it, Chef. You do it.
All right, get ready. Cover your heads. Oh! Balloon! Oh, we can't stop it! Oh, goddamn, it's a Chernobyl 2.0! Oh, fuck it! Oh, no, fuck Elon Musk! Fucking Cybertruck! I'm Elon Musk 2.0, bitch! I can't be stopped!
That's so sick of me! What's so high?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, that's so cool.
We gonna get it on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, get higher.
Let's do it again.
Junior, Joseph, I'm behind the fridge. Stop playing with Diet Coke and help me.
You gonna light this shit up?
What do you mean?
We about to do the whole roll.
What? The whole roll?
The whole roll, nigga.
The whole roll?
The entire roll in the damn Coke.
But what if that ends the world?
And it might. We splitting atoms in this bitch. It's like atom colliding. We on some CERN shit.
Well, no, but I don't think mankind was meant to do that.
And they wasn't, but nigga, mankind wasn't meant to fly, but we be flying every fucking day.
Oh, okay, yeah, we should.
All right, let's get it, man.
Oh, well, hold on, but it might actually like destroy the Earth.
Oh, man, and that's okay. Shit, we weren't meant to live too long.
Oh, okay, well, can we at least go get Cody? I think we should all be with our friends during the end of the world.
I feel you. The bigger the crowd, the better. Go get him.
Okay, do you know where Cody went?
I don't know where the hell he went. I'm over here creating shit.
Oh, okay, well, we're gonna go find Cody.
Hurry up. Goddamn.
Someone please help. I'm claustrophobic. I can't breathe in here. Somebody help me. I'm gonna die back here. Help.
Cody! Where you at, Cody?
Yeah, dude, come out the closet. We know you found Ken already. You're just making out.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna call Cody because the world's about to end and he needs to know.
I know he's gonna miss out on some cool stuff.
All right, let me call him. All right, it is ringing.
What would you do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and talk to your crush.
Now, what is that?
Oh, that's Nino paid.
Nino paid?
Yeah, you don't know Nino?
Is he paid?
He's pretty comfortable.
Okay, Nino comfortable. Okay, it's ringing, and I also hear Cody's phone. Oh, Cody left his phone.
Damn, that boy's stupid.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Cody never leaves his phone. Cody loves his phone.
Yeah, so what is he doing?
Okay, you know what? I think we should call the cops because something's weird and like I don't know. Cody never leaves his phone. That's weird.
Yeah, you're right. What does the cops ever do, though?
Yeah. What do cops do?
I know, right?
Yeah, cops. All the cops do is nothing.
And eat donuts and shit.
But if they broke in my house like a robber did, I'd call the cops. I'd be scared.
Ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared as fuck.
Yeah, I need cops.
Nervous, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I love cops. I'm gonna call cops.
I don't know about love them, but.
Well, Ken, it looks like we're gonna die back here. Can you just do me a favor and pull your pants down so I can see it one more time?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, officer, our friend's missing.
Oh, well, have you tried calling him?
Yeah, his phone's right there.
Oh, well, where's the last place you saw him?
In the kitchen.
And have you checked the kitchen?
Yes, we checked the kitchen. He's not there.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
See what I'm talking about, dude? Useless. Maybe we should go and get some donuts to get his cop powers working.
Yes, I think that's a great start.
Well, you're a cop. You don't know where people usually go missing at?
He's not stuck in a cave, is he?
Stuck in a cave?
Oh, yeah, it happens more often than you'd think. Like this kid I went to high school with, stuck in a cave, Dave. Oh, he loved it.
Wait, he loved getting stuck in caves?
Oh, yeah, let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, there was this kid named Stuck in a Cave Dave. He was always getting stuck in caves. He loved it. Every chance he got, he would go get stuck in a cave. It wasn't about cave diving for Dave. It was about getting stuck. He really loved it when the rescue workers had to come get him unstuck with their winches and drills, and every time they would pull him out, he would run right back in and get stuck. They would have to seal off every cave with cement after they rescued him just so he wouldn't go back in. But that didn't stop Dave. He would always go find a new cave to go get stuck in. Eventually, his parents locked him in his room and grounded him, but he would just wedge himself in between the mattress headboard and the wall just to get stuck. But one day when we were in class, Dave snuck out through the classroom window. And then he went to Nutty Putty Cave and he got stuck upside down 150 feet underground in this 10-inch wide hole. He was completely stuck. Rescue workers tried saving him for hours, and they even lowered a phone to him with a rope so he could talk to his family. But he ended up playing Angry Birds with his nose, and eventually they realized saving him wasn't worth it because he would just go get stuck somewhere else. So they sealed him up in the cave while he played Angry Birds. Yeah, I like to think he died doing what he loved, getting stuck in caves. Oh, Dave. The movie Meet Dave sucked. It just reminded me of that.
Oh, are you gonna go see the Freakier Friday movie?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Too freaky for me. Freakier? Freakier than the first one? No, I can't. The first one was freaky enough. This one? Oh, no. I couldn't take how freaky that is. 4 people switching bodies? I'm not gonna know what's going on. I can't keep track of all that. I don't wanna have to think that much. I also don't like movies with subtitles. If I wanted to read, I'd go to a book.
Yeah.
What about our friend, nigga?
Oh, yeah, what about Cody?
Yeah, okay, so stuck in a cave, is he?
Oh, no, he's not stuck in a cave.
Wait, you know that for sure?
What? Well, no.
Okay, well, I should probably go check all the caves before we go jump into conclusions.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think he's stuck in a cave. I mean, I don't think he actually is.
How would we know unless we checked all the caves? And we gotta do it right now, because he could be running out of air, so we better get started. I'll get my equipment.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go look at all the caves, I mean, do you want to go see the world end?
What are you talking about?
What would you do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and down in your crush.
Is he rapping at me? I could tase you for that.
Oh, no, he's just saying Nemo paid.
Nemo paid? Yeah, Nemo was paid at the box office. So much so that they made a shitty sequel.
Yeah, I hated Finding Dory. Oh, God, that was so fucking awful. Oh, Incredibles 2 didn't like that either. All rushed, didn't sound good. I also didn't like The Good Dinosaur. I also didn't like Turning Red. Oh, God, Turning Red's so fucking awful. But I liked Elio.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, so, you want to go see a science experiment?
Hell yeah!
Okay, Ken, let's play I Spy. I spy with my little eye a tight ass. Yeah, you got it in one, Ken. I'm talking about you. Okay, your turn. You spy A four-eyed freak. I guess I'm the only person it could be. Seems kind of mean, though.
All right, officers, this is the experiment.
Oh, the old Diet Coke and Mentos trick. You know, back in college, we used to do this and sit on it, so it went up our butts like reverse diarrhea. Yeah, my buddy Diet Coke and Mentos up his ass Chuck actually died doing that. He got too much air in his colon. He fucking exploded.
Oh, well, about to do the whole roll.
Wait. You can't do the whole roll. That's illegal. The world will end.
Well, it's time for this bitch to end.
I don't want the world to end. I don't want to die. But it would be sick as fuck.
Well, is there anything left in the world you haven't done?
Well, I haven't had a three-way with Emma Watson and Emma Stone at the same time. But I mean, let's be honest. I could only get one of those at best. Nah, I'm out of their league. That'll never happen. Let's end this bitch.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, it's about to get real in the field, nigga. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh.
I want to play with Diet Coke and Mentos.
Oh, Brandon! That's me with Emma Stone and Emma Watson at the same time! That's the money shot! Holy, it hit the fucking ceiling! How do you even clean that? You can't use a mop up there. You need like a palm, like a backwards mop for the ceiling instead of the floor. Wait, will you guys hear that?
Yeah, someone's asking for help.
Yeah, I hear somebody calling for help. Is it over here?
Well, I think it's over here. Oh, over there?
It sounds like it's coming from the fridge. Maybe he's inside the fridge. No fucking fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Darth Maul Coke? It's perfect because he's red and Coke is red. It has to taste like Darth Maul. What does it even taste like? I can't even imagine. I have to drink this. God, this is such a good idea. I hate when people who aren't me have good ideas. I hate when somebody has an idea and I'm not that person and that idea is good. It just pisses me off. Yoda should be on Sprite. There, I said it. Patent that. That's a Brooklyn Guy original. I came up with that. And the Lorax should be on Sunkist because he's orange. And Big Bird should be on Mellow Yellow. Okay, those are all my good ideas. I had to drink this though. All right, I'm gonna be in Nutty Putty.
Wait, why go to the caves?
Well, because he's got to be in the caves. Where else could he be?
We hear his voice near this refrigerator.
It's probably an echo from the caves. I'm going to Nutty Putty.
Cody!
Junior, I'm stuck right here, Junior, can you hear me? Help me, Junior!
Cody, you there?
Junior, thank God. I'm stuck behind the fridge. Just move the fridge so I can get out.
Move the fridge? What the fuck you think? I'm Superman?
Just get Chef Pee-Pee and the cop and Joseph to help you. You can do it.
Cody, this fridge is heavy as shit. We're gonna need a bulldozer.
Okay, then get a fucking bulldozer. I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Okay, Cody, if you admit Ken's a doll, I'll move the fridge.
Well, he's not a doll, Junior. He's a man and an action figure and an action man and a lawyer, astronaut, doctor, scientist for the NBA.
Okay, then stay back there then.
Junior, don't you dare leave me back here. You motherfucker, come back here and help me! Well, could you at least pass me one of those Darth Maul Cokes? Thanks.
Oh man, I can't wait to play Fortnite with my friends. Okay, let me invite Joseph. And let me invite Cody. I can't wait for them to see my Juice WRLD skin.
What's up, dude? Oh man, I can't wait to get some kills.
Joseph.
What's up, bro?
What is your skin?
Black? What kind of silly ass question is that, dude?
Hey guys, I'm here.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Cody.
Yeah, Junior? Said my name, Junior. Did you mute your mic, Junior?
Dude, I think his ass is lagging. Cheap ass internet.
They added Big Hero 6 to Fortnite!
Oh yeah, he's part of the new season.
Heck yeah, dude. I love this skin. This is definitely the hardest skin they dropped in a while.
It's not hard, Joseph. I'm not playing with you unless you change your skin.
Whoa, dude, that's racist, even for you.
No, I'm being serious, guys. I'm not playing with Big Hero 6. I will not do it. It's the worst movie ever.
But Junior, he's so cool.
And I spent so many V-Bucks on this damn skin. I'm gonna wear it. I could have chose Ice Spice and shake my ass all over this damn map, but I chose to keep it PG, and I chose Baymax.
No, seriously, Joseph. Change your skin or I'm not playing with you.
Bro, I'm not Michael Jackson. I can't change my skin at fucking will. Look. They're not gonna tell that I'm black on the game. I do need to change the alarm because it's been going off for a while, but they're not gonna tell.
Oh, listen, I'm kicking you, Joseph.
What, bro?
And I'm kicking you, Cody.
Oh, come on, Junior, don't be such a puss.
All right, no more Big Hero 6. I need to breathe. There's no way they ruined Fortnite like that. I'm just gonna play by myself as my Juice WRLD skin. I'm gonna play by myself. Okay, it's just me and another player left. I'm in the top 2. Where is he? It's a Baymax! Die, Baymax! Die, you stupid piece of shit! Oh, I'm gonna kill Baymax. I'm gonna win! Oh, die, Baymax! You stupid piece of shit! Oh, no way am I gonna lose to a Baymax! No, I'm not... No fucking way.
man, I can't wait to try my firehouse casserole. Junior, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I'm destroying my PS5!
Why?
Because I hate Big Hero 6!
What? The damn movie?
Yes, the damn movie, Chef Pee-Pee. It's the worst movie ever made. There's this 14-year-old boy named Hero, right? And he's doing underground illegal robot fights. And his older brother's like, you should go to college. He's 14, Chef Pee-Pee. Why would he go to college? He should be in high school. Oh, he's super smart. You know, he's really smart because he can build these nanobots that can build a skyscraper in 2 seconds. He doesn't need to go to college. He literally can sell that to a construction company and make billions. You know what? Hold on. Let me make a little thing to show you how I think the movie should have went. How Big Hero 6 should have went by Junior. Hey, Hero. You should stop doing underground illegal robot fights and go to college. But Tadashi, I don't need to go to college. I literally can build robots already. But Hero, if you go to college, you could probably get like a better career. And my college is having this competition thing that if you make the best invention, you get a free scholarship to college. Okay, I guess I'll try it. The day of the competition thingy. Alright everyone, I built these microbots that can literally build skyscrapers in 2 seconds out of nothing. They can just build big towers. Congratulations, you win the scholarship to our university. You know what, Mr. Professor, now that I think about it, I don't need to go to college. I literally just built this without college. I built microbots out of nothing. I think I'm just going to sell this to construction companies for billions of dollars and retire at 14 years old. Hey Tadashi, didn't you build a robot balloon guy that can scan people and x-ray people and diagnose cancer and literally cure people? Yeah, you should sell that to the pharmaceutical companies for billions and we both retire and live on a yacht. Okay, and we both did that. We sold our inventions for billions, maybe even trillions of dollars, and now we live on a yacht and no one died in an explosion. And now girls with big boobies are giving us drinks. And even Baymax is getting a drink from a girl with big boobies.
So what does that have to do with your PlayStation that you just destroyed?
Well, they put Big Hero 6 in Fortnite.
So don't play Fortnite anymore. Problem solved.
You're right, Chef Pee-Pee.
Exactly.
I should go to the Fortnite headquarters and complain and tell them I'll never play the game again.
That's not what I said.
Thanks, Chef Pee-Pee. I'm gonna go tell them that if they don't take Big Hero 6 out of the game, I'm never gonna play again.
Don't, please don't. Don't embarrass yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Sir? Are you working?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I need your character approvals for next season.
Where did I put those? No. Right here, underneath all of my money. Get that out of there. You did a good job on these, by the way. I really like Rosa Parks. That's a great idea. You already start out on a bus. It's perfect. Just make sure she jumps out the back. I love P. Diddy. That's a great idea. He's very popular right now. Everyone's gonna love that. Just make sure you do the emo where he squirts baby oil everywhere. That's gonna go crazy. Snoopy, I like the idea. Just make sure you fix the hitbox, make him a little bit taller, and give him a Woodstock backpack. People are gonna like that. Oh yeah, same thing with Garfield. Just give him a lasagna backpack and an emote where a little speech bubble comes out that says, I hate Mondays. Tell you what, let's only sell him on Tuesday through Sunday. Oh yeah, and then, what the hell is this?
That's Mickey Mouse, sir?
I know, but why is it Mickey Mouse?
Well, because Mickey Mouse would make us a lot of money.
See, that's the problem, Susan. I already make a lot of money. In fact, I make $20 billion a year on a free game. They don't have to pay money, but they do. If I release Mickey Mouse, the world is gonna go fucking bananas. Because then I gotta release Minnie and Goofy and Donald, and then I'll make so much money, I'll fucking die. I already released Mrs. Incredible, so I got the whole world jeebin' out there right now. So maybe let's let my pants dry before I blow my load on Mickey.
I'll take that as a no. Sir, they want the old map back.
Yeah, well, you know what I would like? A little bit of fucking challenge in my life. Something to be hard for once, because I have the easiest life in the world. All I do is sit here and make money doing nothing. Jack shit. Do you know, I pissed my pants this morning just to feel something. I actually went into a Walmart today. A fucking Walmart, Susan, just to see what goes on in there. Turns out it's a store. I actually bought one of these things. Isn't that fun? Cost me $0.25. I haven't seen one of those since 2016. I had to borrow one from somebody else, and I had to pay them $100 for it with a $100 bill, because that's literally all I have.
Sir, can I take your lunch order?
Yeah, it's gonna be this, because this is all I eat now. This, and sometimes a tomato with a face on it, because this is what food is to me now.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Fortnite,
No. Mr. Fortnite is my father. Please, call me Mr. Epic Games.
Do you seriously want me to call you that?
I do.
Mr. Epic Games, someone is buzzing at the door.
Oh, great, let him in. Maybe they have a storage unit I can put all of my money in, because God knows the banks won't talk to me anymore, because their vaults are all filled to the ceilings with fucking cash. I'm having to start burying my money like a pirate.
Okay. Sir, this gamer has a complaint.
Fucking finally, some conflict. I gotta light up a cigar for this. It's a special occasion.
You're releasing Mickey Mouse?
No, stop looking at me. All right, let's hear it. What's your complaint?
I fucking hate Fortnite.
Oh, my man. I know, right? Fuck this game. Fuck that. It sucks, right? So come on, tell me, what do we do wrong?
You put Big Hero 6 in the game.
Oh, fuck Big Hero 6. Susan, what is a Big Hero 6?
Oh, he's talking about Baymax.
Baymax? Like Max Keeble? I know we were talking about putting him in. Did we actually add him?
No, he's the white balloon man.
White balloon man? Susan, did you put up in the game? I told you it doesn't make any sense. His hitbox is too small.
No. He's talking about the character Baymax.
Baymax.
A white balloon superhero.
White balloon. Oh, yeah, I think I approved that. You talking about this guy?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. Why the fuck did you put that in the game?
What's your problem with this guy?
He sucks. I hate him. I hate the movie he's based on.
Okay, so what does that have to do with Fortnite?
Well, you put him in the game, and I hate him, so every time I see him in the game, I turn the game off and I stop playing.
You stop playing?
I stop playing forever.
You're gonna stop playing forever?
Yep.
Well, then he's staying in.
I just said I was gonna stop playing the game.
Yeah, I know what you said. That's why he's staying in. Listen, kid, I hate this. I hate being this rich. I don't know what to do with myself. I am waiting for the day when Susan comes in and tells me I'm losing everything. Nothing would make me happier. I would cry tears of joy. So if this makes you stop playing the game, this is gonna be the whole next season. Fuck it, we'll do all the characters. Make them blue, I don't give a fuck.
I'm never gonna play ever again.
Oh, please, I'm already hard.
Well, I mean, I loved Fortnite.
Okay, now you're losing me.
But, ever since you add him in the game, I hate it. I'm gonna stop telling. I'm telling my friends not to play it anymore.
And I'm hard again. Oh, thank you.
No, I'm gonna tell my friends to stop playing. I'm gonna tell everyone to uninstall. I'm gonna tell everyone to delete it.
Please, I can only get so hard.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I hope he does tell everybody to stop.
Sir, your battle bus is here to take you home.
I am so tired of that goddamn flying bus. I don't want to parachute home anymore.
Hey, Junior, you called us over?
Yeah, you done whining, dude?
Wait, Junior, did you make Baymax out of Play-Doh?
Yup.
Oh, dude, that's sick. I thought you hated Big Hero 6.
Nope, I only make things I love out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, that is your rule.
I just got done watching Big Hero 6 for the 3rd time. You know what my favorite part of Big Hero 6 is, guys? My favorite part of this amazing movie is that when Baymax and Hero are stuck in this time portal thing, the hole is closing up, so Baymax shoots his fist off, and Hero rides it, and he gets through the hole at the very last second, and then the portal closes, and you think Baymax is dead forever, no more Baymax. But guess what? Baymax put his little computer chip thing inside his hand, and Hero opens it up and says, "Ooh, here's a computer chip." You know what Hero does? Hero rebuilds Baymax like a fucking grilled cheese. Just remakes him. But just like that. Like, you know, his older brother, spent his whole life making Baymax. And his little brother just makes him. Just fuck it. Just can remake him like a goddamn grilled cheese. Nothing special. Can just make it like a fucking Lego castle.
So that was the thing you liked about the movie?
Oh, my favorite part. My absolute favorite. No, actually, no. It's a close one. It's a very close one. It's either that or my other favorite part is when the professor guy steals the microbots and he's mad that his daughter's missing inside the time portal. So you know what he does? You know what he does to get back at the world because his daughter's stuck in time and space? He rides nanobots around the city like a fucking surfboard.
Sir!
Not now, Susan. I'm playing my tiny violin because I'm so sad about how much money I have.
Well, sir, this might make it worse.
What?
Well, you remember that kid that came in here claiming that he hated Fortnite?
Oh, don't make me hard.
Well, now he's telling everyone to play Fortnite and buy that Baymax skin!
Fucking what? Why? He said he hated Baymax!
I guess he changed his mind. He's telling everyone to pay for it!
No. How much money am I making?
Billions.
No! Pull it! Take him off the store right now!
Okay!
Oh, God, no! Not money! Too much money! God, why do you hate me?
See, the plot just makes so much sense, guys, because look, if my daughter was stuck in time and space, I would try to steal an invention that would help me get her back. Not little microbots that can just build buildings. That doesn't make any sense. See, if he would have saw, like, Hero's invention, and Hero's invention, like, could go into space and, like, find missing people, I'd fucking steal that shit and blow up a building and kill someone. But you know what? No, I'm just gonna steal little nanobots and just ride it like a wave. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And all the other kids in this college, they can build super cool shit. They can all build super cool shit. The news is on.
Breaking news, MK! Fortnite is removing the Big Hero 6 character skin because it was selling too many copies. Also, the CEO of Fortnite is now dead after his parachute failed to deploy after he jumped out of the battle bus.
Yes! They removed it! They removed it! Fuck you, Baymax! Fuck you! Fuck you, stupid Baymax, piece of shit, dumb Play-Doh fuck!
Damn.
Whoa.
Guys, give him back!
Cody in the middle! Cody in the middle!
Admit he's a doll, dude, and we'll give him to you.
He's not a doll, he's an action figure human man!
Well, then you're not gonna get him back.
Guys, where'd he go?
I don't know, I don't see where he went.
What if he's broken?
Well, then God has answered my prayers. I've been praying for years for that bitch to die.
Ken, are you back there? Are you up there, buddy? Ken, speak to me. Wait, Ken, no, is he in here? No, where could he be? Chef PP?
Not right now, white ass boy. I'm about to turn this bitch into Pompeii. Oh, watch this.
What are you?
Oh, Cody, I'm about to. Oh, I'm a nasty nigga. Oh, I'm a messy nigga. Look at me. This science, nigga. You ever seen science before? I'm basically Bill Nye in this bitch.
I mean, it looks like a mess to me.
Yeah, Isaac Newton made messes and shit. And look at him now. All dead, but he a scientist and shit. Man.
Okay, well, have you seen Ken?
No, why would I see Ken when I'm over here trying to make science experiments?
Okay, fine. Damn, where could he be? Maybe he's behind the fridge. Ken, hold on, buddy. Are you back there? Ken? There you are. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, fuck me. Well, I guess we can't really do that behind the fridge, now can we? But I'm no quitter. I'm still coming. Oh, shit, it is tight. I'm almost there. Oh, shit. Ken, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I have a really nice view of your gooch, though, but I can't move. Oh, no. Help! Somebody help me! Help, I'm stuck behind the fridge. Help, please. Oh, no. This is bad. Help!
Oh, boo! God, boo, little bitch! Oh, fuck Thomas Edison! I'm gonna turn this bitch to Hiroshima! Yeah, nobody alive after that shit.
Oh, that sounds so fucking cool.
Is Cody still looking for Ken?
I guess so, dude. Or maybe he found him and is making out with him on some Brokeback Mountain shit.
Oh, okay, let's just take Ken and throw him in the deep end of the pool to make Cody have to go swim for it.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Let's do it.
Cody, did you find Ken? We think you and Ken should go swimming.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, Joseph, you sound like Patrick. Clear your throat. Oh my God, Joseph, look at this mess. When I was throwing Ken, I must have knocked over a glass of soda. We have to get out of here before Chef PP notices.
Junior!
Oh, I'm sorry, Chef PP. It was all Joseph's fault. We were throwing Ken. I threw him in the kitchen and knocked over the soda. I'm sorry.
What the hell are you talking about?
The soda.
Oh, that's just leftover Hiroshima. They ain't want to sign no treaty. You know how that shit go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I invented, or excuse me, discovered this crazy ass chemistry experiment. Look, all you need is Mentos and a Diet Coke, and then you put them together, and then kaboom! That shit go crazy.
What, it goes kaboom?
Yes, kaboom.
Like a bomb?
Like a fucking bomb. Better. You know what? A fountain of soda. A soda fountain, if you will. I invented the fucking soda fountain. I'm a genius.
What, you invented a soda fountain?
Yeah, the self-serve soda fountain. All you gotta do is drop Mentos in that hole.
Well, I mean, I've put Mentos in Diet Coke before.
No one's ever invented this. Don't try to take my credit. I know this shit ain't allowed on any airplanes or even at any damn marathons. Boston, to be specific.
well, have you seen Cody?
Yeah, I actually did. He came in here talking about some stuff, but I was busy making chemistry experiments.
Yeah, Cody does talk about stuff all the time.
All the damn time.
It just gets old. I don't even listen half the time.
I don't like that shit.
Well, anyway, can we do this science experiment with you?
Yeah. Get some Mentos.
Help! How can you not fucking hear me? I'm just right behind the fridge. Help! Guys, help me!
You ready to end the world, nigga?
Yes, do it, Chef. You do it.
All right, get ready. Cover your heads. Oh! Balloon! Oh, we can't stop it! Oh, goddamn, it's a Chernobyl 2.0! Oh, fuck it! Oh, no, fuck Elon Musk! Fucking Cybertruck! I'm Elon Musk 2.0, bitch! I can't be stopped!
That's so sick of it! What's so high? What's so high?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, that's so cool.
We gonna get it on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, get higher, get higher, get higher.
Let's do it again.
Junior, Joseph, I'm behind the fridge. Stop playing with Diet Coke and help me.
You gonna light this shit up?
What do you mean?
We better do the whole roll.
What? The whole roll?
The whole roll, nigga.
The whole roll?
The entire roll in the damn Coke.
But what if that ends the world?
And it might.
But
we splitting atoms in this bitch, just like atom colliding. And we on some CERN shit.
Well, no, but I don't think mankind was meant to do that.
And they wasn't, but nigga, mankind wasn't meant to fly, but we be flying every fucking day.
Oh, okay, oh, yeah, we should.
All right, let's get it, bitch.
Oh, well, hold on, but it might actually like destroy the Earth.
Oh, man, and that's okay. Shit, we weren't meant to live too long.
Oh, okay, well, can we at least go get Cody? I think we should all be with our friends during the end of the world.
I feel you. The bigger the crowd, the better. Go get him.
Okay, do you know where Cody went?
I don't know where the hell he went. I'm over here creating shit.
Oh, okay, well, we're gonna go find Cody.
Hurry up. Goddamn.
Someone please help. I'm claustrophobic. I can't breathe in here. Somebody help me. I've got to die back here. Help.
Cody! Where you at, Cody?
Yeah, dude, come out the closet. We know you found Ken already. You're just making out.
Oh, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna call Cody because the world's about to end and he needs to know.
I know he's gonna miss out on some cool stuff.
All right, let me call him. All right, it is ringing.
What would you do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and talk to your crush.
Now, what is that?
Oh, that's that Nino paid.
Nino paid?
Yeah, you don't know Nino?
Is he paid?
He's pretty comfortable.
Okay, Nino comfortable. Okay, it's ringing, and I also hear Cody's phone. Oh, Cody left his phone.
Damn, that boy's stupid.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Cody never leaves his phone. Cody loves his phone.
Yeah, so what is he doing?
Okay, you know what? I think we should call the cops because something's weird and like I don't know. Cody never leaves his phone. That's weird.
Yeah, you're right. What did the cops ever do, though?
Yeah, what do cops do?
I know, right?
Yeah, all the cops do is nothing.
And eat donuts and shit?
But if they broke in my house, like a robber did, I'd call the cops. I'd be scared.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared as fuck.
Yeah, I need cops.
Nervous, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I love cops. I'm gonna call cops.
I don't know about love them, but...
Well, Ken, it looks like we're gonna die back here. Can you just do me a favor and pull your pants down so I can see it one more time?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, officer, our friend's missing.
Oh, well, have you tried calling him?
Yeah, his phone's right there.
Oh, well, where's the last place you saw him?
In the kitchen.
And have you checked the kitchen?
Yes, we checked the kitchen. He's not there.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
See what I'm talking about, dude? Useless. Maybe we should go and get some donuts to get his cop powers working.
Yes, I think that's a great start.
Well, you're a cop. You don't know where people usually go missing at?
He's not stuck in a cave, is he?
Stuck in a cave?
Oh, yeah, it happens more often than you'd think. Like this kid I went to high school with, stuck in a cave, Dave. Oh, he loved it.
Wait, he loved getting stuck in caves?
Oh, yeah, let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, there was this kid named Stuck in a Cave Dave. He was always getting stuck in caves. He loved it. Every chance he got, he would go get stuck in a cave. It wasn't about cave diving for Dave. It was about getting stuck. He really loved it when the rescue workers had to come get him unstuck with their winches and drills, and every time they would pull him out, he would run right back in and get stuck. They would have to seal off every cave with cement after they rescued him just so he wouldn't go back in. But that didn't stop Dave. He would always go find a new cave to go get stuck in. Eventually, his parents locked him in his room and grounded him, but he would just wedge himself in between the mattress headboard and the wall just to get stuck. But one day when we were in class, Dave snuck out through the classroom window, and then he went to Nutty Putty Cave and he got stuck upside down 150 feet underground in this 10-inch wide hole. He was completely stuck. Rescue workers tried saving him for hours, and they even lowered a phone to him with a rope so he could talk to his family. But he ended up playing Angry Birds with his nose, and eventually they realized saving him wasn't worth it because he would just go get stuck somewhere else, so they sealed him up in the cave while he played Angry Birds. Yeah, I like to think he died doing what he loved, getting stuck in caves. Oh, Dave. The movie Meet Dave sucked. It just reminded me of that.
Oh, you gonna go see the Freakier Friday movie?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Too freaky for me. Freakier? Freakier than the first one? No, I can't. The first one was freaky enough. This one? Oh, no. I couldn't take how freaky that is. 4 people switching bodies? I'm not gonna know what's going on. I can't keep track of all that. I don't want to have to think that much. I also don't like movies with subtitles. If I wanted to read, I'd go to a book.
Yeah.
What about our friend, nigga?
Oh, yeah, what about Cody?
Yeah, okay, so stuck in a cave, is he?
Oh, no, he's not stuck in a cave.
Wait, you know that for sure?
What? Well, no.
Okay, well, I should probably go check all the caves before we go jump into conclusions.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think he's stuck in a cave. I mean, I don't think he actually is.
How would we know unless we checked all the caves? And we gotta do it right now, because he could be running out of air, so we better get started. I'll get my equipment.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go look at all the caves, I mean, do you want to go see the world end?
What are you talking about?
What would you do if the world was in it? Jump off a building and down your crash.
Is he rapping at me? I could tase you for that.
Oh, no, he's just saying Nemo paid.
Nemo paid? Yeah, Nemo was paid at the box office. So much so that they made a shitty sequel.
Yeah, I hated Finding Dory. Oh, God, that was so fucking awful. Oh, Incredibles 2 didn't like that either. All rushed, didn't sound good. I also didn't like The Good Dinosaur. I also didn't like Turning Red. Oh, God, Turning Red's so fucking awful. But I liked Elio.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, so, you want to go see a science experiment?
Hell yeah!
Okay, Ken, let's play I Spy. I spy with my little eye a tight ass. Yeah, you got it in one, Ken. I'm talking about you. Okay, your turn. You spy A four-eyed freak. I guess I'm the only person it could be. Seems kind of mean, though.
All right, officers, this is the experiment.
Oh, the old Diet Coke and Mentos trick. You know, back in college, we used to do this and sit on it, so it went up our butts like reverse diarrhea. Yeah, my buddy Diet Coke and Mentos up his ass Chuck actually died doing that. He got too much air in his colon. He fucking exploded.
Oh, well, about to do the whole roll.
Wait, you can't do the whole roll. That's illegal. The world will end.
Well, it's time for this bitch to end.
I don't want the world to end. I don't want to die. But it would be sick as fuck.
Well, is there anything left in the world you haven't done?
Well, I haven't had a three-way with Emma Watson and Emma Stone at the same time. But I mean, let's be honest. I can only get one of those at best. Nah, I'm out of their league. That'll never happen. Let's end this bitch.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, it's about to get real in the field, nigga. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh.
I want to play with Diet Coke and Mentos.
Oh, shit! Oh, Brandon! That's me with Emma Stone and Emma Watson at the same time! That's the money shot! Holy, it hit the fucking ceiling! How do you even clean that? You can't use a mop up there. You need like a palm, like a backwards mop for the ceiling instead of the floor. Wait, will you guys hear that?
Yeah, someone's asking for help.
Yeah, I hear somebody calling for help. Is it over here?
No, I think it's over here. No, over there.
It sounds like it's coming from the fridge. Maybe he's inside the fridge. No fucking fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Darth Maul Coke? It's perfect because he's red and Coke is red? It has to taste like Darth Maul. What does it even taste like? I can't even imagine. I have to drink this. God, this is such a good idea. I hate when people who aren't me have good ideas. I hate when somebody has an idea and I'm not that person and that idea is good. It just pisses me off. Yoda should be on Sprite. There, I said it. Patent that. That's a Brooklyn Guy original. I came up with that. And the Lorax should be on Sunkiss because he's orange. And Big Bird should be on Mellow Yellow. Okay, those are all my good ideas. I had to drink this though. All right, I'm gonna be a Nutty Putty.
Wait, why go to the caves?
Well, because he's got to be in the caves. Where else could he be?
We hear his voice near this refrigerator.
It's probably an echo from the caves. I'm going to Nutty Putty.
Cody!
Junior, I'm stuck right here, Junior, can you hear me? Help me, Junior!
Cody, you there?
Junior, thank God. I'm stuck behind the fridge. Just move the fridge so I can get out.
Move the fridge? What the fuck you think? I'm Superman?
Just get Chef Pee-Pee and the cop and Joseph to help you. You can do it.
Cody, this fridge is heavy as shit. We're gonna need a bulldozer.
Okay, then get a fucking bulldozer. I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Okay, Cody, if you admit Ken's a doll, I'll move the fridge.
Well, he's not a doll, Junior. He's a man and an action figure and an action man and a lawyer, astronaut, doctor, scientist for the NBA.
Okay, then stay back there then.
Junior, don't you dare leave me back here. You motherfucker, come back here and help me. Well, could you at least pass me one of those Darth Maul Cokes? Thanks.
Hey, Dad, can you take me to Chuck E. Cheese?
No, Jeffy, it's 7 o'clock. They close soon.
They close at 9. If we leave right now, I have 2 hours to Chuck or Cheese.
No, it's a 30-minute drive, so you'd only have an hour and a half to Chuck or Cheese.
Well, that's enough time for both of those activities.
No, I'm not taking you tonight, Jeffy.
Daddy, if you don't take me to Chuck E. Cheese, I'm gonna pull out my pickle and play with it.
You better not, Jeffy. You don't. Stop squeaking that thing, Jeffy. Stop squeaking it. That's it. Give me that. Ha-ha! No more pickle for you. No more squeakage.
Well, fine. I'm gonna play with my cock.
Oh, Jeffy. Oh, stop doing that.
Marvin, can we go dancing? I want you to take me dancing. You never take me dancing.
Because I don't know how to dance. Why would I want to go do something I don't know how to do?
But Marvin, please, can we go dancing? I really want to go dancing.
We can go tomorrow.
No, Marvin, you always say tomorrow, and then tomorrow is today, and we still never go dancing.
We can go Sunday.
Marvin, you only want to go Sunday because they close early.
Oh my God, everyone, stop it. Shut up.
Marvin, please.
All right, listen. Jeffy, tomorrow I'll take you to Chuck E. Cheese.
You promise?
Yes, and we can go dancing at Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Yeah, we can dance with Mr. Chucky and everything, and we can have fun because there's no guys or crowds or loud music or alcohol. We can just have fun dancing with Jeffy.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you.
But the only way I'll take you guys to Chuck E. Cheese to dance and play games is if you stay quiet tonight and sit on the couch and watch TV in the quiet.
Okay.
Really? Oh, man. Now this is relaxing. Now this is fun.
Freeze! Give me all your valuables! This is a robbery!
What?
We don't have any valuables. We're broke.
Well, give me your necklace!
No, please. My parents gave this to me.
I don't give shit!
Oh, no!
Give me your helmet!
My helmet?
Yes, your helmet. Oh, helmet. Oh, yes.
Let this go. You getting up? Hold on, let's open their ears. Big ears. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Let's get out of here! Okay!
What? Well, thank God they didn't kill us. We can still sit and watch TV.
Wait a minute, look at the size of this TV! Let's take it. Grab other side. Look at...
Hey! Get back here with my TV! Oh, hell no! There's no way those guys ruined my perfect quiet night! I'm gonna kill them! Hey! Hey, you get back here! Hey! My TV! Oh, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna find those guys, and I'm gonna kill them.
Man, I can't believe TV fit in trunk!
Well, it is Hyundai's another very roomy trunk.
I think we've robbed enough people tonight to sell the valuables and afford our honeymoon!
Bahamas, here we come!
Let's go kick some ass.
Let me suck your toes for $5. Hey man, you're getting in the way of the toe fungus.
You wouldn't happen to be able to tell me where these two Russian guys who robbed my house are, will you?
What are you asking?
There's these two Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they at?
I don't know, but that guy might.
Pull them boobies out!
Wait, is that Monopoly money?
No, that guy wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Okay, well what about him?
Oh, that's the type of guy I'm looking for, so beat it.
Really? So soon? I usually can't do it 2 times in one day.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
There's these two Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they?
I know where they are, but why would I tell you?
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Now where are they at?
I'll tell you. Just give me a second.
Tell me.
I think you broke my esophagus.
Let me get you a doctor.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
No, I called a doctor.
Yeah, well, the strip club owner called the cops because he said somebody was beating people up and trying to suck toes.
I did beat someone up, but I wasn't trying to suck toes. That was some weird guy.
And where's he?
He left.
Yeah, of course he did. So why'd you beat this guy up?
I asked him a question and he wouldn't answer me.
Really, Marvin? This is how you talk to people? You know, this is America. He doesn't have to talk to you if he doesn't want to.
He punched me in the throat.
You punched him in the throat? Why?
Well, because he wouldn't answer my question. There was these two Russian guys who robbed my house and he said he knew where they were and he wouldn't tell me, so I punched him.
Marvin, why didn't you just call the cops? I could have helped you.
Well, I wanted to do it on my own like a badass.
Oh, is that why you're wearing a leather jacket? I'm assuming these are your sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit him with a bottle, Marvin?
I thought it was gonna shatter over his head and be cool like in the movies.
Well, this isn't a movie, Marvin. You could have killed him. He could have a concussion. Sir, do you want to press charges? Yeah. He wants to press charges, Marvin. I have to arrest you.
Oh, no, come on. Listen, in all the cool movies, the people beat up random people to get the answers they want and find out who robbed them.
Well, did he rob you?
No.
Okay, well then he doesn't owe you anything. If anything, you owe him an apology.
I'm sorry for punching you in the throat and hitting you in the head with a bottle.
Sir, do you still want to press charges? He wants to press charges. I'm gonna have to take you in, Marvin.
Oh, come on. This isn't very badass.
No, it's not. All right, Marvin, you get your one phone call. Make it count.
Okay. Baby, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail.
No. You're not getting away with that lazy shit. You didn't even dial a number. Okay, now you get your one phone call. Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail. Please bail me out.
Marvin, where are you?
I just said I'm in jail.
Jail? Why are you in jail?
Well, you know those two guys that robbed us and stole your necklace and Jeffy's helmet? Well, I went and beat up some guy because he said he knew where they were.
Wait, did you get our stuff back?
No, but if you come bail me out, I can get your stuff back.
So you didn't get my necklace back?
Just come bail me out and I can get the stuff.
Time's up, sorry.
No.
Hey, we don't have that kind of money.
All right, let's go to jail, buddy.
Oh.
All right, there you go, Marvin. Think about what you did.
I was just trying to be a badass. I was just trying to get my stuff back.
Hey, cutie. Oh, don't be frightened. It's just me, Bubbles. Hey, you looking pretty tasty. I won't bite unless you want me to.
No, I don't want you to.
Oh, you sure? You sure? I'm a little hungry for some white meat chicken. You got some legs? Ooh, or maybe do I want a thigh? Now I want some penis!
Marvin, you just made bail.
Wait, I did?
Yeah, I just want to get you out of here because I don't want to see you get your cheeks clapped.
Get me out of here, please.
No, my white meat chicken! Bring it back! I'm hungry!
Thank God you got me out of there. I was so scared.
Yeah, you seem like you learned your lesson.
I did. I won't beat up anyone else.
Good, because the guy that you did beat up has a restraining order against you and you're not allowed within 100 yards of him.
But I need to speak to that guy. He knows where the robbers are. He knows where to find them.
Okay, well, I'll try to arrange a meeting from 100 yards away. Come on.
Okay.
All right, Marvin, you're not allowed within 100 yards of the guy, so he's all the way on the other side of this football field. But he is willing to answer your questions, so just go ahead and yell those at him.
How is he going to hear me?
I don't know, just yell loud.
Okay. Hey, excuse me, do you know the 2 Russian guys that robbed me where they're at? What did he say?
I don't know. I can't hear him. He's 100 yards away.
Can you speak louder? What,
I got none of that.
Okay, how about you just go ask him the questions I have because this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's way easier. I'll go talk to him. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, man. We can't hear you from all the way over there. It's like 100 yards. Actually, 120 with end zone. So can you repeat that for me?
I ain't telling you nothing. I'm not gonna waste me breath.
Oh, come on, man. We just want to know where the robbers are, please.
Well, that's too bad. I ain't telling ye shit, even though I know where they are.
Yeah? You want to tell me now? Huh?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Where?
Sleepy Beach Hotel, room 200.
Okay, see how easy that was? Maybe if you were easy to talk to, nobody would hit you in the throat. Man, Marvin, I see why you hit that guy. He is a pain in the ass, but I did get what you were looking for. They're in the Bahamas at the Sleepy Beach Hotel, room 200.
Okay, let's go. Well,
sorry, I thought we were going that way.
Okay. Oh, look! The Just Married sticker that I saw in the back of the car.
Well, that means they are here. 2nd floor, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, road trick, look at this view! Bahamas so pretty. I'm so glad we were able to rob enough people to afford beach view. Kiss me, you Russian pig.
Alright, Marvin, here it is, room 200.
I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna kick their ass.
Okay, but only if it's the people who really robbed you. If you beat up somebody else this time, I'm gonna have to arrest you again.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's them, but I'm gonna kick some ass. I don't see them.
What do you mean you don't see them?
They're not in the room. But look, there's my son's helmet and my wife's necklace.
Okay, great. Grab it and let's get out of here.
Okay.
Wait, you said it was 2 gay Russian guys, right?
I mean, I think they were gay.
Is that them?
Yeah, that's them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. Can you grab those 2 things?
But the stuff is right here. We could just leave.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. It's payback time. Did I mean to interrupt? Yes, I did.
Roderick, who is this? Did you hire a stripper?
No, did you?
No.
You took something that didn't belong to you.
I mean, we took a lot of things that did not belong to us.
Yes, that's how we afford room.
Well, don't do it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
I'll just leave you with that.
Okay.
Psych!
Hey, you hit my husband, you piece of shit!
He hates gay people.
What? No, that's not what it is. I was...
Kick his ass!
What's going on? Help! Bring a guy! Help! You...
Oh, this is a really nice bed. Oh, yeah, I need a vacation. How do the robbers even afford a place like this? Oh, robbing people, obviously. Ooh, I wonder what's on TV. Oh, Tom and Jerry? Oh, yeah. Come on, Tom, you're never gonna catch that mouse, you silly cat. What was that? Oh, shit, Marvin! Hey, break it up, come on, break it up.
Mr. Officer, this man is homophobic piece of shit!
He hit us for no reason.
No, I hit him because they're the guys who robbed me.
Marvin, what did I say about hitting people?
I wanted payback.
Are you the guys who robbed Marvin?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is the Bahamas, and it's out of my jurisdiction, so there's not a lot I can do here. But if we take the stuff, do you agree to never rob Marvin ever again?
Yes.
Okay, good. See, Marvin, that's how you use your words.
Yeah, we never hit you, even when we were robbing you.
You.
Okay, I'm sorry for hitting you guys.
Okay, good. Now you two can go back to making out.
Oh, I'm going to blow you so hard.
Seriously, you can't arrest them?
Marvin, let it go. You got your shit. Let's just go home.
Okay.
Oh, and there are bare man ass cheeks out there. We should leave.
No, there's not.
Why did you look? Oh my god, you're so gay.
Oh, no, you just said that they... Never mind.
What, you wanted to see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, but there really are actually out there now. Why did you look again? You're so gay!
No, listen. Okay, fine. I won't ever look again because I don't even want to look at that.
Well, actually, that guy's whole penis is out.
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't want to see that? You're more of an ass man?
What? No,
Oh my god, and you want dick too?
Okay, that's it. You can grab my stuff. You grab it.
Okay. God, you're so gay.
All right, Jeffy, here's your helmet back. And Rose, here's your necklace back.
Oh, thank you, Marvin, my necklace.
Okay, Marvin, if you ever get robbed again, just call the police.
I will. I'm just glad everything's back to normal. Plot hole goblin! What are you doing here, plot hole goblin?
There was a part of the video that didn't make sense.
What didn't make sense?
Yeah, the video was good.
How did you drive from Florida to the Bahamas? The Bahamas is an island.
You see, we drove the car onto a boat.
Yeah, a ferry.
A ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took us to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you get like as a boat. Like, how do you think they get cars to the Bahamas?
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah, there are cars on the Bahamas. How do you think they got there?
Yeah,
huh?
the ferries and ships.
That would take days. days.
Yeah, we didn't say how long it took.
Yeah, it was the multiple. I mean,
2 days?
yeah. I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, right.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he needs to hop off our dick. Like, I mean, we didn't even film in the Bahamas.
No, it's Pensacola Beach, obviously.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
Who's that?
Yeah, dude. Sleep ass.
I'll move him.
Damn, that was weird.
Just let him sleep. So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
Well, it's summertime. We should do something fun.
Yeah, dude. We spent majority of summer inside. Let's go outside for a change.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Did somebody say outside? Sun's out, buns out. That's what I call my pecs, my buns, because they're so thick they look like an ass on my chest.
Okay, dude. Calm down.
So, what do you guys want to do outside?
How about you guys bend over so I can slip and slide?
Whoa, Diddy, chill out.
Oh, I was actually just talking about my slip and slide.
That's called a water slide.
Well, these are usually called slip and slides.
Why are they called slip and slides?
Because you slip and you slide on it.
But why would I want to slip on that? I'd probably break a leg or something.
Yeah, slipping's a bad thing. You slip in a store and you break your back.
No, it's fun. It's a slippery slide.
Okay, what do you do with it?
Well, you put it on the ground and you put water on it and you just slide across it.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, guys, we can't play with this. It says ages 5 through 12. We're too old.
What, we're too old?
Yeah, I guess when you turn 13, it's all business. You gotta start paying taxes and get a job and taking antidepressant medicine. No more slipping and sliding for you.
Well, look, can we please just still play with it? It looks like it's so much fun.
But guys, we'll get in trouble.
No one's gonna see us play with it. If someone sees it, we'll just say it's not ours.
Okay, as long as the cops don't see.
All right, let's play.
Yes. All right, guys, it's all set up. The box says it's 18 feet long, so why don't I just slap my hog down 18 times and see if that's right? Wouldn't want it to be false advertising.
So what are we supposed to do, dude?
Well, you just run and you slide on your belly or your back or whatever.
So, like, you just run and slide on this regular piece of plastic?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be wet first. That's why I got this water bottle. Now we just lube this up nice and wet. There we go.
Oh, since it's watery, you can slip on it.
Ooh, okay, it might work this time.
Okay, guys, stand back and watch me slide into next week.
All right, let's watch him. Ooh, you okay, Cody?
Yeah, you good, dude?
Ooh, I think I got road rash. I hit a dry spot. I think we're gonna need some more water.
Oh, I got it, dude.
All right, dude, I got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's much better. That should be enough water now.
Okay, I'm gonna slide next.
Oh, wait, there's a car. We should move.
A car. Do we grab the slip and slide?
Nah, leave it.
Hey, time to party, time to diddle.
Let's make it. What the fuck is that?
Whoa. Oh, shit! Oh, guys, I'm gonna go check on him. Mister, are you okay?
What the fuck was that?
You ran over our slip and slide in the road.
Why the fuck do you have a slip and slide in the middle of the road?
Because we wanted to slip and slide.
Well, my car doesn't have traction control. God, my fucking neck hurts.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. How old are you?
16.
16? You can't be playing with a slip and slide. You know you can't be older than 12.
Well, we were setting up for my cousin.
All right, you and your friends are under arrest.
Order. I am the Honorable Judge Poober, and today we will be hearing the case of Junior, Joseph, and Cody, who are being accused of putting a slip and slide in the middle of a road, which caused an accident which injured someone. Did you boys really do that?
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Yes, Your Honor, we did it. But check out these pecs.
Pretty nice bod, but I find you guilty of being a hunk, but also guilty of attempted involuntary manslaughter. I sentence the three of you to house arrest for the rest of summer.
House arrest? Whose house?
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, the orange-haired one. If any of you leave his house for the rest of summer, I will send you to jail for 30 years.
All right, you kids are on house arrest for the rest of the summer. You got those little Apple Air tags on your ankles, so if you go outside, I'll know and you'll go to jail for 30 years.
What if we try to take them off?
Then you're gonna go to jail for 60 years for being a rascal.
Damn, 60 years? We didn't even murder anybody.
You coulda. You almost did. You sure as hell murdered my C4 vertebrae. I could have been paralyzed from the neck down, like my ex-girlfriend, paralyzed from the neck down, Paula. Let me tell you about her. So I was riding dune buggies on the dunes of Las Vegas with my girlfriend paralyzed from the neck down, Paula. She wasn't actually paralyzed yet, but with that name I knew it was coming any day now. But anyway, we came up on this big hill. It was really more like a cliff, and I stopped and she didn't. So then she crashed and we took her to the hospital and she was actually totally fine. But then a stray bullet severed her spinal cord and she was paralyzed from the neck down. Yeah, I just hung out at the hospital for like a week listening to her bitch until I got tired of it. It was just depressing. What the fuck was that? What the hell happened to our animation budget? Well, anyway, you kids made me almost end up like Paula. Old paralyzed from the neck down dick. Can't move your legs and shit. That's funnier when Jeffy does it. Well, anyway, you guys stay here. I'm gonna be watching you.
I can't believe we're on house arrest for the rest of the summer.
I know, dude. We were just starting to go outside.
I don't understand why I have to be under house arrest at your house.
I mean, it's cool with me, dude. He got food in the fridge.
Yeah, I mean, we're on house arrest with our best buds. What more could we ask for?
But I left Ken at home. He's probably all scared and lonely. Who knows what he's doing right now? What if he's cheating on me?
Or what if he's sitting in the same spot because he's a fucking doll, dude?
Hey, no.
Not a human, dude. Not a human.
All right, guys, calm down. I would leave, but I can't because I'll get arrested. Just shut up. No more arguing. We're on house arrest. We have to get along, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not even really anything to do outside this summer. We can just stay inside and play video games.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's probably more fun anyway. The news!
Breaking news, MK! Disney World is offering free food, free admission, free rides, and more free stuff today only for Florida residents.
Really?
Dude. Guys, I know you just saw the news. Are you ready to go to Disney World for free, baby? I'm talking about for free, baby. Yeah. Free rides, free passes, free food. Oh, everything is free. It's on them. Wait, what's with the long faces? Like, wait, what's wrong? Come on, I know y'all ready to go. What the hell?
We're on house arrest, Chef Pee-Pee.
What? House arrest for what?
We put a slip and slide in the road, and we hurt a cop, so now we're on house arrest and we can't leave the house all summer.
You can't go anywhere all summer now? Oh man, I'm about to enjoy Disney World. Y'all can't even go to the gas station if you wanted. You idiots, you fucked it up for yourselves. Oh man, enjoy this red couch, you dumbasses. I'm about to go see Mickey. Have fun in this boring ass house while I'm dancing with Minnie, bitch. Oh, boo-hoo. I see 3 whiny ass babies. Wah! Boo-hoo! Silly, goofy, pussy boys. Why is your pee-pee so mean, bruh?
He really hurt my feelings.
He's just like that sometimes, guys. I can't believe we're missing out on free Disney World. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the summer?
I don't know, dude. Not see Chef Pee-Pee.
What is that music?
You hear that, guys?
Is that the ice cream man?
No way!
The ice cream man! Guys, come on!
Dude, I want ice cream!
Ice cream!
You actually thought it was the ice cream man? Nah, it's just me, nigga.
Why is Chef Pee-Pee so mean, bruh?
Yeah, he's green as fuck, Jimmy.
I don't know. So what do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Someone at the door.
Dude, it's just Chef Pee-Pee fucking with us again.
Yeah, probably.
Well, let's go answer it and pull him inside and beat him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat his
Yeah,
ass.
let's do it. Hello?
Hello, you're on the hit TV show Walk to the End of Your Driveway and Get $1 million. Well, all you have to do is walk to the end of your driveway and we'll give you $1 million.
Oh, I love this show!
Dude, I never thought they would pick your house.
Oh, it's the easiest game show in the world. They're basically just giving away $1 million.
That's right. All you gotta do is walk to the end of your driveway. What's wrong? You're not gonna walk to the end of your driveway?
No.
You don't want $1 million?
We're on house arrest, so we can't leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh, well that's too bad. But it sure would make for some good TV if one of you broke your house arrest by walking to the end of your driveway for $1 million.
Bro, it might be worth it. It's $1 million.
You know what? Guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk the driveway and I'm gonna get $1 million so I can be rich.
Do that shit.
Why, Junior? You can't spend $1 million if you're in jail.
Well, if you think about it, if I put the $1 million in the S&P 500 with an average rate return of 10% compounded annually with dividends reinvested, after 30 years, I'll have over $17 million.
Wow, Junior, that was really smart.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. Because when I get out when I'm 46, I'll have $17 million. So I'm getting that $1 million.
He's doing it, folks. He's gonna get his $1 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this million.
Not so fast. You're under arrest, kid.
Ah, I gotta go!
Oh, I got you, fucker.
Yes!
Stop fighting!
Let go
Stop
of me!
fighting!
Let go of me!
Oh, so close, but so not the end of the driveway. You lose.
Kid, you left your house. That means you're going to jail. Come on!
Stop me from winning $1 million!
Alright, since one of you guys left the house, that means you're all going to jail.
Wait, what?
What? All of us?
Yeah, it's like a corporal punishment thing. So if one of you leaves the house, you all go to jail. Just, to encourage you not to leave the house.
Come on, that's not fair. Please give us another chance.
Yeah,
Summer.
we didn't know that. They didn't tell us that if one of us left, we all went to jail.
Right?
Okay, just because you guys didn't fully understand the rules, I'll give you a pass this one time. But if any one of you leaves the house, you're all going to jail for 30 years.
Okay.
I should have got the $1 million then.
So close, dude.
My phone's ringing.
Hello? Cody, it's time for you to tell your friends goodbye and come home.
It's Monday, boy. You're supposed to be in this house scrubbing the dead callus off your mama feet.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I can't. Did you just talk back to me, you little fucking pig? No, Mom, I'm not talking back. I'm just telling you what's going on. I literally can't come home. I can't tell you what's happening without saying words. Tyrone, talk to this little white boy before I lose it.
I know damn well you ain't talking back to your mama like that. I raised you better than this, boy.
I'm not talking back. I'm just telling her what's going on.
Oh, look at here. We got a smart ass on our hands. He trying to talk back to his daddy, too. Oh, boy, I swear to God, you limp dick ass cracker, I'll hit your ass with a tape measure.
Please don't.
Oh, now you want to beg? I ought to break your damn doll in half now.
But no, please, not in half. Also, he's not a doll, but please not in half.
You got 5 minutes to get your ass back in this goddamn house, or he going down the drain.
Tyrone, give me the phone. Cody, you better come back here. I'm gonna spray Windex in your eyes, you little fuck. Thank you, Mom. Love you too. Oh, my parents really want me to come back home.
What? You can't leave the house. You can't go home. That was so ugly, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm stressed out.
Hurt my feelings.
They said really terrible things to me.
So why y'all lasting so sad, huh? Oh, let me guess, cause y'all didn't make it to Disney World with your boy? Look at me, I got my Mickey Mouse ears on, them bitches hard, ain't it? I know, you wish you were Mickey, you wish you were like me. Hey, Cody, where your Mickey Mouse ears at? You got some? Hell nah. Hey, Junior, where's your Mickey Mouse ears at? You got some? Fuck no. Hey, Joseph, where your Mickey Mouse ears? You ain't got nothing, broke ass boy. I done throw this damn apple at y'all. I'm sorry.
Jeffy, it's time to go to school.
No.
Jeffy, your backpack is all ready. You better get in here.
Did you give me the Minecraft one?
No.
Or Roblox?
No, you got the one with your face on it.
Oh, is this the one that's available at smlmerch.com? Link in the description. Limited supply, so get it while we got it.
That's the one, Jeffy. So let's go to school.
You got Uncrustables in that hoe? Front pocket?
Yes, I put Uncrustables. Don't smash them, Jeffy.
Hell yeah! Daddy, you think I can put a little boo-boo on this bitch so I can show everybody that I got it like that?
You can put a little boo-boo on it if you want to.
Marvin, we got a letter from the school.
Did I make the TARDS list?
No, Jeffy, you didn't.
Darn it! I'm gonna have to try harder this year.
Knock it off, Jeffy. Wait, what's it say?
It says, Dear Jeffy, after careful review of your student file, the YU Dumb School District has determined that you're no longer eligible to attend our schools.
What? Jeffy can't go to school anymore?
Oh, fuck yes! I thought my birthday was in a few days, but apparently it's today. That means for the rest of my life, I can just sit back, shit my pants, and make the noise. Allow me to do it.
Okay, this has got to be a mistake.
Well, Marvin, it says students must be children in order to attend, and Jeffy's 20 years old.
Okay, look at him. He's still a child. See, look how he acts.
Marvin, I think he does it for attention.
Even if he does, if he's not allowed to go back to school, I'm putting him in a home. So I'm going to call the school and complain about this.
Marvin!
Okay, it's ringing.
Hello, Principal Steinbeck speaking.
Yes, my name is Marvin. I have a child enrolled at your school, and I have a problem.
God damn it. It's the first day of school. It better not be about the no weapon policy. No exceptions. I don't want anybody getting shot up on the first day of school. Oh, it's Chili Fiesta Stick Day. I love me some Chili Fiesta Sticks. It's my shirt. Wait till fucking Fish Sandwich Day. I'll do it myself. Damn, give me the AR.
No, it's not about the no weapon policy.
Okay, thank God. Because you know how many damn people call me today talking about, oh, can my son bring a weapon, some nunchucks, or a goddamn sawed-off shotgun? I'm like, hell no! What's wrong with you? And, oh, he's getting bullied. I want him to feel safe. Well, tell his ass to take some fucking taekwondo and fucking lessons. What's wrong with these kids?
No, that's not what this call is about. So we got a letter in the mail because my son is 20 years old.
Shit, 20?
Yeah.
Damn, old as fuck.
Yeah, and the letter says he can't come to the school anymore.
Yeah, he's fucking 20. He could go to a community college. Why would he go to a damn elementary school?
Well, see, my son, he's 20 years old, but his brain is 5 years old.
Is he one of those weird predators?
No, he's not a predator. No, he's not all there. He's kind of,
What?
He's kind of,
Spit it out!
His brain is,
Oh, he's retarded!
I didn't know we could say that.
Oh, we're both grown men in here, right? Come on, we ain't gotta speak in code, nigga.
Yeah, okay. No, so listen, yes, he is that, I think. So can he still come to the school?
Hell no! Look up your local community college. He cannot go to a fucking elementary school.
He's 20 years old, but please, can you make an exception?
No.
What if I pay you money?
I can't be bought anymore. I used to be a male prostitute, but I went to therapy. Good day, sir. The nerve of some people always wanted me for my damn body.
Hello? Goodbye, I guess.
What did they say, Marvin?
They said that Jeffy can go back to school.
Shit!
What? Really?
Yep, they said that the letter was a mistake. That meant to go to another kid named Jeffy that was 20 years old. So,
fuck!
So Jeffy can go to school. No. So Jeffy, grab your backpack and let's go get in the car.
Piss!
No, Jeff, stop acting like that. Let's just go back to school. All right, Jeffy, I think this is your classroom. Just go in there and just act normal.
I'm not gonna stop saying foul language all day. Oh, big bird dick, covered in yellow feathers and shit.
Jeffy, please, no, just act normal. Don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Just go in there.
Oh, dinosaur urethra. You can put your whole head in there. Oh, Urethrosaurus rex. And when it gets mad and it starts yelling and spitting, it's piss.
Jeffy, please, dear God, just, if you be quiet and just go in there, we'll go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese dick. Oh, Oscar Mayer wiener dick comes in a package of 8 with fucking gravy and fuck.
Oh, look, there's Jeffy.
J-Man, what's good?
How is he still coming to school? Isn't he like 20?
All right, everyone, shut the shit up. I'm the substitute teacher today.
Wait, Jeffy's our substitute teacher?
You can't be our substitute teacher. Where's Jackie Chu?
Oh, the old teacher? He's in egg roll world getting lady boys. So he put me in charge. Yeah, so you guys gotta do everything I say.
I'm not doing what you say, you ugly helmet-wearing idiot.
That's it. You're wearing the tard cap, and you're gonna go stand in the corner.
I am not wearing that tard cap.
Yes, you are, Tartar Binks. You're still gonna stand in the corner.
I said I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
I will beat your fucking ass.
Well, come over and do it then.
All right, class. First lesson of the day: how to get your ass beat and wear a tard cap. You wear this tard cap, or he's gonna wear you. Alright, that is going to be your new assignment. I didn't tell you to turn around! If you turn around again, I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to add more words to that hat. So you're going to stand in that corner for the rest of the year. Alright, now that the trash is taken out, we're going to get to the next order of business. We're going to call roll. I don't know any of you fuckers' names. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand up and tell me what you had for dinner 3 nights ago. And if you can't remember, you're going to join Tard in the corner.
I don't know what I ate 3 nights ago.
Bro, I don't eat every night, so we're good.
I think I had McDonald's.
Pretty yummy. What toy did you get?
It was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle dick. A Teenage Turtles mutated dick. How'd they get a toy out of that? Hey, Glasses Man, what'd you have for dinner?
Sauerkraut? I have it every night.
What the fuck is that? You know what? I'm tired of this game. I think I get the gist of who you all are. Alright, so the first lesson that we're going to learn today is science. And the first lesson of science is, why my slinky do that? So I have my slinky right here, and I'm going to drop it, and you're going to tell me why it do that. So what the problem is when I drop this slinky, the slinky doesn't fall to the ground until the top of my slinky reaches the bottom of the slinky. Allow me to demonstrations. Why it do that?
I don't get it. It just fell. You dropped it and hit the ground.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm confused.
I know. It went pretty fast, so I'm going to do it again. Hey! I told you not to turn away from the corner! You stay in that corner right now! Alright, So now, let me demonstrate again with my slinky. If I hold the slinky all the way up here at the top of the chalkboard, the bottom of the slinky's down there. So if I drop the slinky, it doesn't fall until the top of my slinky reaches the bottom of my slinky. I'm going to drop it now, okay? 1, 2, 3, drop. Why did I do that?
I still don't understand what's going on. I mean, you drop it, it hits the ground, that's what's supposed to happen.
What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, I'm still not getting it.
I know it's hard to see in real life. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it a third time. And this time someone's going to record it in slow motion on their phone so you can see what I'm talking about. What? Tard, why don't you have your cap on?
You hit me with a globe and it fell off.
Well, then put it back on!
Fine.
I didn't tell you to leave the corner!
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to get this slinky and someone come up here and record it on their phone.
Okay, I'm gonna record it.
Okay, record this in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, tell me someone got that shit. Alright, so the slinky's just hovering there, and then when I drop it, it doesn't fall until the top of the slinky hits the bottom of the slinky. I hope no one's epileptic.
Yeah, it didn't fall until the top hit the bottom.
Wait, hold on, rewind it? That motherfucker looked! Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass! Did you fucking turn around when I dropped the slinky?
No.
I beat liars with pencil sharpeners. I told you not to turn around!
Ow!
Alright, that was your science lesson on why slinkies do that. Now we're going to move on to history. So history is something that has happened in the past. So 10 months ago, I took my daddy's electric toothbrush, turned it on, and shoved it up my ass. And to this day, my daddy has not noticed, and he has not changed his toothbrush. And I do it every 2 months. So you're going to want to write this down. It's going to be on the test. This is how it's going to be worded. How many months ago did I start shoving my daddy's electric toothbrush up my ass and twirling it around? Second question, how clean's my asshole? Third question, why am I doing that? I don't know, does it feel good? Maybe. That's a hypotenuse. Write that down. It's gonna be like a math and a history question combo. It's like a bumpkin.
Hello, class. I'm Mrs. Bagley, your substitute teacher. I'm so sorry I'm late. My husband Harold fell off the front porch this morning and I had to pick him up. And then he shit himself. Anyway, let's get started. Like I said, class, my name is Miss...
Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it! Stop touching my board!
Oh, who are you?
I'm the substitute teacher.
No, but I'm the substitute teacher. The school called me.
Well, they changed their mind.
What? But I drove 50 miles in the rain to get here.
Well, you can drive 50 miles in the rain to get back.
Oh, I'll never teach at this school again.
That's fine. I think we'll be all right. Hold on, I need to use you for my history lesson. All right, class. Now, she was alive during the dinosaurs. So go ahead and tell the class what the dinosaurs were like.
Oh, you're a naughty boy.
All right, class. New question that's going to be on the test. Why did that give me a chubby? Now we're going to move on to math. How old do you guys think she was? I think she's like pushing like 97.
She looked 72.
I'm gonna say 80.
60, dude.
All good answers, but I think we're going to stick with mine of 97. So, in the future, if you ever find yourself needing to do the math, you can use AI like ChatGPT, Google that shit, or just use a calculator, okay? It's 2025. We don't need to do all that bullshit. Alright, so let's go back to history, like a history pop quiz. How many months ago did I start shoving my daddy's electric toothbrush in my ass and twirling it around?
10 months!
Every 2 months.
Did I say every 2 months? Let me correct that. It's every 2 minutes. Actually in there right now. Let's get a whiff.
Who made Miss Bagley cry?
That one.
No, and that's my show and tell project. My electric toothbrush smelling.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
My ass.
Ew. So he was the one impersonating a substitute teacher?
That's the one.
Kids.
God damn it! Oh, you rascal! I'm gonna get you next time.
Do I still have to stand here?
Hey, Jeffy, how was school?
It was fun.
Hey, Jeffy, have you seen my electric toothbrush?
No, I don't think I've seen that. Well, definitely keep an eye out.
Hey there, I'm here to arrest Jeffy.
Wait, why?
Oh, he impersonated a substitute teacher and then he beat up a kid.
He did what?
Oh, damn, Marvin, your breath smells like ass.
Wait, no, I brush my teeth twice a day, every day.
Well, how often do you switch out your toothbrush?
Well, it hadn't been for at least 10 months.
I will change it out, but Jeffy did not impersonate a substitute teacher.
Oh, he didn't? Well, Guess I was wrong. Case closed then. See you guys later.
Well, can you open up a new case? My toothbrush is missing.
Yeah, I can tell.
What? No, it just went missing today. I can't find it.
From my asshole.
Oh man, Joseph, I'm hungry.
Me too, dude. Man, when is Chef Pee gonna come in with the food? I haven't eaten in days.
Chef Pee, where's dinner?
All right, Brass. I got the most delicious meal I ever cooked. You're welcome. Bon appetit.
Wait, Chef Pee, what is this? It's green.
It's green mashed potatoes with coleslaw and squirts of gravy. The gravy had the shiz.
It smells like ass, Chef Pee.
Hey, watch your mouth. I slaved in that kitchen. I got lashes all over my damn back. You gonna eat that damn meal, boy. Eat it!
I'm not eating this, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm not eating it. It looks like somebody threw up in my bowl, dude.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna turn on the Food Network and just lick the TV screen.
Oh, one of my favorite pastimes. My mom always did it with me.
Why?
I mean, we were poor, so we always licked the TV whenever we saw the Food Network come on. Good time.
Oh, okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, this song's gay as shit. That's right, I don't like the McDonald's jingle. It's boring, it's old, it's washed up. What I want something a little new. I want something a little more hip. Something a little more hype. That's right, we're having a McDonald's rapping contest. Whoever brings me the best McDonald's rap wins free McDonald's for life. I'm saying you go through the drive-thru, you want a free cheeseburger? Here's your damn cheeseburger for free for life. So, get to rapping. Actually, you know what? Get to snack rapping.
Joseph, did you just see that commercial?
Yes, dude, I just saw it.
If we make a McDonald's rap song and they pick it to be the winner, we can have McDonald's for every single meal. We'll never have to eat Chef Pee-Pee's gross cooking ever again.
He'll never have to lick a TV screen either.
Oh my God. That'd be an American dream to have McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh my God, we'd be so fat.
Isn't this what Trump wanted? The American dream?
Yeah, Trump eats McDonald's every day.
Right?
Oh my God, if the president could eat McDonald's every day, we should eat McDonald's every day. Free McDonald's for life. Okay, let's get to writing. Let's make a rap song right now.
All right, let's do it, dude. Man, oh man, what a night. Chef Pee-Pee's cooking dinner. A new episode of Charlie and Friends is coming on. Oh, you can't ask for more than this.
Charlie and Friends was filmed in front of a live audience.
Doodle in your booty ass.
Oh, hi guys. I'm Charlie.
And today, I'm gonna be spitting some bars. So come with me, let's spit some bars. Yeah. Charlie, you're so hilarious. That's not spitting bars. I mean, you kind of did spit bars. Candy bars. Spitting bars means rapping, silly. Who's gonna tell them? Oh, all right, Braxton, here's your food. But what the hell is this, Chef Pee-Pee? Did you throw up in my food again? No, I told you what I was cooking. It's green mashed potatoes. I thought you said greens in mashed potatoes, like soul food from a black woman. No, I'm not a black woman, I'm not cooking that. I wanted to make something exotic. Well, I'm gonna be spitting out some exotic shit if I eat this. Oh, look, a commercial.
Whoever brings me the best McDonald's rap wins free McDonald's for life.
Do you see that, Chef Pee-Pee? Do you fucking see that? If you win this McDonald's competition, you could retire. You will never have to cook for me again, and we can eat McDonald's every day like some TLC fat bitches. Retire? Really? Oh, I'm gonna win this competition. I'm about to turn into Tupac resurrected in this motherfucker.
Okay, Joseph, I just sent our music video off to McDonald's. They have to pick our song.
Dude, we had the hardest bars of 2025. They're definitely gonna pick us.
Yeah, your verse was nasty. They're gonna pick our song.
All right, Bryce, where's that laptop? I need to send off a music video.
Music video for what?
I shot a music video for this McDonald's contest. I'ma win it, and then I'm never gonna have to cook for you, Bryce, ever again.
Wait, no. Me and Joseph just entered the McDonald's song thing, and we just sent our song off because we don't want your cooking ever again. We want McDonald's for the rest of our life.
There's no way that your song's better than mine. I actually tried.
Oh, no, we tried. Our song is crazy. Isn't that right, Joseph? Joseph.
Yeah, crazy.
Wait, where do you go sometimes, Joseph? Just doze off. Like in the first scene, like you just laid back and just gave up.
I should be drifting, bro. My bad.
Anyway, Chef Pee-Pee, our song is better.
Well, show me your song then, punk.
How about you play yours first?
I ain't scared shit. I ain't scared. Move over.
What? Yeah, Mickey D's, huh? Yeah, quarter pounder with some cheese, yeah. Make a
Oh, drop to her knees. Bitch, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Quarter pounder down my gullet, I be stuffing it. It's boxing night inside my tummy, it's been rumbling. And if it ain't Mickey D's menu, I can't stomach it. Bitch, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Quarter pounders down my gullet, I be stuffing it. It's a party in my stomach, get it jumping then. And the manager is kinda cute, do she come with this? Pull up to the drive-thru, I'm about to have my way. My shawty got the hot cakes, who needs a breakfast plate? Third time here, still coming back today. And this lady can make up her mind, and bitch move out the way. And today been hella hot, I might get a shake. If the machine down, I might be crashing out the day. In a McFlurry, in a hurry, to cool off my face, I heard y'all got a secret sauce. Don't get it out the safe. I ain't lying, Chef Pee-Pee doesn't rap cap. Need everything on the menu, where's the snack wraps? No me chicken in the bag, I feel backstab. Got it for the cheap off the app, got the last laugh. Bitch, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. A quarter pounder down my gullet, I be stuffing it. It's boxing night inside my tummy, it's been rumbling. And if it ain't Mickey D's menu, I can't stomach it. Bitch, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Quarter pounder down my gullet, I be stuffing it. It's a party in my stomach, get it jumping then. And the manager is kinda cute, do she come with this? Bitch, I need my 10-piece, hold on, get Swiss cheese. Bitch, I need my 10-piece, hold on, get Swiss cheese. Bitch, I need my 10-piece, hold on, get Swiss cheese. Need the ass to hurry, hit the horn like a symphony.
Here you go, sir. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you, man. You as well. Oh, hell no. What am I sweet and sour sauce? Oh, nah, we about to spin back. I gotta slap this bitch.
Now what you gotta say about that? Silly ass, goofy ass, whine ass, can't rap ass boy? Hmm?
That was fire as fuck.
I know, it was so gas. I don't know if we can compete, dude.
Hold on, we can compete. Let's just stay confident. Let's stay confident. Chef Pee-Pee, that was Chef Doo-Doo.
Watch your mouth, boy.
All right, you gotta listen to our song, Chef Pee-Pee. It's definitely it's up there.
All right, play that trash then.
Man, I want my Happy Meal, and they better not forget my toy.
Ooh, I love my toy. Don't forget them apple slices. Ooh. Oh, it's a problem if it's a girl toy, though.
Hell no. I want a Happy Meal 4-piece chicken nugget. Grab a handful and put the fries in a bucket. Add a Dr. Pepper and a straw and I'll suck it. Go ahead and add a chocolate shake, man, fuck it. I'll jump over your counter and go through your kitchen. Oops, I made a mess, man, y'all a bunch of snitches. Hand me some napkins, I'll turn those rags to riches. Don't forget the toys since y'all a bunch of bitches.
Man, I need my nuggies. If I'm eating, please don't bug me. Junior needs an extra sauce. My bro might get one if he's lucky. Burger King can't compete, or the chicken from Kentucky. When I'm rich, I'ma swim in a McFlurry like a guppy. Make sure to get the apple pie with my Happy Meal. Don't forget my apple juice, cause this is a package deal. Don't mess up the order, man, I swear it's the 6th time. Haters mad cause my flow harder than french fries.
I just want free Happy Meals for life. I just want free Happy Meals for life. I just want free Happy Meals for life. I just want free Happy Meals for life.
That was cute and all, little baby boy. Goddamn. You actually tried, didn't it?
It was great. It was great. And Ronald McDonald's gonna pick our song, and we're gonna get to him first and tell him to pick ours. He's gonna pick our song, Chef. Get out of here. No, he likes our song a lot more.
Boys, I get it. Everyone wants some of Ronald's meat. But what are you doing here?
Okay, so me and Joseph sent you a song. Chef Pee-Pee sent you a trash song.
No, Chef Pee-Pee made a way better song.
No, his name's Chef Pee-Pee. It sounds like dick. Did you get our songs?
Yeah, I heard them.
And which one you like more? You like me and Joseph's more? Yeah, Chef Pee-Pee's not good. Yeah, which one you like more?
You didn't win.
Woo! You silly ass, goofy ass, carrot cake head ass, old pale face ass little boy. You actually tried to compare the PP, the top 10 bar spitter ever, nigga? You can't compare to the peepers.
You didn't win either.
What? Huh?
Ah, silly ass, goofy ass, mustache having ass, Puerto Rican looking ass, not even French looking ass, Chef Pee-Pee sound like penis looking ass. What?
How the hell did I not win? So did I win?
Wait, Joseph, we were on the same song.
Well, obviously my bars was way better than yours.
What? Did Joseph win?
None of you won.
What? Ah, silly ass, goofy ass, basketball shirt wearing ass, no parents having ass. Looking like a whole ugly ass.
Keep going.
Kind of froze.
Well, so who won?
I did.
What?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How did you win?
Because I entered myself in my own competition.
Wait, you can't
that
enter
can't
yourself.
be fair.
Yeah, how are you gonna get free McDonald's for life? You already get free McDonald's for life.
I made the competition. I make the rules. Now shut your damn mouth and watch my music video.
I'm the grease guy dripping on your mom's chin. Stuff a Big Mac in her throat, let the loving begin. Got the fries in my veins, got the sauce on my sack. McDonald's food so good,
drive-thru, kicking up McFlurry. She taking every nugget, better swallow in a hurry. I'm the clown with the combo, making thick girls strain. Get your girl sucking ketchup right off of my skin. Too much money, new accountant. I'm the truth, so why you doubting? I've been stacking cheese, now my burger bigger than a mountain. She sucked me like sweet tea, now she wet just like a fountain. If I don't take it, girl, I guarantee you will be pouting. Yeah, I'm flipping them patties, she grabbing my meat. She called me McDaddy while taking a seat. Got pie in her mouth, some sauce on her eyes. She suck on my nuggets while gripping my fries. I'm twisting her buns while she moans in the booth. She swallow my combo, she knows the truth. I'm the red wing demon, the greasy sensation. She loving my menu with no hesitation. Grease got dripping from your mama's chin. Stuff a Big Mac in your throat, let the loving begin. Got the fries in my pants, got the sauce on my sack. McDonald's food so good it make your arteries clap. Yeah, I'm flipping patties while I'm capping every ear. She call me McDaddy when I whisper in her ear. Baby, take a bite of this hot apple pie. Then she deep throw the fry. It's too hot, she might cry. Quarter pounder on the dresser, play a fish on her back. She addicted to my meat, can't deny that Big Mac. I'm the fast food pharaoh, the cholesterol champ. Got your grandma in the booth with hot coffee on her lap. I'm the reason you obese, the clown of your dreams. Got your mom in the bathroom, licking up my whipped cream. She mooning in the store, yet she part of my scheme. Left her passed out on the tile in a greasy wet dream. I'm the grease guy dripping on your mama's chin. Stuff a Big Mac in her throat, let the loving begin. Got the fries in my pants, got the sauce on my sack. McDonald's food so good, make your arteries clap. She said, Ronald, be gentle, bitch, don't be a hack. Now shut your fucking mouth and put the fries in the bag. She said, Ronald, be gentle, bitch, don't be a hack. Now put the fucking mouth and put the fries in the bag. So what do you think?
Nah, that shit's great. Elephant Dookie, nothing but trash. I know kindergartens that can write better verses than that.
Yeah, that's hot ass. That's chat GPT ass shit. That's AI shit. That's garbage. That's
Right.
That's
You can tell the difference.
Yeah, that's
Still
fucking,
ass, man.
That's ugly. I'm upset. I'm fucking. What a waste of fucking time. That was hippo ass.